A century ago, spiritual energy flooded the world, becoming the ultimate power source. Thanks to this energy, every living thing started evolving in two distinct directions. One path focused on raw physical power, while the other leaned into crazy energy-based mutations for long-range attacks. Humans jumped on the bandwagon too, creating specialized careers like spirit beast observers and material analysts to survive. But for our guy Lin Yuan, all this evolution and magic stuff is basically a complete joke. Right now he is just lounging on his bed, scrolling through his phone. A cat, like spirit beast named Smarty, is chilling at the foot of the bed. Lin Yuan, I am roasting, Smarty whines, looking like he is about to melt from the heat. Then he hops right onto Lin Yuan's head, claiming he heard that it is way cooler up there. Talk about some weird pet logic. Lin Yuan is just stunned, like how much higher can his head really be? Once he opens the window to catch a breeze, Smarty finally calms down. Now Lin Yuan actually has to get off his butt. Smarty stays put to enjoy the air, but he reminds him, do not forget to take your medicine. Yeah, I got it, Lin Yuan says, heading out to start his usual routine of cleaning up the shop. He is 18 years old and owns this tiny little spirit pet shop. People use spiritual energy to evolve their pets, but for Lin Yuan, that is just a distant fairy tale. His health is trash. By age 8, he completely lost the ability to sense any spiritual energy at all. He cannot buff his body or bond with high-rank beasts like normal people. It is boiling today. Lin Yuan is worried his lily plants are going to shrivel up and die in this heat. These are bottom-tier healing spirits with zero survival skills. They are basically fodder. In this world, every spirit is ranked by their level and quality. Anything below bronze is considered trash. Nobody wastes their time or resources on them. Honestly, the high-rank pets just evolve way faster anyway. Lin Yuan looks at Smarty with pity. In 100 years, nobody has ever seen this species successfully evolve. Lin Yuan, here is your medicine. A voice chirps from behind him along with the sound of weak wing flaps. That is Chirpy, a low-level bird spirit, given Lin Yuan's weak physical state. He just bonding with Smarty and Chirpy, the two lowest level scrubs out there. Took him a painful half a month. Forget training them to ever reach their full adult potential. An hour later, they are just staring out the shop window, bored out of their minds. Do you humans just sleep all day? This street is a total ghost town. Smarty is over it. Lin Yuan desperately tries to wave down the few random people walking past. Hey everyone, come check it out. We have got fresh green vines today. A little girl holding a fancy tricolor cat named Coco stops her mom to take a look. Mommy, look, that beast looks just like my Coco. Smarty tries to help with the sale, but Coco just gives him a massive death stare. That cat looks dusty and gross. He is clearly just a bottom-shelf loser. Smarty S for stands up. The audacity, we are the same species. Stop acting so superior. Lin Yuan comforts his pet and decides a walk might help them both clear the air. The shop is empty anyway. Closing for a bit won't hurt anything. Smarty starts acting out, demanding meat, and claiming braised pork will make him way smarter. Chirpy keeps chirping in Smarty's ear, acting like he is helping, but he is just being annoying. Chill out, you might be dumb, but at least you were cheap to buy. Hearing that actually made Smarty want to curl up and cry. Lin Yuan feels bad, but then he spots a wild armored pig just standing there on the sidewalk. Why is it near the park? Did a farm have a breakout? Smarty does not care about the why. He sees 50 pounds of walking braised pork and charges in without thinking about the danger. Lin Yuan grabs him just in time. Your life matters more than some pork. Right then, that armored pig let out a savage roar. Lin Yuan thought it was super weird for the thing to be this aggro. See, these armored pigs are usually pretty chill spirit beasts. Smarty's antics shouldn't have ticked it off this much. Even worse, right after that roar, the fat hog actually started chasing them down. Lin Yuan grabbed Smarty and hauled tail, but he was gasping for air after just a few steps. He felt way more drained than usual today. Lin Yuan, you okay? Before Smarty could even finish the question, Lin Yuan's legs gave out, and he ate dirt face first. Realizing things were going south, Yin Yin and Smarty both bristled up and stood their ground right in front of him. Even together, they were totally no match for that armored pig. Lin Yuan felt like he was going to pass out, but he still used his last bit of strength to tell his pets to run. But just then, his vision started getting all blurry and hazy. In an instant, instant, Lin Yuan realized he wasn't in the park anymore. Smarty, Yin Yin, and even that fat hog had completely vanished. While he was wondering where the heck he was, a strange voice suddenly called out his name from the void. Lin Yuan turned around and saw a massive bronze ring floating there. He had a pretty good idea what this thing was. It was the bronze bracelet he lost when he was 8. To be exact, it vanished after some of his blood touched it. Right then, the bronze ring reacted to him. Countless rays of blinding gold light shot out from it, constantly surging straight through his entire body. Lin Yuan could feel it. In that moment, everything was finally coming back to him. The spiritual energy he had lost at age 8 was finally returning to him. Once the whole process finished, Lin Yuan woke back up in the park. Smarty was absolutely hyped to see him open his eyes. It was still busy dodging that armored pig's charge while Yin Yin circled around in the air, frantically chirping at them to hurry up. Lin Yuan, hurry, you gotta do something. At this rate, Smarty is gonna get totally crushed into a pancake. Problem was, Lin Yuan had just gotten his energy back. That tiny bit of spirit power was teed enough to do squat. Strangely, the bronze bracelet on his wrist flared up right as he thought that. Suddenly, a status screen showing the armored pig's stats popped up in front of him. Once he saw the stats, Lin Yuan felt even more stressed out. Even though this beast was only common quality, it was already at level 3. Meanwhile, poor Smarty and Yin Yin weren't even at level 1 yet. Look out, Smarty, it's coming from the right, Lin Yuan suddenly shouted out by pure instinct. Smarty listened immediately and managed to dodge certain death by a hair. Still, things looked pretty grim. Even if they managed to dodge a few hits, the gap in their power levels was just way too massive. Lin Yuan needed more juice, and fast, staring at the glowing ring on his wrist. He prayed, please, if you're my contract beast, you've got to do something to help us out. That fat hog better not lay a finger on Smarty. This time, a sharp scream from Yin Yin snapped Lin Yuan right out of his thoughts. He looked at the little bird and saw her body was covered in the exact same golden light as the bronze bracelet on his hand. An idea suddenly hit him out of nowhere. It wasn't he just Yin Yin. Smarty was starting to look pretty strange too. Was it possible they were evolving because of the bracelet's power? Right then that armored pig came barreling toward them like a literal freight train. Its roar almost blew out Smarty's eardrums. Hey Yin Yin, how is this fat pig's voice way louder than your own singing? Seriously. The little cat shrieked. Seeing Smarty in such a mess made Lin Yuan start pacing with anxiety. Things still looked pretty bad for them, even if they were evolving. There is just a massive world of difference between level 1 and level 3. If they wanted to win, they had to find a weakness. What exactly is a pig's weak spot anyway? After thinking it through, Lin Yuan cooked up a battle plan. Yin Yun, use your singing to distract it. Anything works, just drown out its voice. He barked the order, and Yin Yin got to work immediately. She started singing for her life. Honestly, Yin Yin's voice was straight up painful to listen to. Luckily, Lin Yuan had practiced with this noise over 400 times already, so he wasn't really affected by it much. As for the armored pig, it was clearly suffering way more than Lin Yuan. It stopped focusing on Smarty and turned its full attention toward Yin Yin. Instead, its target shifted right then when the fat hog charged her. Yin Yin started panic fleeing for her life, but right at that moment, Lin Yuan ordered her to turn around and attack. Yin Yun, pivot, aim straight for its eyes. Blinding it is the only way to stop it. Hearing those words, Yin Yun's confidence shot through the roof. She stopped running and turned back, but suddenly, her skills just wouldn't activate at all. Yin Yin glanced back and saw Lin Yuan collapsed on the ground. His body was so weak that he ran out of energy at the worst possible time. Come on, just a little more juice, Lin Yuan begged himself, and that weird ring to pull through. Suddenly, Yin Yin felt the power surge back. No waiting around. She let her sharp feathers fly instantly. Those feathers slammed right into the beast's eyes, leaving the big guy totally blind for a second. Lin Yuan took the opening and sent Genius in. Time to show off why they call him Genius. Lin Yuan didn't even have to point. Genius's claws were already busy carving up that monster's massive snout like it was nothing. The fighting was way too close, and the pig sent Genius flying backwards. The hit was brutal. Genius had stars in his eyes and a huge knot on his head. Did we win? Genius mumbled weakly. Yeah, we won. You guys were beasts. You actually chased it off. Lin Yuan's voice was shaking and his whole body was vibrating hard. He barely finished the sentence before blacking out cold in front of his pets. As for that armored pig, those cat scratches weren't enough to actually take its life. but the pain was enough to make it run for the hills. The pig bolted until it ran into a lady and an old guy in a wheelchair. Something's definitely wrong here. How'd a monster like this even get loose? The old man muttered. Following his gaze, the lady spotted Lin Yuan's feather stuck in the beast's leg. Her face went pale instantly because she knew that feather belonged to Lin Yuan's tiny bird. Old Li, handle this mess. I have to go find little Yuan right now. She vanished, leaving the guy in the wheelchair alone with a wounded, very angry, and very dangerous monster staring him down. But honestly, the old man didn't look scared of that beast at all. Help me out here, old friend, he said, gently petting the rabbit sitting on his lap. That fluffy rabbit looked harmless, but his power was insane. Back to Lin Yuan. He finally opened his eyes. He wasn't back in the real world, though he was stuck in that same weird void again. He couldn't even remember how long it'd been since he first started dreaming of this place. That massive copper ring was still there. He was pretty sure it saved his skin during the fight. He spoke up a bit late, but thanks for sharing that spiritual energy when things got really hairy back there. As soon as he said it, the ring glowed like it was actually talking back. Lin Yuan looked around, guessing the room was maybe 50 square meters or so. Was this the inner space of a spirit? Was this some crazy power from the ring? Was it his power? Mobius, Lin Yuan whispered. The ring on his hand was named Mobius. It was a space and mystery type spirit. Rank 1, common quality. The first skill was real data. It lets the user see complex info that's invisible to everyone else. It pulls the truth from behind the mask. That's how he saw the stats on that armored pig earlier. Mobius also had another skill called Calm Mind. It's a passive skill that keeps your head straight and helps you resist any negative mental status effects. Lin Yuan figured he unlocked it while helping Yin practice her singing skills. But Mobius had an exclusive trait too. Normally, spirits don't get those until they hit the bronze tier. Mobius had one at common tier. That's just straight up impossible. It made him wonder, could this be one of those legendary artifacts from the stories? The trait had 4 parts. First, the space can actually house and grow other spirits. Second, the new spirit's level can be any higher than Mobius' current level. When the guest spirit ranks up, Mobius ranks up right along with it. It copies the guest's starting skill, but Mobius doesn't learn any new moves on its own. And finally, every time Mobius hits a new rank, the spirit capacity in the space goes up by 1 too. So right now, Lin Yuan could only bond with a rank 1 common beast. He had to grind their levels just to rank Mobius up. His head was already spinning. To get a second pet, he had to take the first one from level 1 all the way to 10. Training low-rank beasts was expensive enough. High-rank ones, he'd be totally broke before they even hit level 5. Seriously, at this rate, even a mountain of gold would vanish in a heartbeat. Not to mention I am currently broke as a joke. Being flat broke really killed Lin Yuan's imagination. But hey, he kept telling himself that at least he could finally feel his spiritual energy now. Maybe things will actually start looking up from here on out. Just then, a familiar voice drifted in. The doctor said it was just a mental shock combined with total physical exhaustion, right? Why hasn't he woken up after half a day? Then he realized, wait, is that my aunt's voice? It was Aunt Zhang from next door. Seeing her so worried, Lin Yuan figured it was time to snap out of it, and then he actually woke up. Between Chime pecking him and Genius digging claws into his face non-stop, staying asleep was basically impossible, honestly. Lin Yuan didn't really have much of a choice. I am fine, guys. Why are you two panicking and talking absolute nonsense like this? Lin Yuan bolted upright and tried to calm his pets down. Right on cue, Aunt Zhang and the doctor walked in, finally breathing a sigh of relief when they saw him awake. According to Aunt Zhang, Lin Yuan learned he had been out for nearly 10 hours. To keep her from flipping out, he let the doctor give him a full once-over. Aunt Zhang and old Lai were the neighbors who always looked after him, even though they treated him like family. Lin Yuan felt his new contract with Mobius was a secret he should keep to himself for now. The doctor summoned his own spirit, an elite rank 4 blue river carp from the water element. Its special skill could lightly heal mental trauma and wash away those nasty negative emotional states. Lin Yuan was low-key impressed. Those elite rank spirits really hit different. That skill was seriously legit. After finishing the whole checkup and making absolutely sure there was no serious damage, the doctor finally headed out. Right as he left, Uncle Ice Rabbit hopped in with a lunchbox. Aunt Zhang mentioned it was a special nutritious meal that old Lai cooked up himself. No way Lin Yuan was turning that down, so he grabbed it immediately. There was even braised pork inside, making Genius totally jealous. Speaking of which, Uncle Lee had this creepy terror rabbit that was always so mysterious and quiet. Nothing like those bouncy normal bunnies. Right now, it was just chilling in Aunt Zhang's lap, looking way too comfortable. He figured he would use this chance to let Mobius scan the weird little guy, but when the results finally popped up, every single piece of info from the name and rank to its quality and skills was just a bunch of question marks. The only thing Lin Yuan could see was that it had 2 exclusive traits. This definitely wasn't your average everyday terror rabbit. After leaving the clinic, Lin Yuan realized how weak he was and started working out. He jogged for an hour daily, but his stamina barely improved. Since he never had spiritual energy training as a kid, this level of exercise was honestly way too much. It looked like he should probably quit the warrior path and look into some lifestyle-based career options instead. Up early for a workout, little Yuan. While taking a breather, Lin Yuan happened to bump into Uncle Lee and Aunt Zhang heading home. Yeah, just trying to stay fit, Lin Yuan chirped back while his eyes drifted toward the yellow cloth draped over old Lai's legs. Using Mobius, Lin Yuan could see right through that cloth. Suddenly, the data for whatever was wrapped around Uncle Ice's legs flashed before him. Its name was the bone-attaching rat, which actually originated from a bone-eating silk insect. It was platinum rank or higher, packing both a biological toxin and a nasty spiritual curse. Lin Yuan knew those silk insects had to burrow into flesh and sacrifice themselves just to create that curse. For Uncle Lee to suppress such a brutal toxin in his lower leg for all these years, his professional rank had to be at least king level or something. If that was true, then that creepy terror rabbit was probably just badly wounded and disguising itself while it tried to heal up. Lin Yuan was totally stunned. Talk about a real-life hidden master. After just a few quick words, Aunt Zhang started pushing Uncle I's wheelchair back toward their house. Before leaving, he gave a stern warning, little Yuan, if anything goes down, you make sure to call me, okay? If Chu Ci needs money for fees, do not try to carry that burden all by yourself. Got it? Do not worry. Lin Yuan replied politely. Honestly, he was so grateful that old Li and Aunt Zhang had been looking after him and Chu Ci so carefully for so long. That kind of debt made Lin Yuan really want to pay them back. He thought to himself how amazing it would be to finally heal that old man's injury and silently hoped he would find a way soon. Back home, Lin Yuan spotted his rank 3 common Usni, but wait, its quality had somehow jumped up to elite rank. Just yesterday, it was clearly only normal quality, but now it had leveled up literally overnight. This weirdness made Lin Yuan wonder if his spiritual energy wasn't actually leaking out, but instead being absorbed by his pets to help them evolve. He had to test this right now. This time he went big, choosing his healing lily to be the ultimate guinea pig. Thanks to Lin Yuan's serious effort, that lily actually evolved all the way to elite rank, combined with its natural healing skills. The market value of this plant just exploded by at least 10 times. Lam Vian was so hyped he sprinted to the stairs and hollered, Thong Min, get your butts up and check this out. Those 2 little guys blinked awake, still half asleep, but suddenly realized she just leveled the heck up. Thong Min hit level 2. hit level 3, and their quality actually jumped from low tier up to normal. Lam Vian was so happy, he grabbed Thong Min and hugged him tight. He just found his golden ticket to the top. This kid was about to be filthy rich. And soon, but wait, it is bigger than just cash. Evolving these Fae is a total nightmare for most people. Unless they get lucky with nature, everyone else needs a high-end creation master to burn through a mountain of rare materials and crazy potions just to see a single level up or a lucky evolution. But Lam Vian, he could do the whole thing solo, which is totally insane, but the hype died fast when he realized that if anyone found out, every greedy person in the city would be coming for him. One slip up and Lam Vian would have a massive target on his back, and he had 0 ways to defend himself yet. This secret had to stay locked down. Period. He kept thinking and realized the only safe way to use this cheat code was to become a professional creation master. He needed that job as a cover story to stay safe. Otherwise, he was basically asking for trouble. Lam Vian was totally lost in his head until shoved his buzzing phone right in his face. It was his little sister So Tu calling him up. He realized it was almost time for her to sign a contract with her very first fee. Hey, I've not called in 2 days. Are you doing okay? So Tu's sweet voice came through the phone. I am doing way better, actually. I was even thinking about cleaning up the backyard today. So Tu instantly freaked out. Her brother had 0 spiritual energy and got tired after walking just 3 steps. How was he supposed to clean a whole yard? She told him to just chill and wait until she got home. She had no clue he was a different person now. I am just tidying up a bit. Sis, it is no big deal. Relax, your big brother is not that weak yet. Stop stressing and just remember the promise we made. Okay, focus on your studies and do not waste that talent of yours. After he calmed her down, So Tu finally started to relax. After hanging up, she felt bad thinking about her brother working himself to the bone just for her. She was more determined than ever not to let him down, and Lam Vian was right. In just 2 days, So Tu and her whole class were scheduled to sign their very first Fey contracts. This was a massive deal for them, so their teacher kept rambling on and on about every little detail they needed to remember. While the Fey's quality and level are totally key, the actual rank of the trainer matters just when it comes to unleashing their raw combat power. Basically, every combat class has a different vibe and compatibility with different types of Fey. If you pick a Fey that does not match your specific energy, you will probably fail the contract and could even end up with permanent mental damage. Even non-combat jobs like blacksmiths or weavers need years of training to truly understand their Fey before even think about fusing different types of magical materials together. And since So Tu's class was all about training elite combat fighters, picking the perfect Fey partner was an even bigger decision for them. After class wrapped up, the teacher called So Tu over for a serious private chat about the specific Fey she was planning to pick. So Tu, are you sure you do not want to pick a different Fey for your contract? I know things are tough at home, but you are incredibly talented. The Federation's big 100-strong selection is coming up, and you absolutely cannot afford to blow this massive chance. The teacher was just looking out for her, but the request put So Tu in a really awkward spot. Meanwhile, Lam Vian had no idea his sister was going through a total crisis. Right then, he was riding a high after successfully upgrading 3 pots of lilies to the elite rank. These 3 were worth at least 20,000 Federation dollars, finally giving him hope he could buy So Tu a top-tier Fey for her contract. Suddenly, his phone buzzed with a random, unknown number. As soon as he picked up, the person on the other end started screaming at him before he could even say hello. Are you So Tu's guardian? Do you have any idea she is planning to sign a contract with a trashy gray beetle? How could you let such talent go to waste? Turns out it was So Tu's teacher, and she was absolutely tearing into him. But that was how he finally found out what kind of Fey his sister was actually planning to pick. A gray beetle is a bottom-tier Fey you can buy for just $200. It hits hard, but its skills are basically garbage. Nobody in their right mind would actually contract one. They are usually just sold as cheap snacks for higher-level insect Fey. So Tu only picked it because she was worried her brother could not afford anything better. The voice on the phone kept yelling, Chu Ci is a perfect match for any defensive spirit. With talent like that, honestly, there are barely a handful of kids in all of Zijing City who can even compete. You really need to prepare an elite-tier defensive spirit to be her very first contract. A talent like hers deserves nothing less than the best protection money can buy. Lin Yuan just kept nodding and saying yes. He promised to bring a solid spirit to school within 2 days. After hanging up, he started doing the math, and elite spirit costs at least 100,000 yuan. Those 3 lily plants were not going to cut it. Time was running out. He had to upgrade every single plant spirit in the house to elite rank right now. Then trade them all for a top-tier defensive spirit for Chu Ci. So Lin Yuan pulled a straight all-nighter, pumping spiritual energy into every single spirit in the shop. After that night, he felt completely drained, like a squeezed lemon. But hey, at least he was finally back on schedule. Before heading out, Lin Yuan carefully hid his bracelet The spirit market is full of scammers and shady deals, so he had to watch his back. And Lin Yuan wasn't exactly rolling solo today, because Genius absolutely insisted on tagging along no matter what. He tried talking the little guy out of it for a long time, but no dice. Looks like this kitten got a lot more rebellious after leveling up. The bus is pulling up now. All passengers, please make sure to stay behind the yellow line. This weird horse-drawn bus came flying in out of nowhere. Genius looked totally baffled, wondering why this looked nothing like the high-tech buses he knew about. Well, that is because the buses he knew were just stuff he read about in history books. 100 years after the spiritual awakening, spirits had already started replacing most of the old-school metal machinery. Lin Yuan explained everything and hopped on with Genius. As soon as they sat down, the driver started chatting them up. You heading to the spirit market today, young man? If so, your timing is actually perfect. Oh really? Why do you say that? New stock coming in? Lin Yuan asked. The driver countered, you haven't been checking the news online. The driver let him in on a secret. 2 days ago, a fresh dimensional crack opened up about 30 miles outside the exit district. It took the Purple Thorn Guard 2 whole days and nights to wipe out the swarm of monsters pouring out of that rift. That was the only way they finally got the dimensional crack under control. Word is 3 guard teams are still patrolling the spot. The crack opened right next to a breeding base, and it was a total disaster. Tons of their spirits were either killed or badly injured. The staff had to set up stalls at the market just to sell off the injured survivors that were left. That is why the driver said his timing was great, so that's how that armored pig managed to escape out there. Genius mumbled something to himself. Apparently, the driver had just scored a huge deal on an armored pig the day before. Everyone in the village was fighting over them to make smoked meat. Listening to his story, Lin Yuan felt like he was on a serious lucky streak. Seriously injured spirits definitely won't cost much. If he got lucky, he might even snag a few at a total bargain today. So Lin Yuan asked the driver to drop him off at the intersection nearest to those bargain bin injured spirit stalls. The market was pure chaos. He barely walked a few steps before Genius started asking questions with zero chill. All right, leave the rest to me. Lin Yuan, what kind of spirit are we looking for? What is the budget? Lin Yuan looked pretty skeptical. People say 100 questions beasts are masters at haggling, but Genius did not exactly seem like the most reliable partner. Even so, he told the cat he really needed an elite defensive spirit for around 100,000 federal yuan. Genius' eyes nearly popped out of his head when he heard that. Wait, Dante, we have less than 20,000 in total savings. Exactly. That is why we are going to trade those plants I stayed up and leveled up just last night. Lin Yuan clicked his tongue and crunched the numbers on his new spirits in his head. While passing a stall, he suddenly felt the plants there literally calling out to him. Looks like Lin Yuan's powers are leveling up way faster than he expected. Now he could clearly feel if other spirits liked him or totally hated his guts. The ones glowing with a faint, pale light were the most friendly ones around. But man, from clear pond lilies to fairy gems, there were just way too many different plant spirits trying to vibe with him right now. Lin Yuan started to wonder, is my compatibility really this broad? Am I a match for healing and support types too? Lin Yuan, look at this. Genius' voice suddenly snapped him out of his deep thoughts. He turned around and saw the kitten busy haggling like a pro for a hard-skinned rabbit, the exact elite defensive spirit he was looking for. Its skill is called Hardened Skin. It can produce a protective scale-like layer over the contractor's own skin, which helps block and reduce a lot of incoming damage. The guy was asking 80,000 for it. Genius straight up lowballed him for 10,000 when the seller dropped the price to 60,000. The cat only grudgingly went up to 20,000 and wouldn't he budge. Lin Yuan quickly snatched the rabbit and apologized to the poor seller. My bad, my 100 questions beast is a total jerk. Lin Yuan, what are you doing? If you kept bargaining, I totally could lock that in for 20,000. Smarty looked pissed, so he whispered in its ear, look, we gotta compare prices, you get me? They kept browsing. Next up was a potted landscape turtle. Just a basic tortoise, nothing special quality-wise. Its giant skill lets it blow up in size to shield the contractor hiding behind it. It blocks damage, but Smarty thinks it's way too slow. Lin Yuan's not feeling it either because its rank is trash, and he's got 0 time to level it up. Moving on. They found a dark lamb pig next. An armored, defensive beast at elite rank 1. Its main skill is curl, letting it roll its body into a perfect sphere. Then it just rolls around to move, helping the contractor dodge hits and stay out of trouble. But this pig is a total coward, just as bad as that hard-skinned rabbit. Neither Lin Yuan nor Smarty liked it. How about we just go back for that rabbit? Smarty made the suggestion, but Lin Yuan insisted on one more lap around the market. After some serious walking, he finally set his sights on a plate-horned goat. This rock-type creature is already at elite rank 7. It's got perfect quality and 2 skills. One is brace, using those massive horns for heavy defense, plus horn strike, which uses those same horns to smash into targets. Lin Yuan was sold. He asked the vendor, "Hey man, 100,000 for this goat. What do you say?" The vendor lazily opened one eye and said he had to check with his wife first. While the guy was on the phone, Smarty couldn't help but talk smack about Lin Yuan. "Look, I checked the market prices last night. These goats usually go for 50,000. Even the rare ones are only 90,000 at most. You're overpaying. Offering that much makes you look like some rich poser. It's called being sincere," Lin Yuan replied. "You're still a total rookie when it comes to negotiating." Lin Yuan snapped back. The vendor finally finished the call with his wife, but he came back with a price of 120,000. Take it or leave it. Lin Yuan was crushed. That's 20,000 over his budget. He just couldn't swing it, and it didn't look like there were any other defensive beasts left in this market. Just as he was stuck, the guy at the next stall yelled out, "Thanks for the support, everyone. All the beast meat is sold out for today. To all the customers who didn't get any, I want to say I'm truly sorry." As soon as he finished, the crowd started groaning. "How did it sell out so fast? Boss, I saw some heavily injured beasts in the back. Why don't we just butcher those and sell the meat?" "Yeah, who knows when we'll find a deal this good again." The moment he heard about those injured beasts, Lin Yuan's eyes lit up like stars. The stall owner made it clear he was going to butcher those animals. The crowd started to thin out since nobody could heal them. Lin Yuan took the chance and squeezed his way in. "Listen kid, you're too late. The meat is all gone, and I won't be selling any more beast meat after today." The owner looked at him, but Lin Yuan just said, "Boss, I'm not here for meat. I want to see those injured beasts." Lin Yuan could tell the owner was feeling pretty unstable. If he tried to bargain now, he'd probably just get tossed out on his face. But he wasn't his old self anymore. Lin Yuan activated Mobius' calming skill and used it directly on the owner. The owner's expression smoothed out, and he immediately became much calmer. He replied, "Look kid, I'm not actually that much older than you. You can just call me Brother Yang from now on. I've got 3 heavily injured beasts in the back. Let me show them to you." The guy was actually super honest. In the cages were 2 web-spitting spiders that looked healthy, but he admitted their bellies were completely torn open. Looking at them, they probably would last more than 2 days. Lin Yuan studied them closely and saw they were both elite rank 10. They have 2 skills. The first is conceal, which lets them spit out sharp, invisible webbing all over the ground. Their second skill is poison web, which lets them launch a web filled with deadly toxins. If that dimensional rift hadn't suddenly popped up out of nowhere, these 2 spiders would have definitely reached bronze rank very soon. These are the real deal. If they weren't so injured, a healthy web-spitting spider would easily go for 300,000 federal credits. Lin Yuan asked, "That's actually a low estimate. A support beast with this much crowd control and poison could sell for even more than that. But right now, selling both together for 150,000 credits is as good as it gets." Lin Yuan made up his mind. He told Brother Yang right then that he wanted to buy both of these spiders. The thing is, he was short on cash, so he wanted to trade some of his other beasts instead. "Look kid, I will be honest. Once I am done with these spirit beasts, I am planning to open up a brand new breeding base. Everything starts from scratch, so that beast you were trying to trade might not even be what I am looking for." He sighed, clearly bummed out because Lin Yuan didn't have the cash, but then Lin Yuan threw him a bone. "How about an elite grade King Lo instead?" Lin Yuan kept pushing the deal. Now Yang was actually listening. Elite grade King Los are crazy rare on the market, usually going for at least double their sticker price. If Lin Yuan isn't bluffing, There is no way Yang loses money on this trade. So he pulled out his final spirit beast, the one he had spent the most time and energy pouring his heart and soul into. It was a rhinoceros rock bull from the horned family, an earth element beast, currently level 10 elite rank. But the real kicker, its quality was straight up epic. For real, its first skill is rock horn. Once it is activated, the bull launches a reckless, full-throttle kamikaze attack, totally ignoring any injuries to its own body. The second skill is sacrifice. It does exactly what it says, letting the contractors share the damage they take with the beast. Yang, what is the price for this rock bull? Lin Yuan's eyes were glowing brighter than a pair of high beams. Epic quality, almost bronze rank, and a defensive tank type. This thing was absolutely the perfect fit for someone like Chu Ci. You for real? The poor thing is in rough shape. Yang replied, looking totally shocked. Lin Yuan totally ignored the warning and offered 200,000 Federation coins to take it off his hands right now. That offer really caught him off guard. Does this kid actually have some secret way to heal up this broken rock bull? Yang figured unless Lin Yuan was some kind of master healer, buying all three of these beasts at once was just straight up insane, especially since he wanted to trade that elite grade King Luo for them on top of everything else. Yang, trust me, my King Luo won't let you down. Lin Yuan spoke with a mix of dead serious confidence and total swagger. Yang sighed and finally took a leap of faith. If Lin Yuan bought all three, he could finally pack up his stall and head home early. Once they finished up here, they'd head over to check out that elite King Lu. Yang brought a storage crate for the rock bull and the web spitter. As he spoke, he pulled out a small, shimmering cube from his pocket. When he tossed it down, the cube expanded instantly, leaving Smarty staring in total awe. Lin Yuan, what is that thing? It asked. That is a beast crate, a special invention from Ostrich Logistics. It lets you store your spirit beasts right inside of it. It shrinks to fit and cuts the weight way down, making travel super easy. Wait, they make gears this cool. Why haven't you ever used one of those things on us? Smarty kept prying. Isn't it obvious? We never had the spare cash to buy one of these before. The three remaining beasts were sucked right into Yang's storage crate in an instant. Seeing that massive rock bull fit inside made Smarty super hyped, but unlike the excited little guy, Yang just looked kind of sad and depressed. This storage crate is bronze rank. Those two rock bulls will probably never be given the chance to reach bronze rank themselves. After that, he summoned his personal beast, a flowing crown fire lizard from the crested family, currently sitting at level 7 bronze rank. So, what do you think, kid? Not a bad job raising this one, right? Yang was clearly proud of his fire lizard, petting its head while he talked. As for Lin Yuan, his jaw literally hit the floor the second it appeared. This fire lizard of his actually had 3 whole skills. Its poison damage was the real deal. Lin Yuan was so hyped he started bouncing around the lizard, checking it out until the creature actually got pretty annoyed. But getting an up-close look at a bronze rank beast like this is a rare opportunity. No way Lin Yuan was passing that up. Watching the kid list every single skill at a glance really made Yang start to wonder. This kid is something else. So young, yet he knows as much as a pro researcher. He is either a natural-born genius or he definitely has some serious heavy hitter backing him up. Looks like I might have actually made the right bet here. Right then, a few people started yelling. Turns out, summoning that big lizard had scared the smaller beasts so much they were too terrified to even eat. My bad. We are headed out right now. Old Yang scratched his head, embarrassed, and climbed onto the back of his lizard. Lin Yuan hopped on, and once he was set, they took off. That fire lizard was moving way faster than any city bus UDC. It left that donkey cart in the dust, nearly throwing Lin Yuan and Smarty right off the back from the speed. They hit the shop in no time. Lin Yuan stumbled off, dizzy as hell, but still barely managing to walk in a straight line. Seeing that, Yang joked, "Man, you've got a pretty strong stomach, kid. Regular people usually barf their guts out the first time they ride a streak flame lizard, but honestly, it's a total rush. Soaring on a flying spirit beast and looking down at the world feels absolutely insane." "Ha, you're giving me too much credit, Yang. I'm actually the one who should be thanking you. I've never actually ridden a bronze tier beast before. My place is a total dump, so make yourself at home, Yang, Lin Yuan said, as he pushed the front door wide open. Old Yang scanned the shop with a doubtful look. He was starting to have some serious second thoughts about this place. Lin Yuan's tiny shop looked straight up budget. It definitely didn't look like a place where a legendary master would ever choose to hide out. He started doing the math. If those usni plants weren't up to code, he'd just wasted a whole trip and would be headed home with absolutely nothing. But the second he caught a glimpse of those pots on the shelf, old Yang's entire attitude flipped completely. A creator? There has to be a creator behind this. Elite tier usni with this kind of quality is physically impossible to grow without a creator helping out. He thought to himself. Old Yang couldn't hide his excitement. He told Lin Yuan these plants went way beyond his expectations because they were all elite tier with insane quality. These plants are super hard to find on the open market. Total rarities, Lin Yuan replied, his voice practically dripping with pride. Before they evolved, I actually grew these in special soil packed with high-energy mineral stones. That's why the roots grew so thick. Their quality is 100% guaranteed, no doubt about it. Just to be sure, old Yang sliced a leaf open to check it. It was juicy and the stem was flawless. This proved Lin Yuan wasn't lying at all. This was absolute top-tier usni. Getting his hands on these meant it was finally time for old Yang's luck to change for the better. It made him remember all those times he tried his luck with other creators in the past, but those guys were total snobs who looked down on him. Since he didn't have the legendary treasures they demanded, he just got kicked to the curb. You see, if you want a creator's help, you've got to pay up with the exact spirit materials they were hunting for. But given Yang's low rank, there was absolutely zero chance he could ever find materials that rare. But after seeing the usni Lin Yuan grew, a new spark of hope ignited in his heart. He felt that if he could just stay on this kid's good side, his whole future would be way more promising. So Yang, are you satisfied with this batch of usni? Since the guy was quiet for so long, Lin Yuan decided to speak up first. Oh, I'm satisfied. All right, let's talk about the price. Honestly, these are absolute top shelf. If you put these on the star web for $30,000, they'd be gone in a heartbeat. I will pay a top price of $30,000 per pot for a full set of 100. You think you can handle an order that big? Hearing that, Smarty felt totally shell-shocked. 33,000 per pot for 100 pots. Exactly how much crazy money are they about to make? Since the day it bonded with Lin Yuan, it had never seen this kind of crazy money. As for Lin Yuan, he agreed with a huge smile. It was perfect timing, since he needed massive amounts of spirit beasts to boost his rank. Usni plants were definitely the easiest way to grind. Seeing Lin Yuan agree so casually to such a massive deal only made Yang more certain that the kid was a total pro who'd seen it all. He likely had a legendary master backing him, and this crappy-looking shop was probably just a clever smokescreen to hide his true power. He asked again, how many days do you think you will need to get the rest of the order ready for me? Lin Yuan thought about it for a second before saying 7 days. It took about an hour to evolve each individual pot of usni. Plus, he'd already spent 2 whole days just healing up the spirit beast he was planning to give to Chu Ci. With some rest time mixed in, 7 days was the absolute fastest he could manage. Lin Yuan thought that was slow, but Yang looked like he'd just hit the jackpot. Talk about a lucky break. It feels like the heavens are finally showing old Yang some love. My luck is officially turning around. 7 days is lightning fast. This kid is a straight-up miracle worker. They closed the deal super fast. Yang left 3 spirit beasts behind and took 30 elite tier usni pots. Lin Yuan didn't even bother asking for a deposit on the other 70 pots. He just told Yang to show up on time and settle the entire tab then. So Yang headed out looking totally hyped. Complete 180 from the miserable, exhausted guy he was when they first met at the market. Once he was gone, Lin Yuan got back to the most exhausting task on his list, healing up all the broken spirit beasts he'd just picked up. Looking at that massive rhinoceros bull in the backyard, Chime felt a bit nervous. He asked Lin Yuan, is this big guy really staying long-term? There's no way we can afford to feed him. Let's just save him first and worry about that later. Lin Yuan didn't waste a second. This rhinoceros bull was incredibly weak, and he had to move fast. Not long after he started the spirit QI transfer, the deep cuts on the rhinoceros bull's skin actually began to heal shut. Seeing the healing process actually working made Lin Yuan feel incredibly relieved and happy. He pushed himself to speed things up and pump in even more spirit QI. But as soon as he did, the bull's body started twisting in pain as it let out a series of agonizing cries. Then, out of nowhere, its entire body was suddenly locked away behind a thin but rock-solid shimmering shield. Lin Yuan starts panicking. What is with this weird reaction? Is this the bottleneck for the rock rhino to finally reach bronze grade? If that is the case, he definitely cannot give up now. Lin Yuan forces himself to keep pumping spiritual energy into the rhino to smash that barrier, even if it is pushing his limits. Finally, thanks to Lin Yuan's relentless effort, that shield completely shatters. He actually did it. He finished healing the rock rhino and even managed to rank it up to bronze grade. Evolution complete, although the rock rhino's skills are still exactly the same as before. It unlocked an exclusive trait. Even crazier, Lin Yuan gets to choose one out of 3 different special abilities. First is Scale Hide, adding a layer of armored scales to its skin. Then there is the Roll trait, which helps the rock rhino move faster while saving a ton of stamina. Finally, Pain Absorption turns a portion of incoming damage directly into health points. This is a total steal, picking 1 out of 3, man. Those first 2 options sound pretty sweet too, but honestly, that roll skill is basically useless for a defensive type beast like this one. Scale Hide would grow a thick layer of armored scales. Besides boosting defense, the friction from those scales could even add some extra damage during a charge. Still kind of meh, but Pain Absorption, that is on a whole different level. Taking hits while siphoning damage to heal, isn't this the perfect skill for a tanky beast that loves getting hit? The more it is attacked, the tougher it gets. I am locking in Pain Absorption. The stat sheet pops up. Species name, Iron Bull Rhino, part of the giant horn family. Forest genus, bronze grade level 1 out of 10. Metal attribute, common quality. Skill, rock horn, coats both horns in metal, powering up for a reckless, devastating charge. Sacrifice, when the contractor gets injured, it steps in to take some of that damage for them. Exclusive trait, Pain Absorption, which converts incoming damage into pure life force. Lin Yuan believes that if he uses rock horn and Pain Absorption the right way, he can create a perfect combat loop. It won't just be a defensive tank anymore. It will be a high-attack beast disguised in a layer of heavy armor. Using this as the first beast for my sister is the perfect move. Let's see if any punks dare to mess with her now. Smarty thinks that makes Chu Ci and this Iron Bull Rhino the real-life version of Beauty and the Beast. Right? Like I care, my sister's safety is the only thing that matters right now. Plus, it's not like you're not a beast too. He thinks to himself, yeah, not only did the rhino evolve, but my own spiritual power jumped up. The higher the beast evolves, the more spiritual energy feedback I get in return. Hey, you know you're heavy, right? Just breaking through to bronze with the Iron Bull Rhino almost drained me dry. I wonder what level I could reach if I became a top-tier creator and combined my skills with legendary treasures. Smarty is super curious. How is Lin Yuan going to send it to his sister? He just opens his phone and taps, Ostrich Logistics is the way. I have got some cash and I am in a rush. So I booked express delivery. They will be here any second. It is shocked. What express? Do I get to fly like whoosh? Smarty's voice is full of pure joy. This is awesome. I am finally going to fly at the Lunar Palace. The items are listed. 3 parts patchouli, 1 part deep sea ebony, and 1 part platinum beast blood. Sikong asks for an opinion, City Lord Ling Xiao, but she interrupts. Stop talking. The ingredients are mixed together, and a brilliant green light starts glowing from the test tube. A finger points up, signaling them to move. The sheer pressure terrifies them both. Just preparing the potion creates such insane power it actually forces their own protective spiritual energy out. Is this really the level of a 5-star creator? After Moon grabs the test tube, which has turned red. All right, summon the beast you want to evolve. Sikong Ling Xiao says confidently, I told you not to worry. Sikong summons his spirit beast. Thank you, Lady After Moon. This is the one. The Black Panther catches the vial in its mouth and drinks. It collapses, trembling hard on the ground, which makes him really worry. Lady Aftermoon, is it? She reassures him, relax. It is just evolving to legendary grade. You just need to fuse the rune you have mastered to turn it into a fantasy breed. He finally breathes a sigh of relief. Thank you, Lady Aftermoon. I am willing to work myself to the bone for you, even if I have to walk through fire. The Black Panther begins its power breakthrough, letting out a roar that shakes the entire room. Over by Moon Rabbit, she finally wakes up. The panther is still shaking and groaning after Moon hugs the rabbit and says coldly no need to walk through fire. But regarding the creator selection process, these exams only happen every 3 years and you have to go one rank at a time. How are we supposed to find real talent like that? Sikong realizes, you mean this year's creator exam will allow candidates to skip ranks. She pets the rabbit's head and says, slowly moving from rank 1 to rank 2 is enough. Listen up, anyone who clears the level 1 creator exam in under 2 hours gets a pass on those 3 life skill tests. They go straight to level 2. Spread the word immediately. Saikong noted every single word. Yes, meanwhile, Ling Xiao started to catch on. Are you shaking things up because the Federation exams haven't found any real prodigies lately? Seems like these kids can't even grasp a basic rune will. So you decided it was time for a change, right? You're gonna deny it. Look, this is personal. As a 5-star creator, I see Bamboo Lord and the Chief already took on students. There is no way I am letting those 2 old geezers outdo me. Her heart skipped a beat. Is the Moon Empress actually taking an apprentice? Then she kept talking. Plus, the dimensional tide is rolling in and Purplethorn City is basically ground zero for those nasty insect rifts. As the city lord, your job is to keep the peace and protect the land. Every single rift needs a guard posted. Zero room for error. Ling Xiao saluted, telling her not to worry since he was the one running this city. Ling Xiao would always be Purplethorn's backbone. Meanwhile, Lin Yuan was flying out on a beast. Uncle Tang noticed him gagging and tried to calm him down. You doing okay, kid? Once we clear the clouds, the ride gets way smoother. Lin Yuan tried his best to look tough. I am good. Uncle Tang nodded, praising his clever 100-question beast. Too bad we are at max weight, or I would have let it hitch a ride too. Smarty started complaining, saying he really wanted to go along for the ride. Yin Yan gets to fly every single day, but this time only Lin Yuan gets the trip while I am stuck here. Lin Yuan did his best to quiet the creature. Be a good boy, and I will bring you back some treats. Do not worry, there will be plenty of other chances. Then he stopped. Okay, we are here. Take a good look, kid, and try not to freak out about the height. This is that famous scenic view right outside our very own Purplethorn City. First time seeing it, we are lucky the moon is out, because if it were pitch black, you would totally miss the vibe. Lin Yuan soaked it all in. Yeah, this is definitely a one-of-a-kind experience. Suddenly, he felt something starting to take shape deep inside his mind. It was a rune will. Lin Yuan knew it for a fact. This was the spirit of the mountains and rivers. Certain spirit beasts would be a perfect match for this. Uncle Tang looked back, still a bit worried, and asked if the kid was doing all right. He told him he was fine. We have already cleared a few mountain ranges, so how much longer until we reach the city? He figured by tomorrow morning. Wait, I thought we would be there before dawn. Uncle Tang just shrugged and put the blame right back on him. Well, you were looking pretty green earlier, so I had to slow down for you. Lin Yuan just covered his mouth and toughed it out. Forget about me, just go full throttle. The old man grinned and gave Lin Yuan exactly what he asked for. You got it? The next morning at the academy, students were everywhere, gossiping. Wait, I thought today was the big day for signing contracts with our spirit beasts. So why is everyone heading to the training grounds? Sounds like the schedule changed. I heard we are diving straight into combat practice after the ceremony. Why did they move up the combat classes? Word is they are scouting for the Purplethorn 100. So the whole school schedule got bumped up. They are trying to weed out everyone except the real prodigies. Yeah, that sounds about right. My buddy at another school was just texting me, complaining about how crazy things have gotten lately. Up on the stage, the teacher announced that this session would be combat practice for the seniors and the very first live drill for the freshmen. Once the contracts are signed, you will draw numbers to spar with the 12th graders. The whole point is to get used to your spirit beast's skills. Do not sweat it. It is just a friendly match. But Liu Xing was already stressing out about having to go up against the upperclassmen. Chu Ci, are you seriously going to sign a contract with that plain old gray beetle? Really? Chu Ci just gave a short grunt, his eyes locked on the container holding his beetle out on the field. The beast battles had already kicked off. The teacher announced that in match number 8, the freshman flying mouse literally ran away, giving the seniors an easy win. Everyone started grumbling. It is totally unfair. We just signed our contracts and they expect us to fight seniors with tons of combat experience. The matches were a total landslide. One girl nudged her friend, telling him he was up next. You are the best in our class, so you better show them what is up. The teacher called out for the 9th match. To begin, you ready? Leixing stepped onto the field, and the whole crowd immediately started whispering. That is Feng Leixing. I heard his family has major ties to the Creator Guild. He is aiming for the Purple Thorn 100 too, right? Apparently he just needs a couple more wins to qualify. But hey, wasn't Chu Ci supposed to be a top-tier prospect too? Word is Chu Ci's spirit beast is totally acting up. Leixing smirked, thinking how lucky he was that the guild's latest update handed him these random losers just so he could farm them for easy wins. Talk about perfect timing. I am not just hitting the top 100. Becoming the Moon Empress sex disciple is actually on the table. This kid is headed straight for the top. Besides, I heard this freshman girl, Chu Ci, is stuck with a basic gray beetle. Seriously, how is she even supposed to win with that? Blame your family for being broke. It is a total waste of your natural talent. Chu Ci told herself she could not quit, even with just this gray beetle. I am ready, she announced. Then, someone called out from behind her. Chu Ci looked up in shock. Teacher, you brought me a dog. Is that all you think I can handle? At least this yellow spotted dog is elite level. Do not waste your potential on that gray beetle. As Chu Ci started to speak, a voice boomed from above, telling everyone to wait. It was Lin Yuan flying toward them. Chu Ci gasped. What? He landed and thanked the teacher. I have already brought a spiritual pet for Chu Ci. Lin Yuan placed a box in her hands. Glad I made it in time. Kid, sign the contract with it. Trust me. The teacher looked worried. Is this legit? If not, you can still try the yellow spotted dog. It is a bit stubborn, she added. Suddenly, Li Hang laughed, grabbing everyone's attention. He cockily said, fine, any pet will do. Gray beetles, spotted dogs, or whatever other junk you have. Nothing can beat this king beetle. I have been training since it was a baby. The notification popped up. Name king beetle, species giant scarab, level bronze tier, rank 1 out of 10, type insect, quality rare, skill giant horn ram. It channels all its power into the massive horn on its head for a suicidal ram, ignoring its own safety. A berserk rush triggered during charge attacks. Damage is boosted by 50%. Unique trait active. Insect vision allows it to see right through the camouflage of any lower-level spiritual pets. The teacher froze. She did not expect him to go this hard. A king beetle. And it is huge. That yellow spotted dog would not stand a single chance. From the back, Lin Yuan thought to himself, a bronze tier. Looks like this guy actually has some skills. Chu Ci frowned. Brother, is this a bronze tier iron ox rhino? She wondered where they could have gotten that kind of cash. Did you sell the shop? He patted her head. Kid, do not overthink it. Just focus on the task. I know you can do this. Her brother's words gave her a boost of confidence. Yeah, don't worry about it. Chu Ci pressed the buttons on the box with her thumbs. I am fine. I swear I will not waste all your hard work. A blue glow wrapped around Chu Ci as a blinding light burst out, sealing the spirit contract. Everyone gasped when they saw what was behind Chu Ci. What on earth is that? It looks like is made of solid steel, a giant iron ox. Li Hang was still acting cool. Not a bad entrance, I guess. But I bet your little sister has no clue how much real battle experience matters for a pro. Such a shame after all the work you put in to get that iron ox. She ordered the rhino. The fight is not over yet. Iron ox rhino. Its eyes burned with rage as it charged the opponent. The teacher's eyes widened. That is definitely a bronze tier iron ox rhino. Plus, it is a perfect ancestral throwback, making it one of the top spiritual pets among the bronze defense types. That rhino horn alone is worth 700,000 federal credits. From behind her, Lin Yuan told the teacher not to judge it by its price. She just can't help herself. It is a bad habit when you are a spiritual material analyst. The horns of the two beasts slammed together. Li Hang scoffed. You are so naive. Your ox is clearly a defensive pet. Why would you attack so recklessly? He declared, now let me show you the real combat power of a high attack class beast. The armor pig launched its move, Giant Horn Ram. Chu Ci quickly countered, Iron Ox Rhino, hold firm. Lahang thought to himself, wait, it missed by that much. She just signed the contract and already knows how to boost her pet with energy. This girl has real talent. The teacher sighed, glad she did not get knocked out. Chu Ci is pretty bold, one little taunt, and she just charges right in. She is definitely low on battle experience, but only Lin Yuan knew better. Not quite. If she could master the rhino's skills the very second they bonded, then attacking first was actually a smart strategy to test the waters and probe her opponent. Seeing the armor pig run in circles around the rhino, the crowd started whispering, what is he doing? That iron ox will never catch him. But what is the point of circling? Lahang thought, what a bunch of idiots. Why else would an attack class pet move like that? To find the perfect angle for a finishing blow. Obviously, the armor pig seized the moment to strike the rhino. His voice was full of triumph. Hey kid, do you even have any idea what you are about to go up against? Meanwhile, the armor pig closed in on the rhino. Thick dust from the massive impact filled the air, making it impossible for Chu Ci to see. Everyone in the crowd started talking at once. That was one hell of a hit. Is that big iron ox really no match for an attack class beast? She is famous for that one-hit kill move at our school. The teacher sighed, saying that although the iron ox rhino is known for being tough as nails, Safety is pumping all her mana into it to hold the line, but even if she tanks the first hit, that relentless barrage will still finish her off. Putting a third year against a freshman in a real fight is totally unfair. How does the school not see the problem here? Lum Vin stayed cool, thinking it is fine. After all, that specific skill was chosen exactly for a high-pressure moment like this one. Spotted the opening and shouted, right then, the system pinged to activate her exclusive trait. Pain absorption, now we are talking. Everyone felt that shift in the air. Wait, what is happening? The energy around the Iron Ox Rhino is shifting. Look, its wounds are actually healing. Is that its skill? The teacher realized with shock. It is pain absorption. It tanks the damage and converts that pain directly into pure health. This is a seriously rare and exclusive skill. He was beaming with pride. That is my girl. Even though it is her first real combat and first time using the Iron Ox Rhino, she totally owned the battlefield and nailed the timing perfectly. Han has no clue he is in danger yet. Even a metal hide is just a heavy punching bag. The Power King Beetle lunges again, aiming a massive strike at the rhino's head. Everyone is stunned. Insane, those hits keep coming and the power is not dropping at all. But Smarty's Iron Ox Rhino is just standing there taking it. The teacher turned around, skeptical. Are you telling me that Iron Ox Rhino you picked does not have a single counter-attack move? Why is Sefta letting it get trashed? Are you really her brother or what? He calmed her down, relaxed. Did you not say her spirit animal is a defensive type? Trust me, she definitely has a plan cooked up for this. He ordered the Power King Beetle to finish it off with a full power, massive horn thrust. Game over. Kid, it spun like a drill and dove down. Sati yelled, this is it, get ready, Iron Ox Rhino ground horn. Now, someone gasped, no way, is she actually using the terrain as a weapon? Is that even legal? He smiled, impressed. Great improvisation, nicely done. Lel Hioyon was fuming, determined to teach them a lesson. Enough with these cheap tricks. Smashed through, the Power King Beetle slammed into the dirt, sending rocks flying everywhere. Sefta kept her cool and commanded the rhino to use ground horn again. When that beetle lunged for the kill, the rhino used its entire body to tank the hit. The crowd was stunned that Iron Ox actually blocked it. They watched in shock as the two beasts locked horns in a brutal struggle. How is this even possible? They are neck and neck. That Power King Beetle was totally dominating just a second ago. The teacher explained that the beetle's massive horn thrust is actually a suicide move. It ignores its own safety to deal max damage. So when it hits the Iron Ox insane defense, things get ugly. Every strike it lands actually hurts itself too. Plus, it looks like this beetle was specifically trained by that student for one purpose only, focused purely on maximum attack power and locking onto the target. He totally underestimated the chance of an equal rank pet actually stopping his charge. The students finally got it. So that is the deal. Lum Vei knew the risks. This glass cannon build is meant to overwhelm enemies and end the fight fast. High risk, high reward. But if you do not get quick knockout, you are in trouble. Someone cheered as the beetle started losing ground. Awesome. Look, the Power King beetle just slipped. Lady Luck is finally on Seti's side, but the teacher shook her head. This is not luck. Sure, they are both battle pets, but an insect's balance cannot compete with an iron ox rhino during a long, grueling wrestling match like this. Besides, the mental state of the summoner directly impacts the spirit animal too. This is basic textbook knowledge. Kids, Helen was absolutely livid. Damn it, she is just some random freshman nobody. How is she winning? First she binds an equal rank pet, and now she uses a defensive type to stonewall my strongest attack. Unbelievable. The universe is trolling me. Fine, I am going all out. People get hurt in real combat all the time. Do not blame me. The Power King beetle backed off, then lunged straight for the girl, but the Hino head-butted that beetle right back where it came from. It got launched high into the air, but somehow the beetle redirected its trajectory mid-fall, aiming a desperate strike directly at FFT. The teacher snapped, "That is a total fool," he yelled out in a panic. "Get out of there, it is too dangerous." Sati stayed frosty and ordered the rhino to shield her. "Now use ground horn on the floor again." A massive spike erupted, launching the Beetle King sideways. The alert rang out. The Power King beetle is out of bounds. Heian stared in pure horror as his defeat became official. What? The teacher pointed her way. "The winner is the freshman student. Scusti." Cheers exploded across the arena. "Way to go, Suda." She finally pulled off a win. The teacher slapped Lemon Vin on the back, praising the girl's performance. So she used ground horn multiple times just to stack up debris on the battlefield. That made the final strike powerful enough to launch the beetle out. That is exactly why she is my star student. Man, you got skills. Little sis big brother did good. Didn't he think you de-snagged such a sick beast? Hey, watch the hitting. That actually hurts. Chill out. Lady, you have a grip like a tank. Chu Ci leans into his chest, calling his name. Lin Yuan whispers, "I saw the whole thing, kid. Congrats." She pouts and demands, "Where did this cash come from? Did you sell our shop without money? How are you gonna treat your illness? Do you ever think about yourself?" Lin Yuan pats her head, soothing her. "Stop that. Your big bro is all better now. Business is actually popping off lately." Chu Ci looks shocked. "Wait, seriously? For real?" The teacher jumps in, saying, "Hate to kill the vibe, but time's short, so I need to clarify something. With Chu Ci as raw talent, the school is fast-tracking her into the Purple Thorn 100 qualifiers. I know you were skeptical, but we talked about this." She explains the Purple Thorn qualifiers are just the entry-level stage for this local area. The ultimate goal is earning a spot in the Radiance 100. That's the real national stage, the absolute peak. Even though Chu Ci is just a freshman, her talent is so insane she can easily crush those local qualifiers. The academy is putting all its resources behind her. Trust me, this girl is gonna level up fast. Lin Yuan thanks her for looking after his sis. Don't worry, teacher, when it comes to her spirit beasts and resources. I'm going all in to support her. The teacher nods. Developing young talent like hers is exactly what I'm here for. Chu Ci, since you refree this afternoon, show your brother the campus. Hey, what about this yellow spotted dog? She says she low-raised it herself. Later that night, walking, Lin Yuan asks, "I told you, I can feel spirit energy again. You want a demonstration or something?" "What? You done trust your own big brother." Chu Ci isn't convinced. "I gotta see it to believe it. Plus, that Iron Bull rhino was pricey, right?" He pulls out his phone. "Fine, look for yourself." "Whoa, that's a lot of zeros." Chu Ci gasps, "You actually made this much?" Lin Yuan explains that after his energy returned, he realized he's a natural creation master, so he started taking commissions. "So just focus on school, nail those qualifiers, and get a high ranking. No more part-time jobs for you. I'm also prepping for the creation master exam." She cheers. "For real? That's awesome." Lin Yuan smiles. "Let's go celebrate with a killer meal." Chu Ci immediately wants hot pot, and he's not about to say no. "Deal, order whatever you want." That night, Lin Yuan hops on his spirit beast and takes off. He starts mapping out the future. Since his sister's school life is on track, he's gotta grind harder too. That exam won't be a walk in the park. He needs every beginner book for spirit researchers and material analysts. It's a massive stack of books, but having genius help out should make it double. In today's battle, even though she timed that damage sharing skill perfectly, it was really her rock-solid spirit energy that anchored the whole victory. As for me, my current energy levels aren't even close to what a real spirit professional needs. Plus, the requirements to upgrade Mobius' exclusive spirit lock trait are honestly way too brutal. Does it really have to start at normal rank level 1? Suddenly, the beast accelerates. Whoa, why the sudden speed boost? Uncle Tang scoffs, dumb question, I'm already late. If I don't show off this black-winged falcon's top speed, you'll definitely slap me with a 1-star review. Lin Yuan hesitates, but I have shopping to do. He shrugs, same thing either way. Just order on Star Web, Ostrich Express will get it there today. Seeing the bird passed out cold on the ground, he asks, is your bird actually okay? Uncle Tang waves it off. Relax, kid. He's fine. Right, looks like a successful trip. You got all your gear, so don't forget to leave us a 5-star review. Lin Yuan nods. For sure, thanks for the hustle. Staring at the packages, he mutters to himself, damn, that was fast. Seriously, online shopping is the GOAT these days. I definitely need to set up my own digital storefront. Maybe I won't even have to hit the physical spirit markets anymore. It's way safer. Lin Yuan opens his door. Genius. Chime, I'm at home. They both rush out to meet him. What took you so long? We missed you like crazy. Genius is mid-sprint when he suddenly skids to a halt. Wait a sec. He sees him cuddling Chime and gets jealous instantly. I don't care what you say. I'm officially pouting. Chime looks confused. Genius. Come on, didn't I let you fly around for ages today? Stop being so dramatic. He tries to pet its head. My bad. Next time you're coming for sure. But Genius swerves, the head scratches. I'm staying mad for 2 days. Even braised pork won't fix this. Hearing the hint, Lin Yuan reaches into his shirt. Such a brat. Good thing I planned ahead. He opens a box, releasing a savory aroma. Genius, the special apology gift is all for you. The little guy completely freezes up like he's been hit by a stun spell. That canned meat smell is hitting different. It is so good it is making Smarty drool, man. How am I supposed to resist this deliciousness? Let us be clear, I am not done being mad. I am just putting my grudge on a shorter timer. Lin Yuan ignored him. Alright, fine, I hear you. If you like it that much, I'll buy it every single day. Yin Yin wanted in too. What about me? Do not forget me. Lin Yuan pulled out something else. Elite grade Kingla, just for Yin Yin. From now on, this pot is your personal stash. Yin Yin was moved. Yesterday, he would not even give him a bite. Smarty was eating but kept an eye on him. Lin Yuan, are you not hungry? Lin Yuan grabbed the boxes. You guys go ahead, I need to sort this stock. Once all the pots were lined up in the corner, Smarty gasped, man, that is a lot. Even he was shocked. He did not expect to have this many. Yin noticed something weird. Lin Yuan, look at that one. He walked over to take a closer look, where, let me see, under the pot was a card. Buy 100 Kingla, get a free lily of the same rank. They are doing buy one, get one promos now. Lin Yuan froze as he read the details on the card. Wait a second, a lily. It has the spirit lock trait. The Mobius space normally cannot support spiritual life forms. First, the starting level of the pet cannot be higher than the rank of Mobius itself. Second, Mobius will not level up alone. When pet ranks up, Mobius follows along and gains the pet's initial skill at the same time. But Mobius will not get extra skills later. Third, every time Mobius hits a new rank, the number of pets. Lin Yuan suddenly remembered. Right, how did I forget? The perfect spiritual pet for me is a healer, a support, or a plant. He smiled, picking up the pot to get a better look at it. This is it, a normal grade healing plant with actual medical skills. Lin Yuan gave the pet's orders. Smarty, you and Yin Yin stay downstairs. Keep an eye on those pots. Smarty nodded. Got it. He stretched out his muscles and got ready to get to work. All right, let us give this a shot. Lin Yuan touched the pot, and a wave of power surged out. System alert. Spirit lock activated. He was surprised he had not rested and his mental energy was low, but there was no turning back now. Update notification. A gold ring appeared on his wrist as the contract was set. Spirit lock complete. He checked it out. Nice. No mental drain this time around. If I keep pouring energy in, there is no doubt I can keep leveling this thing up. 1 hour later, Spirit Lock updated. The normal Lily reached Elite Rank 1 rare quality, skills, healing and wound recovery. Lin Yuan breathed a massive sigh of relief. The upgrade was finished. He was dying to see the results. Then Mobius must be. The notification popped up. Name Mobius, species unknown, rank Elite Rank 1 type, space and god rare quality, skill, true data. It turns complex info into data that the naked eye cannot see. This data can reveal the hidden truth behind any facade and keep your mind centered. Passive skill, centering effect grows with level, helping to keep your spirit stable. It gives a chance to resist negative status effects. Trait, Spirit Lock. The Mobius space can now nurture pets. The pet starting level be higher than Mobius. Mobius itself cannot rank up while a pet is being nurtured inside. Mobius will level up right alongside the pet and inherit that creature's initial skill set. But Mobius will not get new skills on level up. Each rank allows for one more pet. The upgrade method stays the same. He was stunned to see the golden power radiating out. The level really did go up. As the area expanded, Lin Yuan realized, is this the Spirit Lock space for Mobius? It looks twice as big as before. Someone called from behind. Lin Yuan, can you hear me? He replied, loud and clear. Mobius, I just realized, can you actually talk now? It answered, once I hit elite rank, I can speak. Lin Yuan asked, so is this space your special power? Mobius confirmed, yes, this is my Spirit Lock space. As my contractor, you can modify and store any spiritual pets here as you please. He pointed to a pond with brass-colored water. Does this pond do anything? I do not feel any spiritual energy. Mobius replied, there is no energy at all, it is just regular old water. Lin Yuan was shocked to find something so basic in here. Huh. Then it added, water brings good luck. Well, that is some personality. Lin Yuan tossed something into the box. The stone immediately began glowing. Even these low-quality energy stones used for the plants could release spiritual energy efficiently. In here, Mobius explained the theory. Outside, energy leakage is hard to avoid, so you can never hit 100% efficiency. Inside the Spirit Lock space, spiritual energy stays trapped and one leak. Toss in some premium energy stones, and the longer they sit, the thicker that energy gets. Lin Yuan gets the vibe immediately. So if I power up spirit creatures here, it'll be like way faster, right? Mobius nods. Exactly, and that uptime gets longer every time you level up. You get the gist. But man, this stuff takes some serious federal cash. Even low-tier energy stones are pricey, let alone the high-end stuff. Money is tight. I need to hustle for cash fast. Seeing Mobius start to fade, Lin Yuan panics. Little Wu, what's happening? He explains the deal. Relax. I can only keep up this clear communication for about 30 minutes a day. And time's up. Lin Yuan, remember, I was your very first contract spirit creature. Sorry for leeching your energy and soul for 10 years. No biggie. Don't worry about it. Those 10 years actually cleared my head. Plus, there's hope now, and we've got a long road ahead. The real grind starts now, but for Lin Yuan, the urge to nap is winning the fight. After a long sleep, he hits the daily grind again, while Genius plays on the computer. Vibing. Days later, after some serious hard work, Lin Yuan finally stops. Is it really this late? Those two are already out cold, with Genius even talking in his sleep. Lin Yuan grabs his gear and hits the light switch. He pulls out 2 spiders. Sweet. All that training and leveling up actually paid off. These 2 funter spiders are saved. A week later, Ming Kai hops out of his car, praying for a miracle. Come on, luck be a lady. I need this win to finally change my life. Ming Kai thinks it over. Delivering 100 pots of King La this fast is basically impossible. No way I'm lucky enough to find a shop run by a legit creator. While he is stressing, the door behind him swings open. Hey brother Yang, I knew you D-show. Ming Kai gives a nervous laugh. You were so confident and I'm kind of desperate. Lin Yuan invites him in. I get it, take a look. He's praying for 30 pots, minimum, just to stay afloat. If he gets that, his new breeding farm actually has a shot. Inside, the plants look incredible. Dairy everywhere. Shelves, tables, floor. Every single one is growing perfectly and looking super healthy. Lin Yuan reports, Brother Yang, here they are. You said you needed 76 more. So just pick your favorites from these 100. Seriously, he grabs the kid's hand, getting all choked up and emotional. Kid, you're a lifesaver. Lin Yuan is a little weirded out by the sudden hype. Easy now, Brother Yang, you're re-exaggerating. It's really not that big a deal. Ming Kai is ready to drop cash. Name your price. No haggling. Lin Yuan just asks for the base cost. That price tag hits him deep. He's found a real one. If the kid's down, they becoming sworn brothers tonight. Why would someone in the creator's inner circle bother with me? He's way out of my league. Seeing Ming Kai turn away, Lin Yuan calls out. The man makes the deal fast. Fine. Base price it is. Sounds good. Lin Yuan feels a bit confused. What is up with Brother Yang today? He's acting all twitchy. Ming Kai finishes up and says goodbye. I'm going to save my farm. You must visit soon. I'll save the best stuff for you. Lin Yuan gives him a wave. For sure, take it easy, Brother Yang. Lin Yuan thinks, is he really that hyped? Creators are top tier. The empty room feels weird. Haven't seen it this quiet in a while. Time to restock the inventory. Genius, did you figure out that star web registration yet? Suddenly, Genius lets out a yell. Lin Yuan, help. He rushes over. What's the matter? He runs down, eyes watering. Screen pops up. 100 beast. Feline type, from the species of genius cats. Rank Elite 1 type spiritual. Quality, elite skills, perfect memory. Can recall every single tiny detail with total accuracy. Knowledge analysis. Can perform deep dives and break down any info stored in its memory. Genius is only worried about food. I am fat now, no more cookies for me. It's just fluffy fur, right? Lin Yuan picks him up and drops the big news. Genius, you leveled up, you're an elite rank now. He can't even believe it. It bragged cockily. Obviously I have, but I think it is just because I'm naturally way more talented than everyone else. If I used to only remember one energy biscuit, now I can keep track of 5 whole energy biscuits easily. Lin Yuan knew it. Looks like its favorite snack changed from braised pork to energy biscuits. He played along with the flattery. That's great. I'll definitely need your genius brain for a lot of stuff later. Chime puffed out its chest. Leave it to me. Then you suddenly remembered wait. Whereas Yin Yin, her voice echoed. Oh no, Lin Yuan. Chime. Lin Yuan saw this coming. Seriously, the same old script again. Yin Yin cried out, I think I am shrinking. Am I sick? Chime already had plenty of experience with this. Nah, you were just leveling up, right? Lin Yuan got ready. Let me take a look. The data screen showed her as a sound bird spirit. Part of the blue sparrow kingfisher family. Rank, elite level 2. Type, sound and air element. Quality, elite tier pet. Skill 1, sonic spike. It fires a sharp needle of sound at a target. Skill 2, chaos current. It flaps its wings to create messy air gusts. He asked Yin Yang, so both your skills are for fighting? How come none of them have anything to do with singing? Your voice sounds heavenly now, but you gained the air element instead. Chime remembered. Speaking of skills, we did some secret testing, looking at the 3 deep dents in the wooden table. Lin Yuan wondered if the sonic spike caused that damage. Yin Yin nodded. Yeah, we were just playing around together while you were out of the house. Chime suggested, try again to see if the power increased in the yard. Chime held up a wooden board for target practice. Alright, Yin Yan's 20th experiment is officially starting now. Yuan was getting pretty nervous. Chime, you were standing way too close to the target. It's dangerous. But Chime trusted its partner completely. We re good. 3 shots blasted out and pinned the board, making Chime jump. Hua, that was intense. He patted its head. Alright, let's see how chaos current works. Yin Yan unleashed a swirling vortex of air. Lin Yuan had to rethink its power. This power is on another level compared to the normal rank. Yin Yin is a legit combat-type spirit pet. Later, a staff member arrived. Boss, your delivery is here. Please come out and sign for it. He stepped outside. Okay. Chime begged Lin Yuan, let's try Yin Yan's move again. It can probably punch a hole through sheet metal. He said no. We've seen enough. Let Yin Yan rest. She's exhausted. But Chime kept trying to convince him. But other people's moves aren't nearly as cool as Yin Yan's. Seeing Yin Yan fast asleep, Lin Yuan stayed firm. Let her rest and recover. You're 100 questions beast. Your type is different. Besides, you'll have plenty of chances to show off soon. Chime's eyes lit up. For real? Tell me everything. He carried the boxes inside. Maybe I should feed those 2 silk spinning spiders first. Chime was carrying a bowl toward the spider. Hey, stay back. Don't you dare bite me. Turns out being scared of spiders is just a natural instinct for most pets. Lin Yuan picked Chime up. Relax. I mean just joking. Go ahead and record the info for the pets in the shop. I'm putting you in charge of all the paperwork from now on. A purple and green glow radiated from the 2 spiders. Chime looked on with pure curiosity. Lin Yuan, look, they were glowing different colors. He revealed they were about to evolve. Silk started wrapping around the spiders' bodies. 2 round cocoons quickly appeared before them. Chime was shocked. Both are evolving at once. Since when did you get so powerful? Lin Yuan explained. They were already on the verge of evolving. They were just badly injured before. Now that they have enough life force, evolving is just a given. 2 hours later, the cocoons twitched. Evolution update. Primal ancestry. Poison trait. The body and silk are now highly toxic. Evolution path. Spiritual mutation. Sticky web trait. The webbing is stickier now, making it much easier to trap targets. Chime gossiped about the 2 totally different paths. Even he was surprised. I didn't expect that. Big Brother Yang built a great foundation. It suggested selling them. I even registered the shop on the star web. He went upstairs to check if it was real. Let me take a look, the screen said. Please enter shop name. Lin Yuan was confused. Why now? Kim whispered. I left it blank on purpose so you could feel like part of the team. Lin Yuan's fingers flew across the keys. The screen displayed. Shop name, the No Regret Pet Boutique. Username, Deep Mountain Hermit. Chime hated the random name he picked. I worked so hard to register this shop, and you give it such a basic name. Lin Yuan had his reasons, no regrets, no mistakes. It's simple, easy to understand, and actually stays in your head. I think it is cool. Smarty has been waiting forever while you tinkered all day. Is that star web kit finished yet? We still have to test the card later. Lin Yuan calmed him down. Hang on, almost there. Just grab the card, scan this, and we are golden. Instantly, light trails flared around Lin Yuan like a tiny, glowing umbrella. Smarty was impressed. This scanning effect looks totally sick. Glowing lines appeared on the ivy pots as he tapped the card. Same thing happened with those two spiders over there. Smarty asked if they needed to silk spinning spiders. Lin Yuan was like, yeah, obviously we do. Those two are the real stars of the show, but first I have to deal with you. Smarty, take this, nowhere to run. He flinched and blocked. Cheap shot. As they warped into a different space, Smarty froze. Whoa, where the heck are we? Lin Yuan laughed. It is our shop on the star web. You really thought that long registration process was for some cheap, basic online store? Seeing the inside, he cheered. This place is huge. It has to be twice the size of our real shop. He added, of course, the star web is a virtual world built on data. Everything here is real, though it is all just rendered into these visual images for us. Smarty was confused. So how come none of our actual furniture from the shop got transferred in here? Lin Yuan looked awkward. Well, that is because decor on the star web costs extra money. We have to buy it. He sighed. Talk about a brutal reality check. You are just touching the card. Though, oh, I see doing that opens the menu. Lin Yuan hit the move button. Let us just head straight to the Star Web Community Hub and look around. The plaza appeared instantly. He warned him, Smarty, do not go wandering off. His eyes lit up. This place looks like 80 bowls of braised pork to me. I said do not wander off. A rhino nearby just stared at him like he was an idiot. Smarty noticed something. Lin Yuan pointed. Look over there. Is that a furniture and decor shop? Might be worth a look to see if we can buy anything. A service robot rolled up. Hello there. Are you looking to purchase any furniture for your virtual space today? Smarty jumped. A talking hunk of metal, he replied. It is just an robot. Lin Yuan stated what he needed. I need 2 flower stands and a 5-foot-tall counter. The robot led the way. Certainly, please follow me this way. Those 2 counters appeared, but the price tags made them both freeze. Looks like we are not buying a single thing today. Even if we had cash, we should not waste it like this. Smarty muttered, if I gave it 100%, I could build these. Lin Yuan turned to the robot. Hey, do you sell any chairs? Just show me the cheapest ones. It replied. Yes, please come this way. He thought to himself, I need at least a few chairs. Customers need a place to sit, right? Seeing that price tag, Lin Yuan slumped. 15,000. Smarty lashed out. 1,000 credits. Max, either take the deal or forget it. The robot spoke mechanically. Sorry, that is beyond my authority. Aboard, Smarty climbed onto his shoulder and asked a question. So haggling does not work here. Lin Yuan replied, forget it. It is just a robot, not your fault at all. Let us just try another store, then hit the bookstore. Before heading home, he wondered why they were going there. Lin Yuan reminded him, remember, I said I was taking the Creation Master exam. Obviously, I need study books for that. Staring at the shelves, he did not even want to touch them. This many. Okay, this is on you, Smarty. Get to work. What are spirit ingredients? Methods for analysis of spirit ingredients. Rare material appraisal. Basic spirit encyclopedias. Intermediate spirit encyclopedias. Observation techniques. And building foundational knowledge for junior scholars. The robot announced the following list. Pre-request, that is 327 books, plus a free catalog. Would you like us to pack these? Lin Yuan handed over his card. Just compress them into a knowledge chip and send them to this address. It obeyed. Understood. Please sign this non-disclosure agreement, promising these books will not be shared with anyone outside your immediate family members. Otherwise, the Creation Master Association will hold you liable for leaking information. He rushed Smarty. We are done here. Let us go. These smart robots are actually pretty handy. Maybe I should think about getting one for the shop later. on. Suddenly, someone stepped forward and gasped. Xiao Yun stood opposite them and asked, "Did you just teleport straight into the shop? Oh, so you are the owner of this dump. Geez, your shop does not even have a single smart robot. I have been waiting here forever, wondering if you would ever show up." He smiled and said, "Sorry, we just opened today, so I have not grabbed a robot yet." I felt a bit annoyed. This girl looks about the same age as my sister, so why is she so stuck up? The girl glanced at the spiders. "So old man, how much for these two?" Lin Yuan pointed at himself. Confused. "Old man," she repeated. "Hey uncle, tell me about these spiders and give me a price for the pair of them. Do not give me some crazy high price. Your shop is called the Honest Buy, right?" Hearing her call him uncle made Smarty absolutely lose it laughing. He stopped arguing about the name and focused on giving her the sales pitch. "This long-legged, small-bodied spider has a totally unique trait. Super sticky webs." Van is stunned. "Wait, what, you were telling me this thing isn't even venomous?" Lam Vian has plenty more if you were looking for poison. This big green spider right here has a deadly venom trait that will finish any fight. The kid wipes out on the floor, eyes tearing up as she whines. "Hey, why is your floor so dang hard?" Looking at her bald head, he thinks, "No hair, seriously, kid looks exactly like a smooth, hard-boiled egg." "Chill, Don T roast the customers. I am a professional shop owner. Here, keep it together. Just bite your tongue and stay cool." But his buddy Smarty can't help himself and blurts out boiled egg. The girl gets totally embarrassed and keeps snapping at him to stop. "Whoa," Lamvian says awkwardly, "My bad. My beast has a big mouth. Come on, say you are sorry right now." Smarty knows he messed up. "Sorry, I totally spoke without thinking." Van fires back. "Look, for the record, this is just a side effect from healing a nasty demon shadow spider spine injury. My hair grows back in a few months. I am definitely not naturally bald, and I am definitely not an egg." Lam Vian searches his memory. "A demon shadow spider. Wait, I think I have heard that name somewhere before. Where was it?" He cannot place it. Meanwhile, Smarty thinks he is still right. I mean, she really does look like an egg. He wonders, does she actually love spider spirits? Seeing the kid literally shaking, Lam Vian keeps a friendly smile and asks her about it. "Hey, customer," Van snaps back loudly. "No way, I do not like spider spirits even a little bit. Like, who would actually enjoy a giant hairy bug like that?" He is totally confused now. Then why hunt for spiders? Why get near something dangerous like a demon shadow spider? She sighs at her luck. "I guess I am cursed with exactly what I hate, because spiders are the only thing I am compatible with." Lamvian nods. "Oh, so that is how it is. That is some seriously twisted luck. The person who hates spider spirits the most is stuck forming a contract with them." But looking at it from another angle, spiders are a super diverse type of spirit creature. So her growth potential is actually huge. Plus, she survived a demon shadow spider attack and managed to get effective treatment. That is no small feat. Talk about a money superpower. If it were me, I would have just told her to find a nice spot and bury herself already. Van loses her nerve and tries to bolt. "No way, you do not have what I want. I'm Lam Vian," calls out to her. "Wait, neither of them work for you. For combat, control, and poison. These are actually some of the most popular types. Besides, they both have unique traits already." But the girl still is not feeling it. No way, the unique traits on these two spiders are way too weak for me. I only want to contract a spider of spirit with major crowd control abilities." He is speechless. "You think these are weak?" Van clarifies that it is not actually about how strong these two specific spiders are. "I am just looking for a specific spider that has the unique trait of creating totally transparent webs. Even if I have to put in a custom order, I am fine buying a few epic or elite ones." He realizes this kid is seriously loaded and totally impulsive. Transparent webs are a super rare unique trait to find. Even with a custom order, if you are unlucky, you might burn through 10 or 20 spiders before finding it. Then it hits Lam Vian. "Wait, I might actually be able to pull this off." He speaks up. "I actually have a way to order those epic grade spiders, so how many do you want?" The girl thinks he is trying to scam her. "Hey, do you think I am just some cute, naive kid who is easy to trick? Or do you think just because you are kinda handsome, I will just believe anything you say?" Lam Vian thinks to himself, who is even trying to scam you? This kid is unbelievable. Wait a second. Did she just say I was handsome? I am taking this order, not because she is a fast talker, but because I cannot stand seeing this poor, sick girl wandering around failing. I am just way too kind. He turns to leave. Fine, suit yourself. I am sure if you hit up 100 shops, you will eventually find that spider you need. Smarty sticks his tongue out. Yeah, get moving. The girl grabs Lam Vian's shirt. Wait up. He frowns and asks, now what? I thought you did not trust me. Van holds onto a little hope. You really have a way. Lam Vian does not push it. If you do not believe me, that is on you. She starts begging, look, let's just add each other on the star net first. If you actually find that custom spider, just message me so I can buy it. He sees the VIP customer is totally hooked. Using the old play hard to get move worked like a charm. I have got plenty of experience handling customers like this, but Lam Vian keeps acting cool. Nah, forget it. If you want to buy something, just come back to the shop. The girl winks, trying to act all cute. Come on, don't be mad. I was just worried about getting scammed since this place is not even decorated yet. Just add me if you get the spider. I will not even try to haggle over the price. He acts like he is giving in. Fine. Stop with the winking already. Let's just add each other. They tap their cards together. As soon as Van sees his name, she starts judging it. Old Man Lam is such a dorky name. Lam Vian is not about to take that and fires a roast right back. Stream in the clouds. Isn't that exactly where those brainless little fish live? The girl snaps. What? Did you seriously just call me brainless? He plays it off. No way. Yo, I said Van Trunky. Little Van heard it perfectly. Don't lie. I caught that. You basically just called me an idiot. Just a reminder, I'm in the big time shop hooking you up with those custom silk spitting spiders. Alright, this girl is tough as nails. Stop messing around. I'm in the VIP customer paying your bills. Suddenly, my phone pings with a notification. You just received 10 Radiance coins. Little Van is counting on me. Money is paid. Now I mean just waiting on the good news. I'm shocked. This girl is straight up loaded. 2 Radiance coins for 1 custom silk spitting spider. And this kid just dropped cash for all 5 of them without even blinking. Genius is impressed. That's a lot of dough. So we're never gonna be broke again, right? has been dying for that new vinyl and a fresh speaker setup. He replied, might be tough since this is just the full deposit from the client. We gotta finish her order before we can actually touch that cash. Until then, Starweb holds it in escrow. But hey, Yang pays the rest of his balance this morning. We're actually sitting on a decent amount of capital. Let me check the price for those silk spitting spiders. 5 elite level spiders will cost us 1 Radiance coin right off the bat. Genius saw the money disappear and started freaking out. How do we lose a third of our stash that fast? He felt terrible too. Those 3.3 Radiance coins from Yang Cat didn't he even have time to get warm in his pocket. If we go the standard training route, who knows how much we'll blow on spiritual materials. No wonder that green egg girl dropped 10 Radiance coins without a second thought. Genius sat in the corner moping, wondering if this tiny star web shop could ever actually turn a profit. Lin Yuan added, now that we've got the smart robot for the shop, we don't have to stress as much, but we really need to watch our spending. Who knows how much it'll cost to expand this place. He wasn't buying it, for real. We didn't have a single customer before we left, and that old school robot you bought looks like it's totally glitching out. He got his optimism back and thought on the bright side. If we just crush this order for that egg girl, we'll have a massive stack of cash for the future. Genius moped up the stairs. Fine, I'm gonna go find a ma'am and hang out. He gave him some quick encouragement. Don't worry, I'll make that money back in no time. Lin Yuan walked over and opened the door. Alright, time to check with Mobius. He asked if Mobius was around to talk about his next spirit-locked fee. Mobius appeared and said, Lin Yuan, this won't work. You gotta be more careful with your cash. Resources are tight right now, so we need to keep things under control. He totally got it, but money is only half the battle. Leveling up his own strength is the real way to stack cash faster and in bigger amounts. Mobius, about your next spirit-locked fey for the upcoming stage. I've been thinking for days, but I still need to hear what you think. It listened before responding. Then Lin Yuan dropped the name, the Spirit Siphon Goldfish. Once he got what he wanted, he thought to himself, wow, this little bird is actually pretty chill. Mobius had already given him the green light. The Spirit Siphon Goldfish, sure, That works, as long as you're cool with it. I'm not gonna argue with your choice. But you gotta realize that because of how these goldfish work, leveling them up takes 10 times more spiritual energy than any other fae at the same level. Lin Yuan hit back, no problem at all. He put his hand over his heart. I might not be totally sure, but I felt it. When my mental energy was tanking, you held back your own power just to keep me safe. So finding a way to get you back on your feet fast is my job. Mobius left it to him. Alright then, I'm counting on you. He pulled up the system menu to try the star web search. As the screen shifted, he was blown away. Man, this thing is legit. One simple search and all these shops popped up. It's like a whole street dedicated to spirit siphon goldfish or something. Most are just basic level, though elite level would be way better. Lin Yuan decided to filter the results to find the most high-end shop available. Looking at the place, he was stunned. This shop is massive. It's gotta be at least 800 square meters. It feels like the owner traded floor space for a much better aesthetic. Everything is super organized and even has its own custom display interface to show it off. I could definitely learn a few things from this layout. From the back, Jiexin walked up. Can I help you find something? What are you looking for today? My staff is off today, so sorry if things are a bit messy. I appreciate your patience. He was secretly hyped that it wasn't just another smart robot. Awesome. Then he told her what he wanted. I'm looking to buy a spirit siphon goldfish. She led the way. Got it. Follow me. These little guys in the tank are all basic level. No matter the breed, they're 0.5 radiance coins each. And that big red goldfish that's twice the size, that's an elite level, and it's 5 radiance coins. Lin Yuan thought to himself. These spirit siphon goldfish live up to the hype for mana recovery. Just standing near them, you can feel the spiritual energy getting way thicker. But man, they're pricey. Even a basic spirit siphon goldfish costs more than an elite level silk spitting spider. I wanted to go straight for an elite level, but looks like my wallet can't handle that. She continued. Actually, these breeds aren't even the top tier ones. The better breeds will set you back at least 7 radiance coins, but for the basic level ones, the price is the same across the board. Besides, these things are a nightmare to evolve, so barely any creation masters even want to take the job. Lam Vian kept it polite. Appreciate the heads up, Miam, and just laughed. Drop the formalities, kid. Just call me Han now. Use those sharp eyes of yours to pick a top-tier spirit goldfish. He stepped up to the tank and scanned. Got it? He knew if he wanted max potential, the dragon eyes were the move. If they hit the dragon blood evolution, it's a total game changer, like a carp jumping the gate. But can I really get that lucky again? Like with my iron bowl. Whatever, I gotta see if the spirit lock space can actually hyperdrive these fish-esque growth. If this works, I've got my first bestseller. He pointed at a sleek black one. I choose you, buddy. Let's make some magic happen. Han leaned in. Anything else? Lam Vian paused. Right, he needed to check how much energy that pool in his spirit space could actually hold. Actually, yeah, let me grab some energy, or while I am at it, she asked for the weight, buy in bulk, and I will knock 500 credits off every pound. I'll take 2,000 pounds for starters. Han froze. Wait, 2,000. He just looked back. Totally chill. Can I just swipe my Starneck? Archie nodded. Yeah, sure. Shipping will handle the delivery to your address. She watched him go, thinking, damn, this kid is a total whale. Wait, Han called out. If you're serious about these fish, you gotta try the butterfly shells. They the gold standard. They're pricey, but the evolution boost is insane. He smiled. Thanks, Han, you really look out for your customers. His balance blinked 0. Lam Vian felt his soul leave his body. Every single credit he had was officially gone and buried. This haul should keep the fish fed for at least 3 to 5 months. Han wanted to keep this big spender close. Add me on StarNet. Next time you need something, just hit me up. As long as you've got the cash, I can find whatever you want. He grinned. It's an honor. Han, inside, he was hyped. Rare materials are always a nightmare to find. Having a direct plug makes life way easier. By the way, he added, in a few weeks, I am gonna need. She cut him off. More ore and some extra fish, right? He nodded. You got it, Urea Pro. But I only need low quality ore for now. She blinked. Low quality, really? He had to keep his budget tight. High grade stuff is pure, but the cheap stuff works fine for regular pets. He was playing the long game. But buying this much, just how massive was this kid's breeding facility? It had to be huge, and was already plotting how to keep him as a regular. Hard work pays off. If she locked him in, The commissions would be massive, but she needed a hook, something special. Then it hit her. She flashed a bright smile. Hey, I've got a VIP special for my best regulars. You interested? I'm listening. What's the deal, Han? Look, I buy back pets from my favorites. Plus, I sell high-end injured creatures. They re the freshest spirit materials you can get. Guaranteed top-tier quality for your projects. No way. When is the next batch coming? She held up 3 fingers. 3 weeks. I'll ping you on StarNet if anything changes. He figured 3 weeks was enough time to flip some profit. This could be big. Suddenly he looked around. Wait, why is it so quiet in here? Today, a shop this good should be packed. Han looked at him like he was crazy. You joking, right? The Radiance 100 tournament is happening right now in the Star Tower. The staff and the customers all bailed to watch. He blinked. Wait, the 100? Like, the elite ones? Even better, the Radiance 100 of the whole Federation. He gasped. No way. That is insane. He waved goodbye. Right, Han, I'm out. She waved back. Later, your stuff's on the way. He scrambled for his phone. Crap, did it already start? Only nosebleed seats left. I gotta get there. The hype was real. What do the strongest young fighters in the Federation actually look like in person? How far behind am I really? Back at the arena, the atmosphere was electric. White Demon for the win. Fire is the GOAT. Meanwhile, he was struggling up the stairs. We in a digital world. Why am I still climbing stairs? At least the cheap seats didn't sell out. The crowd was roaring. White Demon, unstoppable fire. Let's go. He was confused. Why are they cheering for both sides? Whose team are they on? Then he saw her. It was little Lin Yuan, screaming for everyone at once. Xiao Yun heard a familiar voice and whipped around to look. She was still glued to her binoculars, staring ahead. Dude, your face is huge, he teased. Maybe put the binoculars down first. Xiao Yun ignored him, focused on the match. Hey, there's no law against cheering for both teams at once, right? I am happy no matter who wins. Got it. So, what is your deal? You pick a side yet. Who are you rooting for? Lin Yuan acted shy. Same as you. I am backing both. Feeling like she had found a kindred spirit, the girl grabbed his hand. Awesome. Looks like the old man of the woods actually has some taste. Honestly, both of them are total beasts. Lin Yuan thought, should I just tell her I have zero clue who these people even are? Suddenly, Xiao Yun realized she was being a little extra and froze. The girl awkwardly yanked her hand back and started scrubbing it clean with a towel. You are the one who grabbed me first, remember, he teased. Xiao Yun just shoved a pair of binoculars at him. Here, take these. If you are rooting for both, you can miss a single move. Just listening to the announcer is for amateurs. He took them with a grin. Thanks a lot, he thought to himself. She's a total weirdo, but her heart is in the right place. Looking down at the arena, Lin Yuan realized these two fighters weren't been using the same combat styles. He was curious, those plant creatures, they're healers, right? Xiao Yun nudged him, sharp eyes. Old man, so who is your money on? I am guessing the higher ranked fighter usually has the upper hand, right? He replied. Plus, they both have gold tier spiritual pets. Down in the pit, Anna unleashed her lava spear. Flames shot sky high, totally boxing her opponent in. DJ did not blink. The snow tree countered by dumping a massive frost layer onto the ice spirit grass. The system pinged. The snow tree completely snuffed out the flames. The lava bear as Blitz attack barely scratched them. Anna yelled about using a pincer move that is impossible to break. Gotta admit, it is a solid strategy. But today, I am definitely breaking this whole tactic. Lava bear, launch a full-on charge. Go and stop that snow tree right now. Her bear started spamming attacks, raining fire down like a storm. Lin Yuan couldn't look away. The pressure was insane. Xiao Yun bragged, dude, the Lord of Fire is a high-octane power attacker. What did you expect? Against a healer like the White Devil, her odds are way better. But hey, don't count him out yet. If you look at the official leaderboard, the White Devil is actually ranked way higher. That is DJ, also known as the White Devil, rank 18. He just patched up the snow tree while keeping that lava bear pinned down. The girl Santa, the Lord of Fire, rank 40. She even shouted, not bad, DJ, not bad at all. Impressive, saving both pets during that barrage. Crazy, but I am just getting started. So don't get comfortable. Under the brutal assault of those two bears, the snow tree is stuck in defense mode. Is the tide finally turning in her favor? Anna was confident this battle of attrition had dragged on long enough. Your energy is almost out, isn't it? Lin Yuan wondered the same. Even with the rank gap, can a healer really take on a pure power attacker? It is looking rough. DJ just smirked. Anna, the gap between rank 18 and 47, it is bigger than you think. She unleashed a frost nova, sending snow and ice flying everywhere. A massive wall of ice slammed down, stopping the bear cold. DJ doubled down, boosting the ice spirit grass. The deep freeze effect crawled all the way up the bear's neck. Anna was stunned, pulling off a massive area of effect move after a fight like that. Absolute legend. The crowd was losing it. Both of those lava bears were frozen solid, but the snow tree and the ice spirit grass weren't exactly looking good either. Zhao Yun panicked. The white devil counterattacked and finally stalled the Lord of Fire. But that ice seal isn't going to hold forever. Once it snaps, she is going to flip the script. Lin Yuan narrowed his eyes. Not so fast. Don't forget the white devil is a healer. Sure enough, DJ had a trick left. The phoenix butterfly fluttered its wings, showering the ice grass in pure, glowing healing energy. The crowd went wild. Unbelievable. One flick of the wrist and the wounds are just gone. They weren't at 100%, but they were back in the fight. Anna still got backup moves though, but she just smirked. The win is mine. Someone screamed from the sideline. It is a rank up. That giant lava bear just hit platinum. DJ stayed frosty. Anna, wow, I did not think you had leveled up that much. One butterfly appeared at first, but then a whole swarm of red butterflies surrounded her. DJ shouted, do your worst. You will never break my lava critical strike. I spent months perfecting this move, just to take you down. She pointed forward and yelled, go. Dozens of red energy beams sliced right through the lava bear. It let out an agonizing roar and started coughing up blood on the spot. Anna stood frozen as the announcement blared. It was over. The white demon DJ had officially crushed the unstoppable fire. Anna, snatching another glory star for his collection. Anna finally had to admit it. She never expected her gold rank phoenix butterfly to actually evolve into a full-blown fantasy breed. Honestly, I can't even be mad about losing this one. DJ reached out, reminding her it was just a butterfly anymore. Since it evolved into a fantasy breed, it had become a straight-up natural disaster phoenix butterfly. Hey, chin up, the fans are watching us. As he helped Anna to her feet, the crowd went wild, chanting for both the white demon and the unstoppable fire. Xiao Yun was so hyped she started shaking him. The white demon is seriously too cool. Even in defeat, that bear tamer's aura was top tier. Lin Yuan watched her, thinking she was the real deal. That kind of presence is no joke. Compared to this absolute madness, the fights Chu Ci got into at school were basically just playing pretend. So this is the elite power of the Federation's new generation. As the match wrapped up, she gave him a nod. See you later, woodsman. You better take good care of those silk spiders I gave you. Done go getting lazy on me now. Lin Yuan kept it brief, but his head was spinning. He couldn't believe a gold rank healer just wiped the floor with a platinum fighter. Fantasy breeds are on a whole different level. This rune right here, it's the secret key to hitting that fantasy breed evolution. It's a perfect match for any healer type spirit creature. Too bad Lily is my only healer right now. On his way back, he muttered that he was probably just overthinking things. A voice started singing about lonely lights and guarding hope, while Mobius stumbled down an endless, winding road. No future in sight, yet the heart refuses to let go. Curious, he peeked into the room to see what the hell they were doing to make that much noise. Smart guy jumped. Lin Yuan, would it kill you to knock before coming in? Ying was just vibing in her headphones. Lin Yuan looked at them suspiciously. Knock in my own room. What are you two hiding from me? He shot back, nothing. Ying is just practicing her vocals. I'm helping her find tracks. He reached over to pet Smart guy. Alright, scoot over. I need to look some stuff up. Ying was still sweating it though. He whispered back, relax. I closed it instantly. Plus, I registered that account under a fake name. There is no way Lin Yuan will ever find out. Meanwhile, he checked the computer. Turning a bronze rank into a legendary quality required some seriously high-level spiritual energy. This wasn't going to be cheap. Maybe I should just put those 2 silk spiders up for auction online. That should bring in a nice chunk of change. Suddenly, the doorbell rang. It was the delivery guy. Ostrich Express, Courier 457 here with your Star Web order. Everything's on time as promised. Sign right here, please. Lin Yuan nodded. The courier barked at the rookie. Hey, newbie, don't just stand there. Grab the fragile stuff. Smart guy was curious. He told them this was for the shop's future. She lugged the crate over and introduced herself. Coming through, hi there, I'm a Nang. Wait, I'm delivery rookie number 3451. Seeing her carry 2 huge boxes at once, Smart guy panicked. Lin Yuan offered to help. The fish tank started sliding out. Smart guy dove for it, shouting, "Oh no." He actually used his face to cushion the fall. Got it, but the tank was just empty water. Where did the fish go? Yin Yin snagged it with her claws. Lin Yuan exhaled. The courier chewed out the rookie for almost blowing it. Anang bowed low. "I am so sorry." He didn't care. "It's fine." Everyone slips up. He looked at his future braised fish. "This is quite a sight," Yin Yin remarked. Smart guy was baffled. "Why all this ore?" He explained. "We gotta scale up if we want real profit. That new girl is scary strong though. She hauled a literal ton of energy or like it was nothing. Even with physical aura training, that's insane, alright? You two go play. I'm starting my training." "Oh, and smart guy, I saved all that study material to your Star Web account. You better actually hit the books." He replied, "Got it. I'm taking these cookies." Though Lin Yuan touched the tank, triggering the spirit lock. Time to level this up. An hour later, he realized hitting elite rank took way more energy than his other spirit did. The boost he got back was barely even noticeable. No wonder people say spirit goldfish are total divas, but how the heck am I supposed to move all this or into the spirit lock space? 2 days later, Mobius stared at the fish and sighed, "Man, I'm actually jealous. Must be nice having this whole huge spring to yourself. Unlike me, stuck here alone and getting bothered for absolutely no reason at all." He kept dumping ore into the spring, grumbling back. "What are you whining about? You did even help. I moved over half a ton of ore by myself." Mobius just shrugged. "Hey, I'm just a spirit, remember? Feels like I hit a wall. The spirit key concentration is totally maxed out here. If I want more, I gotta wait for the next evolution phase." It confirmed that as long as I keep evolving, the saturation limit will keep climbing too. Right now, it is only 5 times stronger than outside. Looking down, Lin Yuan was not shocked at all. No surprise the spirit-absorbing goldfish is sucking up all the energy in here. After all, it is the shop's future secret weapon. It would be epic if it actually woke up its dragon bloodline. I went through a lot of trouble picking this specific dragon eye breed. Mobius chimed in. "Does not that take dragon beast blood? That stuff is crazy expensive." He hauled another box inside while talking. "Yeah, the biggest headache right now is cash. Only way is to fast track these spirit pets and make bank on the flip." It wondered what was next. Lin Yuan revealed it was just more web-spitting spiders. "Those elite green ivies are actually selling like hotcakes, but I feel like we need more unique signature items." Mobius did not get why he even bothered bringing them in here to level. He explained, "The spirit key conversion rate in here is 5 times faster than the world outside." Lin Yuan gestured toward the spider as the notification popped up. It had finally hit epic quality. Lin Yuan cheered, "Success. If I am just boosting quality to epic rank, it only takes about 2 hours. Outside would take at least 10 hours. Suddenly, his pocket chimed, and he pulled out his phone to check. "Right, time to strike while the iron is hot and auction these two off immediately. Gotta hit that small goal of making bank first." Mobius worried if he was becoming a total money grubber. Then the screen flashed. A 500 Federation coin donation from Lord Sunlin. "Keep it up and stream every day." He was stunned. Do people actually donate to shops on the Star Web like this? Lin Yuan got a bad feeling about this. He scrambled upstairs as fast as his legs could carry him. Yun Yin's voice drifted down. "If you were stuck in yesterday, believe you will bloom. The darker the night, the brighter the stars, shining on those who break the cocoon." He kicked the door open and snapped at Genius and Yin Yin. "What are you two doing?" They jumped. "We are just studying." Lin Yuan shoved past them, totally annoyed. "Fine, let me see what is really going on." They both yelled no on the screen. A blue-haired girl was singing. The comment section was absolutely blowing up. "How can a voice be this good? Seriously, it is angelic. Wait, do not streamers usually show their faces on camera? So good. She must be a total 10. With a voice like that, she has to be gorgeous. I am literally crying. Why the face mask, girl? I searched the whole Star Web and nothing matches. Is this an original song you wrote yourself? Amazing stream. I just sent a gift. Please say something. I am addicted." Lin Yuan stared at the supposed beauty streamer. He was still trying to wrap his head around this whole bird song stream situation. "If my finance system was not sensed, I would never have known you were building empire behind my back." Yin Yin replied, "Cool name, right? Yin Yin loves eating green ivy, so Genius picked that name." Lin Yuan called them out. "You look pretty proud of yourself." "Huh, but why pick the beauty category if you are not showing your face?" Explained that Genius wanted to stand out from everyone else. He turned to interrogate the bird. "Genius, It just answered that it studies every single day. I get tired sometimes, so I let Lin Yuan do something useful. Lin Yuan noticed the account was new. Lots of comments, but barely any followers. Whatever, it is just a hobby, so I might as well let the kids have some fun. Other sound birds train their sonic waves, but my yin yin has only ever cared about singing. I guess I can't allow it. Fine. You guys have talent and passion. It is good to use those skills. And honestly, you are doing pretty well. Lin Yuan had no clue yet that the name Bird Song would eventually become a massive legend in the live streaming world. They both cheered, shouting that Lin Yuan finally said yes, but he added a warning. No taking random donations from strangers. Keep the limit at 500 Federation coins, and change the category to the beauty and voice combo instead. They started celebrating, yelling, "Let's party." I am speechless. Seriously, kids, grow up and just stop listening to you. Mobius appeared and praised them, saying his two little ones were actually pretty interesting. He quickly changed the subject. Never mind them. I am basically swimming in cash now. So let us figure out how to upgrade you. The spirit Q concentration hit the ceiling, but it still cannot keep up with how much I use for these pets. To get you to the next level, the main requirement is that I have to level up other spirit pets first. Even if I convert Ki to speed things up, my own rank limits me, so the overall efficiency is still way too low. But to speed that up, I need you to level up. It is just one big vicious cycle. Mobius was not having it. If it is that expensive, why not just stop chasing high quality? No way. Only high quality truly unlocks a pet's potential. I want every familiar to prove its own value. He starts counting his fingers, doing the math in his head. If I want to upgrade the spirit-sucking goldfish, I will need at least 3 drops of dragon blood. To get Lily to legendary quality, I need 1 portion of recovery soil, 2 redwood cores, and some herbal spring water. Better call Han first. Over at the shop, Jai Han picks up Lin Yuan's call. "Hello, Lin Yuan." She sits up straight, looking totally shocked. "You need dragon beast blood. That stuff is not cheap, you know." She smiles, knowing she picked a real winner today. This kid is a total high roller, spending 5,000 credits on his first visit. Let me check the current inventory now. Gold tier dragon blood is 80 credits per drop, but platinum tier goes for 2,000 credits a drop. If you buy in bulk, I can give you a discount. It is pure undiluted stuff. "Hello, you still there?" Lin Yuan covers his mouth, trying not to cry. "Cannot afford it. Seriously. Way too expensive." He laughs nervously and says, "Sister Han, I was just checking the prices for later. I actually want to order 4,000 pounds of low-grade energy stones and 3 regular spirit-sucking goldfish instead. Please." Ji Han closes the deal instantly. No problem. She is sure that at this rate, he will need dragon blood very soon. I better stock up now. I definitely hit the jackpot with this customer. He is going to be my best client for sure. But 2 hours later, Mobius looks at the filled spiritual spring. That was fast delivery. The fish are already splashing around in there. Finally, these 5 web-spinning spiders hit epic quality, but my recent earnings are gone, leaving me with only 0.4 credits. Spiritual energy in this space is more than half drained now. Must be nice to live like a goldfish with 0 worries. Then, seeing the spirit-sucking goldfish acting weird, Lin Yuan gets suspicious. They lived together before. This pool is huge, so why are they fighting now? Mobius says. It is because you are way too naive. Survival the fittest. Evolution is the most incredible creative power that nature has ever given to any living being in existence. No spiritual creature wants to share its energy source with another, even if they used to be old friends. He realizes that is why the strong get stronger while the weak struggle to survive. It is a tough world out here, honestly. Mobius praises him, saying you are finally getting a bit smarter. Nature is balanced, though stronger creatures must understand order and symbiosis. My focus skill should temporarily spirit stop the sucking goldfish from attacking. If everything goes well, the other 3 will evolve to elite rank within the next 5 days, or so. Lin Yuan agrees. Okay, I will leave it to you then. I am going to add more ore. Then he sees a notification. No way, is the elite rank King Lu already sold out? Mobius asks, did you not just finish upgrading those spiders? Just restock the shop. Lin Yuan realizes, you are right. Time to deliver these goods. I am heading out of here right now. Outside the shop, people are shouting at each other. You old geezer, are you out of your mind? Or what? Lin Yuan wonders how they can argue when the shop is empty. The 2 of them keep yelling back and forth at once. I let you go first because you are a monk. but then you went and bought everything mother had in stock. The monk stays calm. Buddha says do not fight. But when the goods are this good, you have to move fast. Ngayat Len grabs his collar. Forget Buddha. I was being nice, and you totally played me like a fool. If you are so tough, come outside and face me. I will skin you alive. Lin Yuan tells them to take it elsewhere. Seeing the spider, she is shocked. A web-spinning spider. Is this the work of a 2-star creation master? No way. Could it actually be an epic rank familiar right here? Lin Yuan reminds them that these are pre-ordered and not for sale. They both ask, how do we order custom familiars? Lin Yuan declines, saying he is not taking new orders this month. You will have to wait until next month for that service. Got any elite rank King Lu left back there? He politely says they are sold out and the shop will not be selling elite rank King Lu anymore moving forward. But soon we will have bronze rank King Lu and elite spirit sucking goldfish. Ningayat Len bids 8 credits for the fish immediately. I will pay 5 credits for a bronze rank King Lu right now. The monk keeps chanting. She cuts him off, telling Lin Yuan to save the stock for her. He realizes they are regular customers. Lin Yuan warns them, if anyone keeps fighting, they're going straight to the shop's permanent blacklist. No more warnings. He sighs, totally exhausted. I really need to write down some shop rules and hang them up where everyone can see them. The monk says goodbye. I will wait peacefully for good news from you. Master Lin, please excuse my departure for now. Seeing Gayat Lin still there, he asks, is there something else? I have nothing left to sell you. So, do you actually treat fey creatures here? Lin Yuan was stunned. Explain that to me. She said its core was totally trashed. Super deep wound. He hesitated. Seriously, that sounds pretty bad. If it is silver rank or lower, I can try. Yuling was thrilled. Really? Thank God. My daughter SV creature is finally going to be okay. Lin Yuan was speechless. Wait, daughter, she looks like she is the same age as my own sister. Yuling opened the system to show him, look, this is my daughter S bronze rank fee creature. Its roots got scorched by a horn demon near a spatial rift. He was stunned. Not just any demon, but one with that nasty soul-sucking wither flame ability. That wither effect is basically a death sentence for plant types. No wonder its core is completely wrecked. She bowed her head. Seriously, thank you so much. What is the fee for something like this? I do not have enough cash right now, but I will have it next month. He replied, do not sweat it. I am totally booked for the rest of this month anyway. Just bring that injured fey creature back next month. As for the payment though, I do not want money. Just find this for me. Yuling gasped. Wait, just recovery soil. I am getting a huge deal here. She waved goodbye. Do not worry, little brother. I will definitely find that for you. He was surprised. Wait, for real? That would be awesome. If you cannot find it, we can just negotiate the treatment fee later on. Lin Yuan felt something was off. Wait, no way. Wait, even Big Sis and does not have recovery soil. Wow, this lady has some seriously deep connections. He figured the soil was a done deal. As for the herb spring water, he could just drop some serious cash for that. But what about that red wood core? Do I seriously have to wait for the next big auction just to buy one? No time for that now. First, he needed to ship those web-spitting spiders to Xiaoyun. The order was ready. She was absolutely hyped when she finally saw the spiders. Yo, old man, are you using cheats? How did you manage to get 5 epic quality ones in just a few days? Where did she even come from? She was lightning fast. She stared at the spiders in total awe. Relax, uncle. I am basically a goddess of luck. I am definitely going to get that transparent silk. Just watch. From behind her, Lin Yuan gave a dry laugh. Well,
I am definitely going to get that transparent silk. Just watch. From behind her, Lin Yuan gave a dry laugh. Well, you happy with the haul? I need to ship these out now. She grinned. Totally ship them. Old man, I cannot wait any longer. He gave her a quick heads up. One of these spiders has a lethal poison skill. Watch your hair. Okay? She whipped off her hat to show him her new hair. It is not like I tried to get stung. Besides, it is already growing back. Money is sent. See ya. He thought to himself, why is this girl always so ready to throw hands over everything? Finally, I have some real capital. Time to start scaling up production immediately. Days flew by as he focused on growth and making money, while Smarty stayed buried in his books. Flopped down on his bed, he started muttering, the spirit butterfly goldfish are flying off the shelves. I need more batches and more green creepers too. Smarty called his name. Lin Yuan. He noticed its eyes looked weird and was shocked. Smarty, What is up with your eyes? Did you study so much you broke them? It shook its head. No, I am just stuck on some concepts. Like, what even is the complexity of evolution for fee creatures? He was curious. Complexity. What do you mean by that? Specifically, it explained that evolution is not just about beefing up survival skills or their own individual combat power. But if that is the case, how do they stay alive during the whole evolution process? Lin Yuan frowned. This abstract theory stuff's heavy. He needed a real-world example to explain it. He brought it up. Smarty, you know the green creeper plant, right? It nodded. Duh. Yin Yin eats that thing every single day. Lin Yuan smirked. So, if you wanted to survive, which way would you choose to evolve? Smarty thought about it. If it were me, I would probably ditch the leaves so nobody could eat me. And then I would evolve some lethal poison. That way nobody accidentally snacks on me. He was totally speakless. So you are basically a venomous cactus now, Smarty added. Plus, I would need crazy endurance so I do not need water every day. Lin Yuan cut in. That is the wrong way to look at it. Totally wrong. It was shocked. Wrong how? But my way is the best for staying alive. He pulled out a pot. Check it out. This is how it actually evolved. A bronze rank green creeper. Smarty leaned in. Wait, why does it look nothing like my idea at all? It looks super fresh and juicy. Probably tastes good too. Does it actually want to be eaten? Lin Yuan laughed. Spot on. The green creeper's evolution is basically like telling every other creature out there, hey, I am a total snack and I am delicious. So you guys better take care of me. Treat me right and put in the work to grow me. That is how it secures its spot in the fee world. Smarty was not buying it. I would still rather be gross and harder to eat. Lin Yuan shook his head. Smarty, if you study for too long without a break, your brain is just gonna fry. Let's hit the streets and clear our heads for a bit. Yin Yin chirped from behind. Count me in. I want to go too. Being let out, Yin Yin felt like she'd been stuck in a dungeon for a freaking eternity. For real, we've been hermits forever. Our only connection to reality has been clicking add to cart. The screen lit up with news. The Creator Guild is totally shaking up the Creator Master exam soon. Anyone crushing the 1-star exam in under 2 hours gets a fast pass. Skip the boring life vocational grind and go straight for 2-star status. Smarty got the vibe and nodded. Exactly. I'm ready to storm the gates and hit rank 2 right now. We gotta grab this chance no matter what. Yin Yin promised to back me up, then pivoted to the next mess. Next up, the Federation dropped a bombshell. Intel says the space rifts are entering a high activity phase in 6 months. Get ready for chaos. A beast tide is coming. The Federation is officially flipping the switch to full-blown combat readiness mode. Citizens are told to keep their cool and brace for impact. Lin Yuan froze. This was Lang Ti's big announcement. They are deploying the Spirit Guard to hold the front line against the monster tide while the rifts are peaking. Serious business. It took him back to that day. The day his parents walked out. Hey, where are you guys going? They just told him, hey, look after your little sister. Okay, we have some business to take care of for a bit. We will be back by the time you wake up, they said. But the next day, a wounded man showed up. Kid, I am so sorry, your parents, they didn't make it. His sister stepped out, rubbing her eyes where mom and dad. He choked up. They aren't coming home. She just collapsed into his arms, sobbing her heart out. Mommy, daddy, she wailed. He pulled her close. Don't you worry. I am the one taking care of you now. He was clutching 2 badges. Suddenly his friend snapped him out of it. Hey, stop scaring us. You okay? He just pulled them into a tight hug. I'm good. Let's head back. He finally knew the truth. Those were Spirit Guard badges all along. Back home that night, he started hammering away at his keyboard. When the search results finally popped up, he wasn't even shocked. It all made sense. No surprise there. A rift opened 10 years ago right outside the district. That whole nightmare fell under the Spirit Guard's watch. He scrolled through old news alerts, breaking urgent. A massive dungeon rift is spontaneously manifested in the heart of a district. The beast tide is closing in on the city. At 3 in the morning, the northern farmlands were completely overrun as subterranean freaks burst through the soil. Total chaos. Spirit Guard intel confirms it. A dormant rift buried deep underground just woke up and ripped a hole in reality. This was not supposed to happen. Authorities are locking the entire place down. We are looking at over 100,000 low-level creeps. Fat-bottomed rats and stone killers are currently slamming into the city's defenses. The Guard's vanguard hit the scene with beast control bells and spirit towers. They are moving to intercept the horde right now. Things are getting worse. Scanners just picked up a massive high-level energy signature deep inside that rift. 7 in the morning, a level 4 swamp dragon eel smashed through the line and started a rampage. It's spitting concentrated acid and hitting them with massive sonic waves. 30 guards are down. The Wind and Thunder team is engaging with everything they've got. But at 3 p.m., the rift started shaking again. Enter the rank 5 bone worm. This nasty thing is literally covered head to toe in reinforced bone armor. Watch the tail on its deathbed. It vents energy through a toxic, bone-eroding blast. Nasty way to go. This comes from the former captain's medical files. They are currently trying to seal the rift and kill the beast simultaneously. anxiously. Here is the latest. By 8 p.m., the worm was neutralized, but the ground is still melting. Residual acid is turning the whole battlefield into a toxic swamp. Good news from the Spirit Guard. No civilian casualties reported so far. But the cost was high, 120 guards injured and 53 missing. They finally started sealing the rift. Sealing should take 72 hours. We will keep you updated. Lin Yuan's eyes locked onto one specific name, the Decay Silk Bone Worm. That bone erosion skill is a kamikaze move. The worm only triggers it when it's backed into a corner and ready to die. Uncle Lai, I had no clue all this time, and it turns out you both were part of the Spirit Guard. He looked at those badges again. South is a literal fire pit, and the north is a frozen wasteland. To the west, nothing but desert. To the east, a swamp that'll kill you as soon as look at you. Our Federation is basically sandwiched in the tiny gap between all those death traps. Monsters are everywhere, inside and out. The Spirit Guard is the official agency protecting the Federation, handling every disaster and beast invasion that comes our way. You guys were really out there doing that. Why did you never say anything? You kept me in the dark. He looked closer at the badge and noticed a tiny engraving, number 2837. Could that be their official ID within the Spirit Guard? He had to know. He sat back down and started digging. He had to find out what that number really meant. A red warning, access denied. What the hell? I guess searching for answers online really is a total waste of time. Too bad. Uncle I already left for the hospital with Aunt Jang for his checkup. They aren't even home right now. I spent the whole night overthinking it. They were my parents' old friends. They have to know something about the past. Looking at Uncle Lee's scars, the guy has definitely seen some action. He might even be part of the Spirit Guarding Division. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. I sat bolt upright. Who's here this late? Is it the Zhangs coming back? Wait, no, Aunt Jang wouldn't knock that softly. And little Sue is busy prepping for the 100 Suns competition, so she's not home. Even if she did come back, she would have texted me my online business contacts only call. So who is creeping around my door? The rhythm of the knocking changed. Is it someone else out there now? Worst case scenario. Someone found out I can evolve spirit pets and they've come to kidnap me. This is not good. Inian woke up and asked who it was. Smarty rubbed his eyes and asked if I had stolen someone's business or something. I told him to shut it. I only have a small supply of goods. Whose business could I possibly steal anyway? Inian, when I open this, if I back up blast whatever comes through with everything you've got. Do not hold back. I cracked the door open. Can I help you? The man outside was Donghae. Relax, kid, are you the son of Lin Jin? I frowned. You knew my parents. Cam pulled out a badge. If you recognize this, then you already know who we are. I can believe you read this big now. We read from the Spirit Guarding Division. I'm Cam, but you can just call me Auntie. And this is Donghae. Were you the one poking around in the Spirit Guarding private database just a second ago? That's how we tracked you down. I nodded. Oh, that makes sense. So about my parents, he handed me a package. It's a very long story. That old war ended in total chaos. Most of our guys were undercover back then, so the paperwork at headquarters is still a giant mess. We were still catching up. Sorry we were late. Kid, I took the package skeptically, unwrapping a cloth that was still stained with old blood. Inside was a no. Little Sue, I hope the road ahead of you is always smooth and full of luck. I looked closer. That was definitely my mother's handwriting on the note. Donghae said Spirit Guarding missions are lethal. That's why your neighbors kept it a secret while they watched over you two for years. I smiled at Sue. I get it, I'm not mad. If it weren't tea for them, my sister and I wouldn't have made it this far. He patted my shoulder. Uncle Dong has your back from now on. If you need anything at all, just find me. Donghae suddenly remembered something and dug through his coat. Almost forgot to give you this. He handed me a box. Your parents traded all their merit points for this. Old Jing had to petition for it 5 times. I was shocked. Cam opened the box to reveal a source seed. Auntie, what exactly is a source seed? She explained that dimensional rifts and just spit out monsters. They also produce rare, powerful treasures called origin items. Once a rift loses its origin item, the whole thing just collapses and closes up forever. This source seed right here is the exact item that could shut down a level 2 dimensional rift. Donghae added that is perfect for me. Oldie said I've been physically weak since that accident as a kid. Contracting a regular spirit pet would drain me, but a source seed only needs blood to grow and thrive. It doesn't cost any soul power. I picked it up curious, so I just feed it. Cam nodded. That's right. You can grow this into a spirit pet. You even get to choose its powers and how it evolves as it matures. Since your health is pretty bad, I aim for a healer type. It'll help fix your body and keep you going later on. I thought to myself, a healer, huh? It fits my current compatibility, sure. But a pure healer won't have the power to protect my home or business. I need real firepower, something like the Calamity Butterfly. Then she added, take this Federal Central Bank card too. There is 100 brilliance coins on it. Consider a little personal gift from me to you. Think of it as 10 years of late compensation. Little Vin, I've got something for you too. Please, don't be shy. Raising a seat in school for your sister is expensive. Don't be stingy. This extra cash is just 10 years of interest. I tried to refuse. No, Uncle Dong, I can take this. I opened the door to show them. Inian and Smarty were clinging to me. I'm doing fine now. Plus, I've already got 2 amazing family members right here. Donghae chimed in. Listen, kid, I've been around 20 years longer than you. Take some honest advice from me. He shoves the card into the kid's hand. Look, I done teach her how you feel. Only how I feel. Now listen to me and take it. Takam sizes him up. Looks like Sayuan's body just healed, so those creatures of his are probably only elite tier at best. Most kids his age who are any stronger have already reached bronze rank or way higher by now. He is still lacking serious combat experience. Then she asks, yo, Yuan, you want to see what your parents actually do for a living? Dong Haish looks shocked. Are you serious too? There is a spatial rift in the district leading straight to the bug world. If you are down, I can show you how the spirit guard really handles business. It is only level 1, but there is still a risk if it is too dangerous. Wait, Lin Yuan already said yes. I am going. You guys already know all about the mess I was in before this happened. I have missed out on way too much of this world. How could I pass up a great chance like this? He knows the spatial rift is going to get real unstable soon. The beast tide is coming fast, so planning ahead is the only way to survive. She is impressed by his guts. Listen, you two, your son is definitely a top-tier talent in the making. Dong Hai tries to play it safe, but a cam shuts him down. Cut the crap, you squash the bugs, and I will keep Xiao Yuan safe. Get ready, kid. We're moving out right now. Suddenly, he looks up at the massive creature appearing above them. The info panel pops up name, Maimu Snowy Owl family, Jiavu species, Snowy Owl rank, platinum level 8 out of 10. It is an ice element with perfect quality skill, wing burst. It flaps fast and launches razor-sharp feathers from its wings. Feather shield uses its thick downy coat to soak up any incoming damage. Snowy feathers fires frozen quills that turn into ice, wiping out everything in a massive area with cold air. Ground avalanche creates a massive snow slide that buries and freezes everyone in its path. Friend or foe, Snow Guard calls on deep freeze power to shield the whole team in ice, boosting their resistance to the cold. Special trait Arctic Chill. It boosts frost compatibility and adds instant freeze to every ice skill. He's floored, a platinum level summon. 5 skills and it is just for defense. Man, those spirit guards really do not play around with their pets. In Yin is staring in total awe. Lin Yuan, that bird is a beast. Think I will ever be that strong? He nods, totally. I am gonna work my tail off to get you there. Thong Mun reaches out to touch it. Awesome, count me in. Lin Yuan looks over. Uncle Dong, can I bring Thong Min and Am along? Dong Hai shrugs. Why not? I am the muscle here. The kids are hyped. Finally, they are actually flying on a giant bird. Wow, this feels just like Swan Down. He shoots them a look. You even know what that feels like. Yin just laughs, nope. But in my head, this is exactly what a swan should feel like. They reach a rift. Dong Hai tells him it is a spatial crack. A guard stops them at the restricted zone. No entry for civilians. He shows his id. Spirit guard Dong Hai here for a routine cleanup of the rift zone. The gods. It checks out. Good luck on the mission, sir. As they fly through on the Ol, Dong Hai explains the rift is dark influence. Sometimes alien bugs just drop out of nowhere. That is why this place is crawled with guards all the time to keep watch. I'll watch my back. Suddenly, a loud noise freaks them out. Dong Men looks at Lin Yuan, terrified. What was that? He sees a monster charging from behind crap, but Dong Hai jumps in and wrecks it. Lin Yuan is floored. He crushed that bug with just one punch using raw spirit energy. So this is a pro. Sujin smiles, chill out. Kid, no need to be so nervous. Don't sweat those bugs. Most of them are just elite trash. There aren't even many bronze ones in the mix. Kid, he thinks elite level is still totally lethal for me. Dong Hai steps up to protect him. Right, kid, watch how the big boys do it. I will handle these small fry alone. Yu Shadow appears with a roar. Its massive claws hit the dirt, ready to tear something apart. He watches the wolf get surrounded. Uncle Dong, isn't teeth exactly what those bugs want? He just grins. Don't rush it, kid. A good show takes time to set up. He waves his hand. Hunt. Wolf pack incoming. The infra screen flashes. Name Shadow Terror Wolf. Species Alpha Wolf type. This beast is a platinum level 10 from the Dark System with epic quality. Skill Savage Bite. It uses its massive fangs to rip prey apart and cause massive piercing damage. Claw Strike. It sweeps through enemies with razor claws, shredding their flesh instantly. Then it uses Terror Roar. It lets out a terrifying scream that crushes the enemy's spirit and tanks their defense stats for the win. Looming Waves. This savage wolf blasts absolute destruction for small-scale localized damage. Then check this out. The Million Wolf Shadow, it splits its own energy to manifest a whole pack of lower-tier Phantom clones. The number of Phantoms depends on the power set and its specific traits. Energy Drain, it siphons the life force from its prey while hunting to heal its own wounds. The Phantom lets out a massive roar, sending waves of raw energy in every direction. Lin Yuan realizes this Phantom Wolf is a masterpiece. Its traits and skills are perfectly tuned for long, grinding battles that require massive bursts of high-stakes explosive power. Watching this fight alone was worth the whole trip. Just look at it standing there, totally chill in the center of the chaos. Dong Hai turns and smirks. See, piece of cake, no danger at all. He notices Yin Yin moving and asks, what is up? Yin Yan, she is staring off. Terrified, something is watching us. I can feel its eyes. A glowing red eye appears. A crow perched on top of a literal human skull. He tries to stay cool. No way, we are in trouble. Genius sighs and huddles close to Lin Yuan. Thank God, Yin Yin flies off. Lin Yuan stays sharp. I have got a bad feeling. He calls to Yin Yan, get back here. The others are gone. Lin Yuan is tripping. Where did Auntie Sue and Uncle Dong go? This feels wrong. Suddenly, a skeletal crow flies straight at him, shaking him to the core. Wait, what is this? Dong Hai thinks tonight is suspiciously quiet. Su Jin is on edge. Though do not get cocky, something is definitely waiting for us. He looks at the mess below and grumbles, Su, you just had to go and jinx us. She jeers up, hold on tight, Yuan. This is nothing, your uncle has got this covered. A barrage of snow rain arrows fly. Dong Hai figures this is the worst of it, but Su Jin feels it. Something is still very wrong here. Yuan has been way too quiet, go check on him. He taps the kid's shoulder. Pulse and breathing seem totally normal. Relax, you are just such a smooth flyer that the kid probably fell asleep on the way. Meanwhile, in the dream, the three of them are free falling. Genius screams, Lin Yuan, we are dropping. What is happening? Inyan spreads her wings, grab onto me. He clings to her to stop the fall. Genius is shaking with fear. Inyan, you have to hold on. She tries to stay calm, but is no use. They both plummet toward the ground. He hits the ground and scans the area. This does not feel like a fall. It is more like the earth rose up to meet him, falling from that high and not a scratch. They want him alive. A voice echoes, good guess, you rift dwellers of land and resources while we kill each other for a drop of energy. Blood everywhere. But see if you can see through me. If I win, you stay here forever. He gasps, are you a monster too? And you can talk, it snaps back, cut the small talk, it is useless. You call us monsters, yet you enjoy peace and plenty outside the rift. By what right do you get to live like that? Inyan dives into the chaos with genius. They shout, dream on. As long as we are here, you are not touching Lin Yuan. Exactly. Plus, we have got a massive bird and a giant wolf. The voice replies, oh, you mean these two little pets. Now let us see who the real monster is. Inyan and genius get slammed until they are dizzy. I am spent. Lin Yuan run. He reaches out and shakes them awake, centering their focus. Genius is shocked. What just happened? Why did they vanish? He explains. Because this is an illusion. Am I right? Auntie Sue and Uncle Dong are not here. Not because you hid them, but because you cannot pull them in. Data screen, any name, three-eyed crow species. Crow, grade, elite, type, psychic, quality, common. Skill, dream eye. By staring at enemies, it pulls them into a low-dimensional illusion of their absolute worst nightmares. It breaks their will by showing them pure terror. It only works on lower-tier targets. The three-eyed crow is completely stunned. It's like this human kid can see right through its soul. It unleashes its power. Unbelievable, a human kid reading my moves. Fine, you can just die right here in this hole. Genius is curious, Lin Yuan, is this a fake too? He warns, in this place, it is real enough. The crow mocks them. This attack is as real as it gets. He realizes it is a copy of Uncle Dong's move. Lin Yuan orders in Yin, use the chaos current, strike at their feet now. Genius, wait for an opening to hit their weak spots. They are just illusion clones. They have to weaker than the originals. She blasts the current. Genius goes for claw strike. I am not missing this chance. It does 0 damage. He is shocked. Something is wrong. It is like they are not even feeling the hits. Lin Yuan spills the truth. You're based on levels. You freaky bugs have 0 chance of winning. Keeping this up is just totally pointless. That crow denies it. Pointless? You think so? You guys are humans and spirit beasts, and I am a mutant bug. Why does our fight need any meaning? No way you are escaping today. From now on, you are just my puppets and playthings. Spirit beast level, bronze rank. Lin Yuan sees the stats and panics. It leveled up. Inside an illusion, the creature screams. Survival requires constant sharpening. Only combat satisfies me. Destruction is where fairness begins, and slaughtering everyone brings the world back into a perfect balance. Why do you puny creatures get to enjoy the fresh air and delicious food, while we have to keep slaughtering each other inside the spatial rifts just to barely stay alive? Meanwhile, a mutant beast lunges forward, aiming its sharp teeth right at Lin Yuan. A drop of blood drips onto that source pearl. Inyan and Smarty are pinned down. He says with regret, if only I were a little stronger. Lin Yuan, that beast sneers, survival only brings pain. Total destruction is the only way to find eternity. A massive surge of power blasts toward them, shocking everyone. What the heck is going on? Lin Yuan thinks this is impossible. That is a source seed. Yet he's standing right against us. He shouts, looks like your ability is buffing the spirits in this area, but we can use that trick too. Smarty and Yin lock onto its weak spot. Land the finishing blow. It replies, I saw it already. Its weakness is right there. Yin moves fast, firing a chaotic stream at the opponent's beak. It screams and rages. Its entire body is blasted into nothingness. So you won after all. I really thought my fate was finally about to change. Lin Yuan is shocked. Is this a killing rune? Is the true nature of these bugs just slaughter? Then I guess our only choice is to keep fighting forever, right? Now Dong Hai is trying to wake him up. Little Yuan, wake up. We gotta go. That flight did scare you, did it? Lin Yuan wakes up and replies, no, I'm fine. Uncle Dong, he tells her, look, little Yuan is clearly exhausted. Su Jin agrees. All right, let's head home then. He curiously asks Uncle Dong, if I want to get stronger, where should I go train? Dong Hai answers instantly, the Star Tower, obviously. That is the best spot to level up your combat skills. At night, while those two are sleeping, he places the source seed in a basin of ore. Lin Yuan rubs his chin. Thinking about earlier, back in the illusion, the source seed only started transforming after it finished sucking my blood. He was at its evolved form. I guess the only way to sign a contract with it is through blood. He pulls out his knife and slices his hand. Lin Yuan drips blood into the basin. Whatever, let's just risk it. This better turn into an offensive spirit beast. Seeing a tree sprout up, he is totally shocked. Ooh, it is draining my blood way too fast. A scream echoes inside Lin Yuan's head. More. I still want more. Don't you dare stop. His head starts throbbing. Okay, we're definitely connected now. But this insane hunger is just a total bottomless pit. He's getting lightheaded. Not good. Lin Yuan extends his hand toward the pot next to him. Lily, please, it is all up to you. Help me slow down this blood loss just a little bit. Seeing the source Pearl's new form, he sighs in relief. Finally done. I did not expect it to cost this much blood, but if it is a pure plant type, I wish it had a mouth like a carnivorous plant, just like in the illusion. When he sees its new look, he is stunned. Wait, for real, Lin Yuan praises it. Awesome. This is exactly what I like. From now on, your name is Red Thorn. He offers it a carrot. Dumped like carrots, Lin Yuan pulls out a piece of ore. Okay, how about this instead? It still rejects it, thinking about having to feed it more blood. Lin Yuan is speechless. Wait, do you seriously want more blood? I cannot take much more of this. Smarty walks in with sleepy eyes, opening the door. Lin Yuan, don't you need some sleep? He turns to reassure him. I am good. You and Yin Yin worked hard yesterday. It looks at Red Thorn curiously. What is this? Is it the massive tree from yesterday? Lin Yuan introduces it. His name is Red Thorn. He is our new teammate from now on. Its eyes light up. So will it be as strong as an illusion? I am so jealous. Lin Yuan, when will I get strong? He comforts him. Don't rush. You are just elite rank now. Once you hit bronze, there will be a huge change. Your power will definitely skyrocket. Yin Yin flies in to join the gossip. What's up? I want to hear too. Lin Yuan advises, for now, let's just focus on recovering so we can help you both push to rank. Both spirit beasts have finally leveled up. Elite 10 out of 10. 1 week later, at the training ground, he announces that it is finally time to start. Yin Yin promises, don't you worry. I am mentally prepared. Smarty sits nearby, pushing them. Let's go, no time to waste. Let's get started. Lin Yuan is super confident. His body has mostly recovered. Plus, thanks to raising that source seed, his aura purity is way higher. Hitting bronze rank should be no problem. Yin Yin's entire body is wrapped inside a glowing blue sphere. Data displays the spirit's name, cloud flowing bluebird, species, bluefinch branch, rank, bronze, tier 1 out of 10. Check out this dual sound and wind type. High quality with sound adaptation skills. It blasts 3 sound-made spikes at targets while flapping its wings to whip up chaotic, high-speed air currents between a sound bird and a flowing cloud bird. Lin Yuan was floored. Usually there's a songbird stage before this, but the elite level resonance hardly changed at all. Still a sound bird, did it just skip a level? New info shows a trait choice, oily feathers. It secretes oil to soak up damage like a champ. Clear sky, birds sing, clouds vanish, and the sun finally comes out. Wind Rider cuts down on stamina by catching gusts. Even Lin Yuan was shocked to see 3 different traits to pick from. But against area attacks like in that last vision, just tanking damage or moving fast might not stop him from getting corner. But weather manipulation that lets you dodge like that disaster butterfly, picking clear sky could actually be the ultimate counter. Smarty was totally fanboying over Yin Yin. You look so good you barely look like a sound bird anymore, it chirped. Really? Time to start my singing and dancing live stream. Smarty was itching for a turn me next. Put me in. Coach, kid's got no chill. I told him to keep his shirt on. Smarty looked rough, making Lin Yuan curious. You okay? Is it that bad? Let me help. But the cat was insistent. No, do not stop. I decided to floor it and go as fast as possible. But something felt weird deep down. Weird. Smarty's energy seems solid, so he should be fine. Meanwhile, the little guy's nose was itching like crazy. Hold up, Lin Yuan. My nose is killing me. The vibe coming off him was intense. Is he actually done evolving already? Yin Yin grabbed a mirror for his buddy Smarty. Check yourself out. The cat just rubbed his chin thoughtfully. Looks like I turned into a scholar. The new trait is dust avoidance. Everywhere I go, stay spotless. Not a single speck of dirt allowed. Objectify, he can literally turn to a tool for his master to use. Pain spike. After a hit, the target's agony doubles based on a mental power check. Talk about a nasty debuff. You kept thinking it over regarding combat for these 3. Dust avoidance wrecks sand users. Pain spike boosts damage, but objectify, that is basically a total roll of the dice. Smarty wanted objectify. You asked, you sure about that? He explained. Look, I am not a fighter. Those other traits won't help me one bit in a real brawl. You were totally speechless, man. No need to go to such extremes. Smarty pushed, just do it. If I turn into some useless junk, I am biting my tail and ending it all. Yin Yin just nodded along. Go big or go home. The info updated. Heaven questioning beast. Species. Lynx family. Rank. Bronze grade 1 out of 10. Type, mental system quality, normal. His main skill is absolute recall. He can remember every single tiny detail with perfect precision whenever he recalls things. Knowledge analysis lets him break down info from every angle. Plus, his exclusive trait Objectify lets him transform a tool for his contractor to use. Lin Yuan triggered the transformation. Smarty's heart sank. A pair of glasses. Really, my life is totally over, man. I cannot live like this. You kept your cool. Once you know what they do until you try them on. So, Lin Yuan put them on. You were baffled by the text appearing. Please do not tell me this is just your random inner rambling. Text popped up saying he is so happy he just evolved. Vitality index is high, craving meat buns from the next street. Now, checking the cloud sound bird data. Since the whole species is great at manipulating air to fly, they mostly hang out in the high mountains here. They have been spotted over 3,000 meters up. Note to self, groom Yin later. It even gives a family history. You've been hitting the books hard lately. Suddenly, Lin Yuan spotted a really interesting bit of info. Look at the text next to red thorn alien insect. Wait, does it want to eat bug corpses? He tracked down Han and she was shocked. Bug corpses, of course I can toss you a few for free. You need 100 easy peasy. She was curious, why bug corpses instead of a new pet? What kind of weird nursery is this guy actually trying to run anyway? Maybe she should test him. Meanwhile, Lin Yuan is feeding Red Thorn. He didn't expect Sister Chu to actually have the goods. Smarty smugly said, I told you so. Red Thorn opened its mouth wide, ready to chow down. He dove headfirst into the barrel. Lin Yuan was floored. He polished off everything, then he started shaking. Is he about to evolve? As Red Thorn leveled up, the screen flashed name, Red Thorn predator plant, species. This thing is wild. Vine subfamily Kinapiece level, common grade type, source system, quality, it is elite. Skill devouring mouth. It secretes a super corrosive fluid that digests the energy in food almost instantly. That is crazy. Red Thorn dumped the entire barrel into its mouth. Yin just stared, talk about zero table manners. Corrosive spit, that is seriously sketchy. He forced a smile to calm down chill. It is just hungry. Lin Yuan pulled out his phone to check. Man, Red Thorn eats like a beast. Those 300 will barely last 3 days, and dragon beast blood is not exactly cheap either. I wonder if my dinky little online store can actually handle this cash flow. His balance hit 398.2 Radiance coins. Seriously? Lin Yuan checked his sales history, totally shocked by the amount. Spirit-sucking goldfish and bronze-green vines are flying off the shelves. Time to rest stock. He also took a quick second to check his messages. Message from Cloud Stream, I am dying here, 0 transparent webs. Send me 5 more spiders right now, and hurry up. Step on it. Payment sent. He muttered to himself, still as impatient as ever. Well, it actually makes sense. Getting bit by ghost shadow thorns completely ruins your luck. Guess I need to restock on silk spiders too. Kaimi and Genius both had a request. We heard everything, let us go with you. Lin Yuan grabbed his jacket and asked, what do you two want? I am just restocking, Chimey explained. Since coming back from the spatial rift, we have been really curious to see what our combat power is like. Genius added, next time alien insects attack, we definitely will not be so helpless. He figured if Shia District faces another surprise threat, they could actually become Radiance heroes themselves. Chimey gasped, are we legends? Genius replied humbly, not exactly. 2 years ago in the Radiance Federation's Henchang City, a member of the Radiance 100 sequence rank 39 once faced a level 3 spatial rift alone. He held back the swarm for 30 minutes, saving the city. Nice one, Genius. You really know your history, do you not? It shrug, I read old news to relax. Chimey asked what happened to that member. Right then, someone was advising Jayahan, boss, this is bad. Why bank everything on this random news shop? Jayahan coolly asked, you have a problem with my business strategy or something? The person replied, first you buy tons of dragon blood with huge capital, then carcasses for some new shop, plus that 5 fortune goldfish. We are worried we will not get paid. Suddenly, Lin Yuan arrived. Talk about drama. Bad timing, sounds like a fight. Jiahen smiled, no, just a staff meeting. Just planning next quarter's products. Intense debate, that's all. By the way, Sister Han, I need 3,000 carcasses, 10,000 pounds of low-grade ore, half a pound of butterfly shells, 40 spirit goldfish, and 5 level 10 perfect spiders. I will pay for everything up front. The 2 employees just froze. A massive order like this, paid all at once. Jiahan snapped, why are you staring? This is Boss Lin from our new partner shop. Get moving and treat our big spender with respect. They immediately flipped. Welcome, sir. We have everything you need. We will serve you well. Lin Yuan thought they were incredibly shallow. Jiahan approached. I knew you would need goldfish, but I have something better. A pregnant elite goldfish. Lin Yuan gasped, pregnant. Those goldfish have thousands of babies. Usually eggs die without enough spirit energy. But in my special space, that is easy besides they are hot sellers. Lin Yuan nodded, I will take it. Can that dragon blood be delivered early? He knew it. There is definitely a creator behind this store. Taking a pregnant goldfish requires a 2-star creator at least. A notification popped up, minus 240 Radiance coins for the blood. The goldfish cost 80, while spiders and her cost 60. Jiahan waved goodbye as he headed out. A comeback soon, drop by often, or stay in touch. He totally underestimated Sister Han's hustle. Genius asked, so where to next? Lin Yuan teased, you guys want to test your strength, right? Let us try that Star Tower Uncle Dong mentioned. Soon they arrived. The Star Web's unique training facility. From simulated battles to ranking climbs, it hosts countless tournaments and is known as the ultimate heaven for battle pets everywhere. Genius looked up, it's huge. You climb 1 floor for every win. Floor 100 starts promotion matches for the Celestial Stairway Palace level. Lin Yuan, quit overthinking it. It is our first day, so floor 100 is a pipe dream. Hey, I am just here to register for the first time. This clerk is acting lazy. Just fill out the form yourself, kid. I will deal with it later. Do not bother me while I am reading. My creator exam is basically tomorrow. Intelligence snarks about the trash service. Lin Yuan shrugs it off. Forget it. That creator exam is coming up fast. No time for this. Application submitted. Stand right there and do not move for the scan. The machine beeps. Confirming the fee beasts. Questioning beast, bronze level 1. Flowing cloud bluebird, bronze level 1. Mobius, elite level 7 epic quality, 0 wins and 0 losses on the record. The top floor. The clerk looks stunned. What even are these creatures? And some low-level fee I have never seen before. Intelligence eyes light up. Seriously, so I'm like a one-of-a-kind legend then? He plays along, but honestly, he is feeling a little regretful inside. He wanted the Lily to play, but Mobius, a spirit lock, counts as his own power. Yin asks what floor the Radiant's 100 pros hang out on. Lin Yuan tells him to quit daydreaming. Yin was just curious. The clerk says floor 100 plus. But there are exceptions lately. First time in the Star Tower, you better hope you do not run into them. Lin Yuan turns back, so there is a real shot at fighting the best. Yin is hyped. In the lounge, he stares at the screen. You can set the arena and weather. This place is legit. Intelligent flinches. First match, and it is a veteran with over 400 fights. Yin is lost. Is he good? Lin Yuan is into sweating it. Probably not. He is stuck on floor 3. So he is likely a total scrub. Data loading, time zone, morning, location, wild prairie. Sunny weather, standard arena. The match starts, and he gives the shout. Alright, intelligent, first round is all you. Go get him. But he looks totally bored. Too many cartoons. Kid and old man with a cane scoffs. Looks like I pulled a rookie today. Perfect. 1 win and I am retiring. Intelligent turns back. Hey, Yin, you want to swap? Lin Yuan says no way. You are already out there. Just suck it up and fight. Intelligent. The old man summons a bug. Do not underestimate me and my gray armor beetle. Go. Use bite. Lin Yuan gives the order. Intelligent casually smashes the bug. The old man collapses. Xiao Kang, what happened to you? Kids today have no mercy. I poured my soul into raising you. I cannot believe I am burying you. Intelligent grumbles. This is exactly why I wanted to swap. Look, old man, this is the star web. Your pet is fine. Lin Yuan is actually shocked. That is it. Way easier than I thought. The round 2 notification pops up. Loading night mode, location, urban ruins, cloudy weather. Watch out. The ruins might collapse. Match starts. The enemy orders his dog to sniff him out and his boar to strike hard. Lin Yuan tells Yin to use sonic stab. 1 hit and the first one is down. Then he finishes the dog. The guy cries, why is a bronze beast on this floor? Lin Yuan does not know how to comfort him. My bad. Then his avatar starts to fade. Lin Yuan calls on Intelligent again. He pouts. I am not fighting the next one. 10 matches and I have barely moved. Lin Yuan bribes him. Maybe we'll get a real challenge next. He checks the screen. Wait, the next opponent has 3 bronze level beasts. Opponent info Huang Chenglin, 27, heavy attack spirit professional. 3 pythons. He is not even hiding info. He must be super confident. Intelligent wakes up. Finally some action. Yin starts cheering from the side. Lin Yuan is surprised. You are actually hyped now. The gate opens for the fight. Cheng Lin sneers immediately. So you actually showed up. I thought you'd run. You are just a kid with a cat and a bird. Are you on a picnic or something? The 3 of them cannot believe his trash talk. A healer. Is that bird gonna cook us some soup mid-fight to keep you alive? You talk way too much, he barked. I'm ready to roll. You gonna start or what? Fine by me, the guy smirked. Guess some rookies are just begging to get trashed today. I don't have time to play house with some total loser. I'll finish this with 50% power. Lin Yuan slid his glasses on just as he thought. The contractor's vibe totally messes with the spirit. Dude's being lazy, so his snake is slacking off too. He ordered Yin to blast the trio of snakes with sound spikes. The bird dove and close. Spikes rain down on their weak spots. Wait, acid bone shields. The guy just laughed in his face like it was nothing. If that cat of yours was fighting, I might actually sweat, but turning it into eyewear and relying on a bird, you really think that's enough damage? Kid, new plan, maybe stop looking down on people for once. Yin charged the giant snake's face. Chenglin, fine. If you're so eager to die, let's go. The poison fire snake unleashed a blast. Massive flames erupted, ready to burn. You were lucky this is a virtual match, the guy warned. Otherwise, your bird would be buried. Lin Yuan just shrugged. Thanks, but worry about your own skin first. Mobius opened the soul space. Yin was wrapped in a power surge that tore through the fire. It slashed right at the snake. It happened so fast, Chenglin's jaw dropped. Wait, what? No holding back, he muttered. I'm going all in. Lin Yuan pulled out the lily and triggered a healing wave. The guy locked in. So you want to do this the hard way. Fine, no murmur, nice guy. An ice snake lunged. Yin, move. Lin Yuan shouted, panicking. Seeing those 3 snakes cornering his bird was making him sweat. This is bad. Yin is stuck in a 1 versus 3. The healing energy won't last much longer. Smarty chimed in. He finished analyzing the poison types and the attack patterns of both giant fire snakes already. He finally got it. Time for a little payback. He ordered Yin to go straight for the fire snake's eyes. Take out one of these punks at a time. Yin zoomed right in front of the fire snake. Chenglin just scoffed at the move. The snake amped up the heat while the mist snake blocked any escape. Its mouth glowed with fire. Lin Yuan pushed harder. Now Yin used turbulence. Energy bolts flew everywhere. A A stray spark hit the green snake, triggering a massive explosion. The guy glared at his fallen beast. You useless piece of junk. Great job, Yin. Lin Yuan cheered. That's how you use your brain in a fight. Cheng Lin flashed back to the insults. A loser like you actually thinks they can guard the boss. Keep dreaming. Your only job is rotting in the lower tiers to see if any small fries threaten the young master. I can lose, he hissed. Cheng Lin shifted gears. Burn that stupid bird to a crisp with poison fire right now. He reacted instantly. Yin circled around, dodging everything while keeping her distance. Inyam nimbly avoided the fire. Smarty reported the analysis was done. He found the fire snake's weakness. There it is. He grinned. This guy can T-handle commanding 3 beasts at once. One opening is all it takes to end this. While he called for another turbulence, Cheng Lin screamed for the fire snake to keep blasting poison fire at absolute max power. Yin, get ready for it. The snake unhinged its massive jaw. Lin Yuan saw the opening. Now fire. The sound spiked down its throat. Yes, nice hit. He cheered in a boom. Cheng Lin pulled a cheap move, barking about dirty tricks. Fight me like a man face to face. Lin Yuan couldn't believe this guy's hypocrisy. 3-on-1 and you re-lecturing me about fairness. He pulled out the soul-absorbing goldfish. He infused the bird with dark power from the fish. Yin let out a joyful cry. This feels amazing. Even Lin Yuan was shocked. This soul lock was a total game changer in combat. It felt like cheating. The ground split open. A massive pillar of ice shot up behind Cheng Lin. Gotcha, you walked right into it. Not happening. Yin move, he yelled. Damn it. His energy ray charge got cut off before it could finish. Energy was low. Cheng Lin sent the ice snake to finish it. He had one more card. Swamp snake, end this, he gasped. The guy smirked. All is fair in war, right? Time for Hail Mary. Only one choice left. Gamble everything in. Use star discharge. She flapped her wings and fired into the fray. Freezing crystals started to clump together as Yin closed in on the ice snake. It hit. The snake crashed hard. Lin Yuan was stunned. It didn't just evaporate. It literally vanished the second it touched the starlight. Cheng Lam couldn't believe his eyes. No way, this is impossible. I came down from the high floors just to crush some noobs. You remember the insult? Someone like you isn't worthy of guarding the Qing family. Damn it, he cursed. You little punk, if you got some skills, I will give you that. Too bad you ran into a master creator like me. Cheng Lam gave the order for the water python to use it. Lin Yuan tensed up. Is he really a creator too? What kind of order makes his own spirit beast hesitate? He's forcing the pythons to evolve. That ice python just took a massive bite out of the dead green python's body. The fire python tried to slither away in the chaos, but its body was already caught by the ice python and ripped apart by its own teammate. Data revealed. Triple-faced snake. Rank bronze 3. The ice python just leveled up after seeing that. Do you still think it's only a bronze rank beast? That creature's state is totally unstable. I wouldn't even call this a real evolution. Cheng Lam bragged that the triple-faced snake was an ancient beast. Over ages of evolution, it chose to ditch its raw power and split its body into 3 separate parts. I'm just using a few tricks to bring back its original form. If you want to know if it's evolved, just test it yourself. He realized things were looking bad. Crap, the turbulence can hold back the flames anymore. An explosion rocked the room. Chanming reported the news. It's bad. The sound barrier won't hold. Lin Yuan, let me go. And Lin Yuan snapped. Wait, Chanming, look at that. The green and fire pythons are attacking the ice one. Cheng Lam was shocked. What happened? Triple-faced snake, use the turbulence to strike that head right now, then followed up with a sonic spike. The sonic spike slammed into the ice python, killing it. Collapsed instantly. How is this possible? Lin Yuan mocked him. Ancestral regression, you've probably planned this evolution for years, but never actually tested it. Chanming asked as they left the floor. Lin Yuan, are we going to keep fighting today? Yin is exhausted and super sleepy. He refused. No, that last fight was too risky. We only won because the guy was overconfident and left an opening. Besides, Yin is done. Let's cancel the matchmaking before anyone else shows up. Climbing 20 floors in one day isn't too bad at all. Just then, the elevator doors opened, and someone stepped out. Chen Hai asked politely, hey, I saw you cancel the match in the elevator. Do you want to go another round? Lin Yuan gave a forced smile. No thanks, I'm a good. Chen Hai watched him walk away and muttered, I see. Chen Hai sent a message, young master. There are no threats below floor 80. It looks like your only real rivals are the members of the Radiance 100. The other side replied, fine, just as expected. Meanwhile, Lin Yuan was thinking he needed to boost his combat power as fast as possible. I've got to go all in on raising Red Thorn. She and I need to get the spirit-sucking goldfish to bronze rank. That way Mobius will hit bronze too. Mobius asked curiously. So you've really made up your mind about that goldfish? He confirmed. Yeah, I'm using dragon blood to force the upgrade. Thanks to Mobius' spirit lock, you will rank up right alongside it. It sounded doubtful. You seriously want to make this spirit-sucking goldfish the shop bass mascot? What choice do I have? Elite rank spirit-sucking goldfish are selling like crazy right now. Plus, it only evolves faster inside the spirit pond. Just hang in there for a little while, okay? He thought to himself, just opening the test tube. I can already feel this insane pressure. Still, using dragon blood is a huge gamble. Hope this works. As the blood hit the water, the goldfish began to change. Lin Yuan waited anxiously. The dragon bloodline is waking up. Hold on tight, little fish. Pain is just the price for this transformation. Seeing the orb around the fish turn red, he got restless. Is it time? Lin Yuan stepped in to help. Now's the time. Go for it. Little guy, suddenly the goldfish shot up from where it was floating. He sounded happy but surprised. Did we do it? I didn't expect such a massive evolution from dragon blood. Is it going to grow dragon horns later or what? This bronze goldfish just got forced into an evolution toward a dragon species. The notification says, Spirit Gathering Goldfish, bronze rank 1 out of 10. Normal quality spirit beast, Lin Yuan felt the Spirit Gathering Goldfish finally lived up to its name. The energy coming off it is intense. All 3 exclusive traits look amazing. Boiling Spirit Q turns it into a mana fountain for other beasts. A notification appeared with a choice of new traits. Boiling Spirit Key massively boosts the speed of energy release. Spirit Absorption speeds up its own intake to level up its quality and rank much faster than before. Spirit Key I mark means its energy won't leak into the air, but stays stored inside a special seal. This mark is engraved on the master. The master can then manually release the spiritual power inside that seal. Lin Yuan pondered, Spirit Absorption would help it evolve faster. If I didn't have the Spirit Lock space, I'd definitely pick that one. But the Spirit Key mark could pair with the make a mobile health pack in a fight. No one has tried a low-level combo like this. Might as well give this a shot. Who knows, maybe I will finally carve out a path that belongs only to me. How is Mobius doing on your end? He is actually pretty shocked. Didn't expect me to hit bronze rank this fast. His info just says name Mobius, species unknown, level bronze rank 1 out of 10, mystic space type, common quality with a new skill called Pure Land of Bliss. The soil born within this spirit lock space can actually heal the wounds of a dying spiritual pet. Recovery time depends on the levels of both Mobius and the pet. Honestly, Mobius is looking a little sleepy right now. Lin Yuan, I need to crash for a while to heal some old wounds from our contract. Concerned, you ask, how long? Should I buy some spiritual materials to help you out? He says no materials needed, and the timing is unclear. Just look at the changes around here, and then you realize the space has grown huge. The spirit lock pool is twice as big now. You could toss a 5 blessings orchid in here without a care. This place is massive, as big as a shop on the star web. Lin Yuan looks into the distance where thick smoke is billowing out. Is this the Pure Land of Bliss? Mobius confirms it. Yeah, this is the Pure Land of Bliss. With my current power, any pet below gold rank can survive in here with just 1 breath, even if they are on their deathbed. Just wait until we can fully heal them. You think to yourself, a dying gold rank pet usually just gets sold off as fresh meat. Even a 3-star creation master would not dare promise they could fix that. Then Lin Yuan speaks up, noticing that the spiritual energy feels way more intense now. He reveals the spirit lock space has 10 times more energy than outside. Your eyes light up. Pure Land of Bliss plus 10 times the energy. Does not that mean I can even save gold rank pets now? Awesome, the stuff in this shop is finally high quality enough for the treasure pavilion. Mobius adds, that is not all. This skill is tied to your spiritual energy. If you have enough, you can summon the Pure Land right into the outside world. You get it and say, so once I activate my spiritual energy imprint, I can call upon the Pure Land. Mobius is impressed. Lin Yuan, you are sharper than I thought. Anything is possible. You are blushing from the praise. Stop it. You are making me shy, but he just shuts you down cold. Fine, I will not praise you next time then. Hey, wait, who knows, by the time you wake up, I might have grinded you to silver rank. Before vanishing, Mobius leaves you with a good luck. The info panel updates. Spirit Lock. Common rank, Lily of the Valley. Bronze rank 1. Common quality skill is Recovery. Quickly heals external wounds on the body. Slow Vitality Recovery. Exclusive trait. Recovery imprint stores all healing energy released by the Lily on a daily basis. The contractor can trigger the mark to release that stored healing energy. Elite rank Spirit Lock. Spirit Gathering Goldfish. Bronze rank 1. Common quality. The Spirit Infusion skill restores a set amount of spiritual power instantly, then recovers phase based on missing energy. Exclusive trait. Spiritual Energy Imprint. Your released energy stays stored in the mark instead of fading into the environment. This imprint is carved onto the host. The host can then actively release the spiritual power held within the mark. Lin Yuan mumbles, if I want Mobius at silver rank, I need another Spirit Lock and then grind everyone up to silver. This kind of resource drain is seriously growing at an exponential rate. There is another money pit at home. Those dozens of Radiance coins for the alien insects will be gone in no time. Gotta make bank fast. Lin Yuan works tirelessly to make money. Customers are flooding in, and even the service robot is getting overloaded. Lin Yuan is grinding hard for cash. He tells a customer, those 5 silk-spitting spiders you ordered are ready. She replies, send them via fast delivery. Hearing the news from Genius, Lin Yuan asks gloomily, you mean Redthorn wants to eat high-grade spirit beast meat? He confirms his meat. After finishing the last textbook, I realized that regular spirit beast meat just does not cut it if we want it to hit elite rank. You have pulled 3 all-nighters. You okay? You splash some water on your face to wake up. I am fine. What is the big deal? Kids stay up late. Plus, over the last few days, my control of spiritual energy has gotten way better. My efficiency is only going to go up. But for that high-grade meat, I should probably ask Big Sister Han. Lin Yuan texts Jia Han. Do Do you have any high-grade spirit beast meat? She replies instantly, of course, the shop is not selling it right now, but I can hook you up with a solid supplier. You were about to text back, I know it is hard to find if you do not have it. No worries, I will figure something out. Getting that response leaves Lin Yuan stunned. Really? That easy? Genius sees you leaving the house at the crack of dawn and calls out to you. Lin Yuan, it is late. Where are you going? You answer. Getting stock. He clings to your shoulder. Let me go with you. Check out this outfit. This cat style is trending this year. It took me forever to find it online. You are confused. Wait a second. Do not you have to help Yin Yin manage the live stream? Genius is chill. Do not worry. She is like a fish in water with streaming now. I'm bored to death otherwise. Where would I get the time to browse the web? You finally agree. They were walking when a thug and his crew blocked the path. The leader sneered at them. Hey kid, where do you think you are going? Pretty sure you took a wrong turn and ended up here. Let me show you the way. He thought to himself, Sister Han, is every single person you introduce me to a total professional like this guy? They led them to the pier, and standing before the crew, he timidly spoke up, I am here to buy some high-grade spirit creature meat. They claimed they did not sell meat and this was not the black market. One of them added, yeah, exactly. Does this kid even have a clue? Bronze grade is 20,000 federal coins a pound, and silver is 150,000. How can you ever afford that? Their acting was terrible and totally obvious. The rest of the gang looked like they wanted to punch their buddy for letting the secret slips so easily. There goes our bonus for the month. One of them muttered that he might not even be a detective sent by the Spirit Council after all. He take it easy, he tried to calm them, saying sister and send him. Smarty leaned in and whispered something. Are these guys brain dead or what? They started flexing their muscles and acting tough. You think we just believe whatever you say because you said it. Do not think for a second that we just trust you. Even if we did, you still have to prove yourself to us first. You have to pass our test. Spotted dog, take him down. Lin Yuan turned to Smarty and asked if he could go a little easy on them. Those dogs are not even elite level 2. Smarty said he could not make promises, but he would try his best. A claws flashed in the night as Smarty took down the whole pack. The guy still acted tough, telling him not to think he was getting through. Even if you win, we are not letting you in. Besides, you cannot even afford what we have. Lin Yuan felt annoyed because these guys would not go away. These guys really had no shame at all. Lin Tang walked over to stop the chaos, yelling at them to just guard the door and stop trying to act funny. Why are you guys putting on a comedy show? He turned to the kid and apologized for the embarrassing scene. I just confirmed your identity with Sister Han. I am always down for more business, but I am afraid you might have shown up a bit too late. I only get one shipment of high-grade spirit meat every month, and the last batch is already completely sold out. He knew that many high-level spiritual professionals use this kind of creature meat to feed their own carnivorous spirit pets and keep them strong. Lin Tang turned back to glare at his 3 lackeys, blaming them for the lack of stock. It is all because of you 3 idiots, isn't it? I told you to get spirit meat, but you bought high-grade dimensional meat instead. They argued that it sounded similar and was not for humans anyway. We could just sell it to people and then deny everything if they come back to complain later on. He wanted to beat them up because even their own dogs not eat that stuff. It was toxic and would probably pollute the soil if they buried it. You actually have the nerve to suggest selling that. Why don't you 3 just eat it yourselves? Lin Yuan spoke up with a bit of hesitations. Can I buy the dimensional creature meat instead? The boss looked at him with doubt, wondering why he would even want it. I am not taking any responsibility if something goes wrong with that stuff. Think it over, Lin Yuan confirmed, and Lin Tang told him to come inside. The lackeys all started chiming in at once. Hey, big spender, come soon. We'll even do a buy 10 and get 1 free deal for you next time. It will be even cheaper next time. Smarty was curious, but Lin Yuan said it did not matter since he was giving it to Red Thorn anyway. Red Thorn is a dimensional creature anyway, so there shouldn't be much of a difference. Lin Yuan quickly took delivery of 3,000 pounds of that meat. Smarty felt a little awkward about it. Lin Yuan, are you really going to trick Red Thorn with this stuff? Lin Yuan snapped back. It is not tricking. This is what I call being well prepared. As Lin Yuan went to feed him a piece, he started to worry if the corrosive nature of the meat would hurt him. Red Thorn just grabbed the whole bowl and dumped it into his mouth. He was so greedy actually gave Lin Yuan a fright. Wait, Red Thorn, this is bad. It looks like he's not actually immune to the corrosive nature of this meat. I definitely moved too fast on this one. I wonder if the healing powers of the Lely will even work on a dimensional creature like him. But Lin Yuan had judged the situation too quickly. He saw blue light glowing around Red Thorn. Was he actually starting to recover and grow? Is he adapting to the corrosion right now? But why are those plant stems twisting themselves together into a giant ball like that? Smarty pointed out that he was searching for a new evolution path. Lin Yuan was totally shocked to hear that. Wait, really? Is that happening? Then let's strengthen the attack power and add more vines. Red Thorn successfully adapted and let out a little grin while shooting out several long, thick vines. Lin Yuan watched in total awe. This was the true evolution of Red Thorn right before his eyes. When he suddenly went limp and fell over, Lin Yuan panicked. What happened? He realized he was just hibernating and let out a sigh of relief. Every time he manually chooses a new evolution path based on my commands, it takes a massive toll on his physical energy and stamina. Spiked vines alone will never break through the armor of a strong defensive spirit pet. Yin flew over right then to show off her paper. Hey Lin Yuan, check out my handwriting, is it pretty? He asked if that was her signature. She said yes, I want to release southerners like this. Smarty scoffed. Who would ever want that? Yin just looked back with pure pride. My top-rank fan will definitely want it. He remembered that weird follower who constantly sends gifts and insists on transferring over 500 federal coins for no reason. Lin Yuan was shocked. Guess you are officially a superfan now. Yan's stream results were surprisingly lit. She begged him, hey Lin Yuan, when you head to Zijing City, grab 2 signed photos for Xioci. Okay, I am telling you my autograph will be a rare collectible one day. Lin Yuan immediately agreed. Fine, Chuang Ming just got the news. Wait, you are leaving again? Grab your jacket and get ready. Duh, obviously. We have been prepping for this forever. Chuang Ming looked shook. Wait, really? Lin Yuan reminded him. Did you seriously forget? Chuang Ming finally checked the data on the screen, starting with the Spirit Craftsman exam. It is finally happening. All those hours grinding were not for nothing. A loud shout echoed from their house. Let us go. Time to crush the Spirit Craftsman entrance exam. At the Zijing City Spirit Craftsman Association, huge LED signs on the building advertised the upcoming certification exam. Staff members processed applications without a hitch. Good luck to everyone. Your future starts here. The place was absolutely packed. Nayang watched inside. Grandpa is something else. He should be out here personally hyping up the Zijing City candidates. Who knows what Do is even doing in that office? Elder Ning, vice president of the Zijing City Association, the 4-star spirit craftsman, sat in the meeting room. Sorry to keep you waiting. Try this year's new spirit tea. The guest replied, Elder Ning, let us not beat around the bush here. For this year's exam in Zijing City, I need you to crank up the difficulty level. Across from him were Elder Meng, Dean of the Royal Capital Spirit Craftsman Institute, and Elder Du, the Royal Capital Vice President. Elder Ni asked, confused, why. They replied, ever since Sikong returned from Mount Fiangayat, he's been pushing for a total overhaul. But that felt too sudden for us, so we figured we would let things settle down this year first. We planned to change it next year, but Zijing City went ahead and started the pilot program anyway, and you, as vice president, actually agreed to it. Elder and I replied, I am a 4-star spirit craftsman. I still have some authority left. Besides, this came from the Moon Empress herself. You know the deal. She is looking for a new disciple. Elder Meng cut in. Listen, Ning, the Moon Empress only said the reforms were to find better young talent. It has nothing to do with her taking a student. Plus, if the Moon Empress wants a disciple, she is going to be extremely picky about it. Why would she limit her search to just this specific exam session? Especially since Zijing City is the only pilot location right now. Elder Du added from the back. Meng is right. Whether they come from elite clans or the top 100 academy prodigies, there is talent everywhere. Don't you agree? Ning, trapped. Elder Ni just nodded along. I guess so. He thought to himself, these 2 old foxes, guess I will have to play by their rules. Chuang Ming was hyped during the ride. I didn't think we would be flying so soon. Yin stayed behind for her live stream. But I will have more flight hours than her in no time, Lin Yuan warned him. Good luck with that, we are almost there. Donnie Fall walking below, Chuan Min asked, should we go see Xioci first? But Lin Yuan had his own plan. You only want to come to see Xioci, did Tiu. I am waiting until I pass the exam before I visit her. He was confident. Dunty sweat it with me here. You are definitely passing this test. Lin Yuan patted his head. You are the most reliable. He looked around, impressed. The facilities here are top tier. Look how wide these streets are. Lin Yuan was surprised. It is the capital. After all, way more impressive than our hometown. Chong Ming was already dreaming about all the great food. He had to snap him out of it. We are here for the exam. Keep your head in the game. Chuang Ming stared at the miserable-looking people nearby. Are we at a hospital? Why does everyone look so sick? Hospital? No way, this is the exam site. They're just stressed. The pass rate for spirit craftsmen is brutally low. If you fail this, you are banned from taking it again for a whole year. Chuang Ming spoke up. At least it's not too crowded. But these people are dressed fancy. Lin Yuan cautioned him. Hush, that is the city lord's office. A sign read exam center 100 meters straight ahead. Seeing the massive line, Chuang Ming froze. This line is actually insane. Lin Yuan locked in. All right, let's go. Get ready to shift into your spirit form. Chuang Ming asked, feeling a bit down. Are other people allowed to bring their spirit pets inside too? He explained using a spirit pet to help is totally common practice. That's exactly why I told you to memorize all that complicated info. Putting on his glasses, he looked up. The architecture alone shows how powerful the Spirit Craftsman Association really is. Nayan directed the crowd. Candidates who are finished, please head this way. leave the area in an orderly fashion. Seeing their depressed faces, she thought, is it really that hard? Looks like the vice president did not hold back this year. Naiyang says if you are next, get your primary certs for those 3 life system spirit professions ready to turn in soon. Grab your scores after the exam and come back to me for your papers. Lin Yuan froze. He did not even have one certificate. He stepped up all awkward and said, hey, I heard the Creation Master Guild lets you test directly for 3 basic life system jobs. Naiyang shrugged. Sure, it is possible, but inside she was floored. Who is crazy enough to take a verbal exam with the vice president? She explained that yeah, it is an option, but the Creation Master Guild only tests for 3 knowledge-heavy roles in the life system. Scholar, Fee Observer, and Spiritual Material Analyst, basically the 3 hardest jobs you could ever pick for a career path. Lin Yuan nodded. Those 3 work for me. Naiyang sighed. Fine, have it your way, follow me. She was dying to see this. Pretty cocky, huh? Signing up for all 3? Careful now, or you are gonna end up choking on your own pride. At the City Lord's Administration Building, Elder Meng paced outside. The news leaked. Ling Xiao's place was packed, people making inquiries. Just standard social networking. He said, unless you are trying to skip that 3-year wait to jump from 1 star to 2, people will come straight to us eventually. Elder Do cut in. But being that blunt with old man Ning, is not that going to draw too much heat? He shot back confidently. You are overthinking this, my friend. Old Ning loves showing off. Years ago, whenever he ran those spiritual profession exams, he would get a kick out of failing every single person. Elder Do still felt a bit uneasy. I mean, how hard can jumping from level 1 to 2 really be? Elder Meng's sighed. That is just how the guy operates. He is obsessed with being a creation master. He expects everyone else to be just as hardcore. Getting on his good side. Forget about it. Meanwhile, Ning Shuang was leading the way. Lin Yuan, right? The Creation Master Guild exams are way more brutal than any of those other trade guilds. Let me give you some advice. Lin Yuan cut her off. No worries. I am sticking with the Creation Master Guild. The door creaked open slowly. Inside the judge's lounge, old man Ning looked up, totally surprised to see them standing there. Why is everyone trying to scare off my student? This old man never asks questions outside the syllabus. It is all right there in those 300+ books. Back in the lounge, Ning Shuang greeted him. Vice President. He snapped back. Vice President, call me Grandpa, you brat. She gave a nervous laugh. Grandpa, did not we agree to keep things professional while we are actually on the clock? He thought to himself, is this old dude just claiming relatives at random now? Old Ning shrugged. She is my actual granddaughter. Why cannot she call me Grandpa? No need to hide it. You are making it so my own granddaughter is too scared to even show me some love. She grabbed his arm affectionately. Fine, Grandpa, but you have got a student right here waiting for his big exam. Old Ning turned to him. You are a cocky kid, are not you? Testing for basic level at the Creation Master Guild. I assume you are prepared. He promised. Do not worry, Vice President. I am giving this everything I have got. If you do not know it, if it is hard, easy. Old Ning smiled. Let us start with a little warm-up question then. The Megalodon shark versus the Leviathan whale. These two were the oceanist kings back in the prehistoric tertiary period. They fought for tens of millions of years without a winner. Which one is stronger, the Megalodon or the Leviathan? Ning Xuang turned pale. Grandpa is seriously asking that tired old question. The 1-star web and academics have been arguing over for 15 years without a solution. This is way beyond the basic study material. Maybe I should give this poor guy a hint. She leaned on his arm. Grandpa, seriously, you are literally the guy who spends all his time researching megalodons. If you just want him to say the megalodon is better, just say so. Old Ning snapped. Zip it, Lin Yuan, speak up. I think this question actually had an answer a long time ago. They are both weaklings. Old Ning frowned. Why would you say that? He explained, because both were eventually weeded out during the long process of evolution. Neither the megalodon shark nor the Leviathan whale exists in the world we live in today. Even if modern sharks or whales show some ancient genetic traits, they still are not the original megalodons or leviathans from back then. Those creatures are gone forever. Plus, if you force a spirit creature to revert, looking at old Ning's reaction, Ning Yang noticed something very rare. Grandpa stayed silent. He heard someone call his precious megalodon weak and did not even explode. He wanted to hear more. Go on, tell me more. She could only pray for him now. Great. He is looking for any excuse to rip into him. Grandpa is incredibly petty when it comes to his megalodons. Lin Yuan spoke up clearly. During the Tertiary Ocean Age, the megalodon and the Leviathan were the ultimate apex predators of the sea. They ruled the top of the food chain for so long that they actually stalled the evolution of other marine life, right up until about 65 million years ago. When that meteor slammed into Earth, it triggered a massive wave of natural selection, finally opening the door for the Fortian Age from a creation master's perspective on species survival. The megalodon and Leviathan were powerful once, but they were tossed aside because they could not handle the extreme shifts in the environment. In the grand scheme of the evolutionary journey, They were actually the weak ones. Elder Nen claps his hands in praise. Good, finally a theory with actual depth. She breathes a sigh of relief. Looks like he passed. He says, listen, kiddo, I'm personally taking this boy to finish those 3 knowledge exams myself. That'll be enough. Let's see what the youth of today are actually made of. She flashes a thumbs up to Lin Yuan. Great job. Everyone has jaw drops as Elder Nen leads him away. Who's this kid getting a personal escort straight to the exam room? Maybe he's the heir to some elite creator clan or a rising star the main association is grooming for greatness. It's been 10 years since the elder did anything like this. He walks ahead, warning him, listen up, young man. Studying takes the right attitude and method, but above all else, you have got to keep your cool. He snaps at the crowd. Why aren't you losers studying? Stop staring or I'll fail every single one of you. He wonders why the old man is suddenly so cranky. The crowd goes silent instantly. Sir, he sits down, exam paper ready, Nen says, go. He scribbles frantically, praising his companion. Good job, Smarty. All that info is just flooding into my brain right now. Smarty replies, this test is actually brutal. Some of these answers were buried way back in the book's intro. Meanwhile, Elder Nine watches him, fast pen, calm vibes. This kid's foundation is rock solid. Looks like he'll finish in 2 hours. A real talent. But only 1 hour later, he puts the pen down. Elder Nen, I am all finished. Can I take the professional creator exam now? He's confident. With Smarty's massive database, this challenge is a total breeze. But Elder Nen blocks him. Hold up, you're not taking that test today. Lin Yuan is stunned. He can wrap his head around it. Why not? Did I actually fail those 3 life knowledge tests? Elder Nen shakes his head. Hardly. It's actually because you did way too good. You went and smashed the world record for the spirit life exams. By law, I am forced to report these insane scores to the professional guild immediately. So your creator exam has to wait until tomorrow. Lin Yuan finally gets it. Oh, so I actually passed. He adds, but I was planning on challenging myself to crush that 1-star creator exam in under 2 hours. 2 hours? You trying to skip straight to 2 stars already? Slow down, kid. Haste makes waste. Wait for tomorrow. Lin Yuan sighs, man proposes, God disposes. I guess Smarty starts nagging him. Since we were free, let's go visit the little guy. Lin Yuan agrees. True, it's not like I can test today anyway. But Elder Nen asks if he wants to see something cool. He leads to a high security area that requires a keycard. Are you sure this tour won't bother anyone? He asks. Elder Nen just scoffs at the idea. Nah. I'm the vice president of this creator guild. I'm in the top dog around here. Though it's kind of embarrassing. The legendary 5-star creators don't want the job, so we don't even have a president. He then leads Lin Yuan to the edge of a massive, shimmering lake. Just hearing the water flow gives him a sense of crushing pressure. It's enough to take your breath away. Elder Nen has a surprise ready. Heads up, kid, I'm about to blow your mind. The blast of spirit energy is shocking. This aura is just like the rumors. The vice president isn't he just a creator? He's a legit king-class powerhouse. A massive fin breaks the surface. A giant fish leaps out of the water, and the pressure is absolutely terrifying. Elder Nen pets it. This is my sawtooth shark. I spent years raising this beast. What do you think, kid? Check out those teeth. Anything that gets too close would be shredded instantly. Smarty is shaking like a leaf. Lin Yuan, I'm scared. I just want to go home and find Yin Yin. Scanning through his glasses, he gasps, platinum rank, legendary quality. The elder smiles at his reaction. Impressive, kid. So tell me, why haven't I pushed it to diamond rank yet? He stands up ready to explain. That's easy. You're waiting for the diamond threshold to trigger a mutation and turn it into a prehistoric megalodon. Sharp kid, Nin cheers. Now go grab that stuff off the workbench for me. He runs over. You got it. Looking at the jars, they read both floored. Is this actual blood from a dragon beast? His hands are shaking like crazy. The stuff he usually buys is only gold rank, but this stuff is definitely platinum. Plus, there is at least 200 drops here. Wait, is Elder Nen actually giving me a whole jar of this? Smarty figures this is what you call a mentor's gift. He grabs a bottle of essence and tosses it down. You kids are so soft, trembling just from holding a jar. He's stunned. One single drop costs 2,000 spirit coins. These tubes are worth at least 2 million. Easy. And he's just feeding it to the shark like it's a snack. Nen explains, I don't really have a choice here. Prehistoric megalodons were built to hunt dragon beasts. After all, Lin Yuan is totally speechless. Elder Ning, you really are a megalodon freak, aren't you? He gets totally serious. So, Lin Yuan, listen up. The title of creator sounds like you can do anything, like you are some god, but you've got to remember this one thing. Every living thing evolves the same way. No exceptions. There is always a pattern to follow. Get going, and don't be late for your exam tomorrow. He says, yes, sir. Thanks, Mr. Vice President. Outside, Nayang meets his grandpa. Finally, you guys are out. So what's the deal with this Lin Yuan kid anyway? What's his story? Did he fail? We won't know the results until tomorrow. Elder Ning hands her a task. Oh, and one more thing. Send this letter to City Lord Ling Xiao later today. Before you send that, go check if the Mang and Du families have made it back yet. He thinks to himself that the kid's a real talent, and it'd be a shame to waste that. Whether he can skyrocket to the top tomorrow depends entirely on his own skills and guts. Genius is nagging me, so I should probably go find Chu Ci now. Lin Yuan hesitates. Actually, maybe I'll just hop on Star Web for a quick second first. His phone starts buzzing and he picks up. Yo, Chu Ci, that's crazy. I was literally just talking about you. Chu Ci drops a bombshell. Big bro, can you get to the school? I just got hurt during our live combat practice session. He panics immediately. Yuri hurt. Lin Yuan starts sprinting like crazy. Just hang on, I'm coming right now. He mumbles to himself as he bolts down the street. Injured, Ivy read the tournament rules front to back. They aren't even supposed to target the students directly. If it was a direct hit, they'd have to get past that Iron Bull's defense first. How did someone actually land a blow on her? What's going on? He bursts into the school clinic in no time. Chu Ci waves at him. Hey bro, you actually made it here to check on me. He and Genius look her over. Totally stressed out. Chu Ci, where are you hurt? Dante lied to me. Seriously, if you were injured, you can hide it. We definitely need to use some extra braised pork to help you heal up. She unwraps the bandage on her wrist. It's right here. While I was sparring with an upperclassman using the iron bowl, a random piece of flying rock just clipped me. It was just a freak accident with a stone. Lin Yuan and Genius just sigh in frustration. You seriously called me all the way down here just for a little scratch. If I didn't get here fast, this thing would be healed on its own in an hour. A guy walks in and says, honestly, with her defensive counter-attack style, getting hit like that is just pure bad luck. Lin Yuan looks curious. So who is this guy? He was in the crowd watching my combat session. He's actually the one who went and grabbed the school doctor for me. How Z explains himself. Look, I originally came to Bohemia City to find someone specific, but Ivy had a sudden change of heart. Now I really want to track down the creator who trained that Iron Bull. I need to see just how talented this person actually is. Lin Yuan gets a bad feeling. See my talent. Did that Iron Bull gift expose my secret abilities? Then the guy asks him point blank, how long did it take you to train up that Iron Bull anyway? He mumbles something about 7 or 8 months. But Genius knows the truth. From the time they got home until he gave it him until away was only 7 hours. Hearing that, Houzi just curses under his breath. Damn it, I mean B, if it were me, that would have taken at least 2 years. He's confused. Why is this reaction so different from what I expected? Over at the City Lord's office, a scout reports in. City Lord, Elder Ning sent you a letter. Ling Xiao just nods. Yeah, I got it. An assistant reports that Elder Meng and Elder Du just left. She replies, didn't I ask the dean to see them off? Besides, those 2 old-timers wanted to keep this whole trip strictly private. Pass the word down. We need to double the guards at every spatial rift in the district immediately. All reserve units need to be in position within 2 months. The assistant speaks up. City Lord, one more thing. Since the Radiance 100 sequence trials are coming up, should we prioritize the selection process for the top 100 students in the academy first? Ling Xiao is shocked. We only locked in 5 out of 20 seeds, and there are still 34 people on the waiting list. She looks over Chu Ci's file, noting her sacrifice and pain absorption skills. Ling Xiao gives an order. Keep a close eye on this freshman, and she's actually got the talent. Put her straight onto the main seed list. He double checks with her, but she's only a freshman. Shouldn't we watch her for another year? She gives him a cold look and reminds him, we don't have any more time. Out of 32 cities in the Radiance Federation, Bohemia is 5th in economy, but we only have 3 people in the top 100 sequence. Growth in Bohemia City hit a massive bottleneck 2 years ago. If things keep going this way, he cuts himself off and salutes. Yes, I understand. He thinks to himself that the City Lord is getting way more decisive. Honestly, it's no surprise she's feeling this much pressure. If that star athlete had not suddenly quit the sequence 2 years ago, things would be way different. Too bad. Meanwhile, Houzi is busy chatting it up with the kid. To be honest, I'm here for 2 main reasons. The first is to track someone down. Lin Yuan looks at him curiously. Are you looking for one of the teachers here? He reveals it's an old friend. I figured he'd be here recovering from his injuries. If he just said the word, getting a teaching job here would be a breeze. Chu Ci frowns. Hey, why does it sound like you were looking down on our teachers? Lin Yuan calms her down. Nah, you're overthinking it. The guy continues. My other task is also to find someone special. She guesses, is it another old friend? He shakes his head. Nope, it's the singer of my dreams. The most legendary wildflower in this messy era. The kid is speechless. An online singer, Chu Ci suddenly remembers seeing a bunch of students back at school trying to get famous through live streaming. What is his handle? Maybe I know him. He mentions Tezendi Siamla. She replies, well then it is definitely not him. At least not at my school. Lin Yuan finally believes it. Yin Yin's stream actually has viewers clever as deep in thought. What if he finds out Yin Yin is actually just a bird? Houzi feels a bit let down. I guess he is not here, but talking to you was cool. Catch you later. He waves goodbye. Fate brought us together. Peace out. He checks his phone. Definitely an interesting guy with creator potential, especially with those unique spirit pet nurturing ideas of his. Looks like Long Tao's chance to become Moon Queen's apprentice just got a whole lot harder. Houzi S on a call and makes a decision. No way, still no sign of Liu Ji anywhere in the capital city. Healing his trauma is just going to take some time. Chu Ci is on the other end asking, Big brother, when are you finally getting me a sister-in-law? Lin Yuan gives a forced laugh. Why ask that? Oh right, kid, Yin Yan sent this gift for you. She is skeptical. What is this? He says it is Yin Yan's autograph. She said it would be worth a fortune one day. You have no idea this is the official signature of TTC Law. Chu Ci treasures it seriously. I will keep this safe forever. She is curious. What are you doing in the city? I mentioned being hurt, and you just appeared. Are you here for supplies? Lin Yuan finally drops the news. Didn't I tell you I'm planning to take the creator exam? Chu Ci is shocked. You are testing this year that fast? He points. Yeah, I feel ready enough. So I'm just gonna go for it. There is a restaurant over there. Let's eat and talk. She realizes she's starving since he mentioned it. At the table, Lin Yuan asks about her day. So how is that Iron Bull Hino working out for you? What direction do you want for your next spirit pet? She reports back. It works great. But just thinking about it makes me so mad. My classmates call me the Big Iron Bull. Isn't that just rude? Lin Yuan gets annoyed. That's totally disrespectful. How can they give you such a lame nickname? Clever chimes in, right? Still not as cool as the Iron Bull Princess name I came up with. He thinks thank God it is better than Iron Bucket after finishing dinner. Chu Ci is feeling great. So good. We used to only have fish head soup on holidays. He tells her, things are better now. Spend the money I send, done TB cheap. To boost the Iron Bull's defense and power, you have to feed it all kinds of different metal ores. I'm sending you more cash. I'll send a silver green ivy later. Do not worry about the price tag. Chu Ci is stunned. Silver grade green ivy. Since when does our shop stock such high-end goods? Checking her balance, Chu Ci is blown away. Are we rich now or what? He stands behind her and says, I guess you could say that. If that's the case, since you asked about my next pet, I want to go somewhere. She leads him to Treasure Pavilion. He knows the place. Isn't this the most elite auction house from the capital? She says, you got it right. I have wanted to peek inside forever, but the prices always scared me off. Now I can finally walk in with my head held high. Lin Yuan swipes his card. True. Maybe the pavilion actually has the perfect second spirit pet for the kid. Walking in, he decides if I pass that creator exam tomorrow, we can check out every single floor in this place. Right now, we restuck on floor 1. Chu Ci agrees. Floor 1 is fine. It's about the fun. Look, brother, that little white fox. He explains it is a twin-tailed snow ferret, a super rare pure ice attacker, but not a good fit for you. She hesitates, but it's so cute, right? Clever thinks it has one less tail than me. No wonder I am cuter. Chu Ci wants to know the price. How much for the ferret? Lin Yuan checks 1,100 glory coins. She sadly says goodbye. We might be in the same room, but we are definitely from two different worlds. Little guy, he blames himself. Sorry, kid, your big brother was just a late bloomer. Suddenly, Lin Yuan spots a masked person carrying cocoons on their back. Wait, are those blue flash butterfly cocoons? He's curious. If it evolves again, it becomes the only insect in the top 10 most beautiful spirits. Blue light goddess butterfly. That would be a legendary treasure. Clever sees it too, a blue light goddess butterfly cocoon, ranked number 6 among the 10 most beautiful pets. He replies it is just a goddess butterfly cocoon for now. Evolving it takes so many steps and complex processes. Clever is confident what you read here, aren't you? Planning to give her a goddess butterfly. Lin Yuan says no, I'm actually after that silent scale powder skill from the blue flash. It's a high tier mystical skill. If they get hit by that powder, the enemy pet can use any moves. Finally makes total sense. He thought to himself 90% of those butterflies went extinct during the awakening. Finding 4 is basically a miracle. Are those just gonna disrespect Li Jiu like that? Unbelievable. Can't he believe this place has sellers looking this rag? With a fit like that, how can you be selling anything legit? He looked at them, totally annoyed. Is it really necessary to dress that flashy just for the first floor? Besides, you aren't buying the guy, so why care what he wears? Who do these people think they are? Liu Ji snapped coldly. Butterfly cocoons, if you actually want them, 120 radiance coins takes the lot. Lin Yuan was fuming. What a steal if those are blue flash butterflies. 120 coins is a total joke. He knew for these beauties, that price was dirt cheap. But he is selling cocoons. It is a total blind box and the seller cannot even promise what is hiding inside. That is a total rip-off. They complain. Since when are butterfly cocoons considered some kind of rare treasure? How did he even get in here? These usually go for 50,000 federal coins elsewhere, 30 radiance coins each. Seriously, what is a bronze spirit gonna fly out? These things are hidden 30 meters up in the endless forest. Look at his raggedy clothes. No way he climbed that high, I am telling you. This guy is a scammer. Maybe call security and see if he snuck in. Stata leaned in, curious. Hey, what is the big deal? If they will not buy them, Lin Yuan I will take all 4 cocoons. Like how a froze. Wait, what? Look, kid, did you not hear me? These things are total fakes. Just a bunch of cheap knockoffs. He knew anything in these display cases had to be appraised first. No way they were fakes. Lin Yuan approached Liu Ji. Look, I am serious about making a deal. The man stayed silent, offering no reply. Then he suddenly just bright past Lin Yuan and left. She laughed. See that? He is so embarrassed he is running away. A fake is a fake. No matter what, Liu Ji turned back and said, if you are actually serious about this, come back tomorrow at this time. I will prove I grabbed these cocoons from deep inside the endless forest. Sutta stepped up and asked, hey, what happened? He just reassured her it is fine. Let us go. As they left, she cheered. That was quite the show today. You better crush that exam tomorrow. Okay, he comforted her, telling her to trust him. Laho was fuming. She almost talked the price down until that brat ruined everything. Tron Lin tried to soothe her. Just let it go, Mom. It is just some cocoons. Once I pass the creator exam tomorrow, I will buy you a real gift. The next day at the creator guild, Lin Yuan was yawning nonstop. Clever looked at him and asked, "Rough night, Lin Yuan." He shook his head. "Nah, I just cannot stop thinking about those butterfly cocoons." La Hoa spotted him immediately. "Cannot believe a brat like you is even taking the test. It is way harder this time. Only established creator families can handle this. You're just a small fry." Tron Lin smirked. "I have gathered so many rare materials for this occasion. No matter how hard it gets, nothing stops me. Let us see which lucky spirit gets an upgrade today." Up front, Old Ning announced, "Listen up, candidates. You will be in private rooms, so nobody bothers you during the exam. Good luck." He was relieved, less drama that way, but he still had to be careful not to reveal his true power. He called out, "Please enter the testing area in order." Old Ning's thoughts drifted back to Lin Yuan. "Hard for the clueless, easy for the master's kid. Show me what you have actually got. Don't go wasting that letter of recommendation I sent your way." Lin Yu walked up and asked, "So Old Ning, did I make it? Am I late?" He replied, "Not exactly late, but the last group just went in. You cannot cheer for them. You cannot scare them either. Just be on your best behavior." She acted humble. "What is the point of scaring them? Did not the other elders already talk to you? What is the test topic today?" Old Ning laughed. "I am not some kind of monster. Why are you so worried? It is just a little thing. Just a tiny iron-headed weasel, that is all." Well, Nungi Tiu was shocked. "You use the ones every pro hates. Those things have terrible attitudes, and they are cowards. That is the exam." Old Ning asked proudly, "Pretty thoughtful of me, right? I really put my heart into worrying for these kids." Meanwhile, Tron Lin was struggling. "I cannot catch it. It will not even touch the materials." One person was literally prying the beast's mouth open with their hands. "Eat already, you brat." Another person cheered, "Yes, I actually studied for this. Word is the test is crazy hard this year. Glad I stayed up late studying the dictionary for stubborn spirits." Lin Yuan prepared his power, expecting it to scream. Clever replied, "Looks like the books were wrong. This one is actually pretty chill." Niyoung asked his grandpa about the difficulty. Lin Tiu explained, "The attitude is only half the battle. The real trick with iron-headed weasels is that every single one eats something different. If you do not use their favorite snack as bait, you can forget about using materials to force an evolution. Compared to recent years, this is definitely the toughest exam yet. Elder Nai has his reasons. If he does not play dirty, those old farts man and do will never let him pass." She hesitates. "Is the drama starting for these kids already? I used every single growth material the book mentioned. It is all in there." Seeing the little guy grab the cup, Lin Yuan cheers. "Smart move. Kid, you are a genius. This is going to be a breeze." Smart is pumped. This fruit is its favorite snack. "Now I just need to mix these sharp pine needles with some heavy iron and feed it." 30 minutes later, Elder Ni asks Ling Sao, "What is up, City Lord? Getting cold feet already? I've got all the confidence in the world." She snaps back, "Confidence or not, they are not coming out yet. I have city business to handle." The door slowly creaks open with a sharp sound. Ling Xia turns fast. Elder Nai is floored. "The kid is out in under an hour. Did he fail already?" "No way, he is done." Ling Yuan flashes a grin. "Not a chance. Elder Nai, I would never fail this. I am done with the test. Honestly, I want to take the 2-star exam right now." Ling Xiao is stunned. "No way this kid evolved the Ironhead Weasel that fast." He laughs. "So, City Lord, I told you I could spot talent." The stats pop up. Pet name, Ironhead Weasel, rank, bronze rank, level 1. Check that out. It is looking solid. She thinks his basic scores were insane, but this creation talent, that is next level stuff. This kid is a total monster. Ling Xia speaks up. "Technically, you are officially a creator now. You passed the first hurdle. Let me double check. You really want to jump straight into the 2-star exam?" Lin Yuan feels the heat. He is being praised, but the pressure is heavy. Elder Ni says, "Chill out. She is the City Lord. Just be real." He realized she is the legend City Lord Ling Xiao, the one who single-handedly crushed the space rift. No wonder this 2-star exam is such a big deal to her. Lin Yuan keeps it cool. "Don't worry, City Lord. I'm hitting the 2-star test right now. No sweat." Ling Xiao signals her team, "Fine. Use the same private breeding room. We will get everything ready for you." Nai Duong watches him go. "Vice President, is the 2-star exam really that much of a nightmare?" He explains, "The 1-star test is basically just the front door of being a creator. You just level up a pet. Back in the day, there was not even a time limit. Just succeed and you are in. Some rich kids just throw expensive items at the problem and pass. Hey, a fat wallet is a skill too. Also, call me Grandpa." Ling Xiao continues, "But those types never get past 1-star. The 2-star exam is about the pet's core and its origin. Most people think quality is just a regular stat, but quality is what actually decides how strong a pet can get." Elder Nai, "I bet the test is the same as usual. You have got exactly 4 hours to finish. Evolve an elite pet from normal to epic before the incense burns out. Oh, one more tiny thing. You have to heal a dying bronze rank pet too." Ling Xiao was shocked. "What, same as previous years?" Elder Nai smirks. "It is origin damage." The room goes dead silent. Ling Xiao grabs his collar. You old goat, why don't you just ask the kid to bring back the dead? He is out of options. If it is not this hard, those old farts, man, and Du will never approve. Plus, the stricter we are, the better we look in front of the Moon Queen, right? Now, Duong knows origin damage is the ultimate deal breaker. Most creators just walk away the second they see it. Even if you save it, the pet could still flatline at any moment during the treatment. While everyone is panicking, Lin Yuan is just chilling in the room. This is great. I thought the test would be a challenge, evolving a lily. I can do that in my sleep. Smart speaks up. Don't you forget, Lin Yuan, you still have to fix that dying pet. Stats, sharp pincer crab. Rank, bronze rank, level 1. He takes a look at the patient. Man, this looks bad. Aside from my own pet, I've never actually done surgery on a monster before. First, I have to find the source. One touch on the shell and it is shaking in pain. Smart, hit me with the analysis. Give me the breakdown. He sees the cracks inside, with the only one crack on the outside, but it is completely shattered inside. I have to move fast. No, this is too slow. At this rate, it will take the full 4 hours. If I add the Lily upgrade, I am totally going over time. Time to use the Spirit Goldfish and Lily combo for a fast recovery. Finally, the pet looks like it is back. Lin Yuan is hyped. Yes, immediate results, but then the pet starts foaming and shaking. Smart has some bad news. Lin Yuan, its vitals are dropping fast. He is totally losing it. He's panicking. He has to stabilize this thing now, or it is game over for the exam and this guy. Then, a light bulb moment, he decides to use Pure Land of Bliss. It might just buy him enough time to fix this huge mess. It is steady now. He gets it. The outer shell healed too fast and crushed the organs. This fee already had core damage. So a second hit like that is basically a death sentence. Gotta prioritize the guts first, no questions asked. It takes longer, but as a creator, saving lives comes first. Meanwhile, the other losers are already walking out, gossiping about how impossible the whole test was. Man, this year's test is brutal. No way anyone jumps from 1 star straight to 2. It is just not happening. Unless a miracle drops from the sky, we are stuck at level 1. Elder Ning asks her, what is the matter? City Lord, want my granddaughter to bring you a chair. Ling Xiao is sweating bullets though. 4 hours are almost up. He is like, chill out, I tested it. If the kid is real talent, he would be done in 2 hours tops. She snaps back, and if he fails, the old man just shrugs. Well, then he is just not good enough. Ling Xiao is fuming at his attitude. This shameless old geezer does not even care about the guy he personally recommended. He argues, look, this is about becoming the Moon Empress's disciple. Standards have to be sky high. Being tough helps a creator grow. Then a lackey checks his watch. City Lord, the 4 hours are officially over. Ling Xiao sighs, fine, let us go. But then Lin Yuan's voice rings out, Elder Ning, I am finally finished. He peeks out, am I late? He knows his method took forever, but at least there will not be any nasty side effects. Ning Yang checks the pot. The Lily actually hit epic rank. Ling Xiao is stoked. This kid is a straight-up prodigy. Crushing a nightmare exam like that in under 4 hours is totally insane. Elder Ning has to be the one to hand over the creator badge. Lin Yuan just plays it cool. Now, you are too kind, but inside, he is sweating. He almost missed the cut. Lucky that Pure Land move boosted his spirit healing. Even the old man is impressed. This is not just hype. The Fae is literally thanking him. The crabstone, the snipping crab, risked its life to protect the thing. Now it wants you to have it. Lin Yuan takes the stone and just shoves it in his pocket. No biggie. They are low. Key shocked. Not bad. Kid. He actually figured out how to use growth spurts to take the pressure off those busted organs. Smart move. He pins a badge right onto Lin Yuan's shirt. I hereby grant Lin Yuan the 2-star creator badge. Wear it with pride and help us keep the Radiance Federation safe and sound. Keep this thing on you. It is a major flex and will get you through a lot of doors. Ling Xiao raises a glass. Cheers to our newest pro. Who knew Thorn City was hiding a young superstar like you? He hesitates. Wait, we are in a hall. Where did the City Lord even get wine? And she is totally chudging it. She calls for the lut. Next thing he knows, a shiny card is pressed into his hand. It is a 2-star web card for 2-star creators. He is hyped because his first 2 cards are already tied up. Then comes a key. Free housing in Thorn City. Use it for a home or a business. It is entirely up to you. Lin Yuan's eyes go wide. A whole house, man. These perks are absolutely insane. Elder Ning is like, whatever, this is just base stuff for a 2-star. No big deal. Ling Xiao jumps in. Wait, do not forget the retainers. Elder Ning, nah, he will not do. He barks at the guards to take the tipsy city lord away to rest. She is wasted rambling about picking 2 random guys. Elder Ning ignores her and hands Lin Yuan 2 retainer medals to keep for himself. He explains that retainers go way back to the old frontier days. Back in the day, exploring was incredibly dangerous, so creators hired helpers to assist with raising fee. In exchange, those fighters use their combat skills to protect them like personal guards. Over time, that tradition turned into the official retainer system. These medals prove the Federation recognizes your right to own 2 personal retainers. Pretty big deals. He wonders if that elite fighter he saw was just someone's retainer. As he walks out, his phone starts buzzing. He declines the invite. No need for a party. Just focus on the 100 children competition. Your success is enough for me. Anyway, I am at the pavilion now. Talk later, Chime asks sadly. Are you sure we should not call her? But he does not want to bug her. She is only in 10th grade and already in the qualifiers. Every second counts, and I am not going to be the one holding her back right now. Chime sighs, I bet she really wants to celebrate with you. Suddenly, some guy walks up to chat. Hello, honorable creator, need a guide to show you around? Lin Yuan just brushes him off. No thanks, I have a meeting set up. I am thinking to myself, man, that service went from 0 to 60 fast. What is the crowd buzzing about over there? My master did you a solid just by asking to see those papers. Yet you are acting like you have an appointment. Show me the contract or the deposit. Stop looking for trouble. I am a 1-star creator. Buying your trash cocoons is a huge favor. Li Ho chimes in, saying her husband is right. I already told you, there are still 2 hours until the appointment. If they do not show up, we will talk. He raises his fist. Who do you think you are? Making my master wait for 2 hours. You are begging for a beatdown. Lin Yuan steps up and grabs the guy's wrist. Hey, didn't he blame him? He is actually just waiting for me to arrive. Hao is shocked. A 2-star creator, the people behind him start whispering in awe. Is he really that young? Kid has a bright future. First time I have seen a 2-star creator this young. Lin Yuan feels pretty proud. Chenji Bozlo, my bad, 2-star creator. Forgive my ignorance for offending someone as high rank as you. Please forgive my guard for being such a total idiot. Lin Yuan shrugs it off. It is fine. Then the daughter asks for a gift. Chenji just drags his kid away. You failed the test and still want a prize? Move it. Li Ji says since you are on time, I will prove these are real. Lin Yuan says no need. He asks the staff to lead them to a private room on the 3rd floor instead. The clerk agrees instantly. Lin Yuan realizes right away that this guy is actually kind of big deal. Let's see what he is about. The clerk opens the door. You two go ahead and talk freely. Lin Yuan stares at the flower pot. No way, even the decorative plants are silver grade. Liu Ji reveals his spirit pet. Take a look at this. Lin Yuan is stunned. A source life form. Smarty is curious. This source life form is likely insect queen. Every time it levels up, it eats a bug to steal its Dina and pumps out a whole swarm. Lin Yuan confirms the theory. That is it. That is how he gets all those different insect wings at the exact same time. But her core is trashed and she is nearly dead. A source life form in this state cannot use regular spirit medicine. No wonder he looks like death. Liu Ji warns him. Touch the cocoon. You will see exactly how I found all 4 of these in the endless forest. He tries it and it works. Spiritual connection. Lin Yuan wonders. The endless forest is lethal. How is he so relaxed? Check out the masked guy. He shouts as he feels the spiritual surge. The queen is at her limit. He realizes they are sharing the pain. He is out of options. Fine, let us at least get the queen's condition stable for now and see what happens. The energy calms down. Lin Yuan exhales. Okay, it is working. She is finally starting to stabilize. Liu Ji is totally floored. This new creator actually healed his keen. Someone told him her source was damaged beyond repair. If she was not a special source life form, there would have been a very simple cure to fix her up. But her core needs the absolute purest spiritual energy, with 0 medicinal properties, to slowly recover and heal properly. Unless you know the top-tier experts, you are basically screwed. Lin Yuan wonders if he can actually produce that kind of pure spiritual energy with no medicinal traces. Finally, things are steady. Lin Yuan relaxes. Then Liu Ji speaks up from behind him now. Liu Ji takes off his mask. I am 27, a B-rank fighter with an epic platinum rank 3 queen. Lin Yuan is shocked. 27 and B-rank, seriously. He drops the bomb. 2 years ago, they called me Radiant Sequence 39, the heart of the swarm. He remembers now the legend who defended Cold Frost City alone. Rumors said he vanished and his rank was deleted. Liu Ji drops to one knee. I swear by the Warun to become the guard for 2-star creator Lin Yuan. If I break this, let the world end me and my spiritual powers vanish forever. Light floods the room. Lin Yuan cannot stop at a rune. Are you actually serious? Stop. Energy hits his chest. Liu Ji forced the contract. Too late now. The master-servant bond is already sealed. Lin Yuan is speechless. Do you for real? A rune. Break that and you will lose your spirit energy. He wonders in his head, why would he go this far? He begs him, please, I want to ask you to help me restore my queen. I have nothing left to give you as a reward, so I will be your shield. Lin Yuan says, look, I would have helped you even if you did sign up to protect me. But Liu Ji is not having it. He does not do favors. Everything has to be a fair trade. Man, this guy has got some serious pride. Lin Yuan is still confused. You do not even know me. Man, is it really worth betting your whole future on a stranger? Li Ji just stares him down, thinking back to what Hozi told him before. Even if Lord Zhujin fails, this federation is packed with hidden geniuses. Maybe someone specializes in this. Everyone else said no, but if Lord Zhujin cannot pull it off, there is no way I can. It is a dead end, right? People get spooked fast. Pure spiritual energy with 0 medicinal properties. No way. That sounds like some fairy tale nonsense. It is straight up impossible. Another guy chimes in, look, kid, this thing is toast. Calling in the big guns costs a fortune. You are young. Why are you so obsessed with saving this mother bug anyway? Plus, even the top tier guys are struggling lately. Since you are the only one who did not turn him away, he knows it is worth the gamble. Liu Ji makes it official from now on. I am your sword and your shield, young master. This is awkward. Is this really happening? The staff starts gossiping. Who are those 2 guys anyway? One of them is a newly ranked creator with crazy money. The other one is a mystery. Word is the big bosses gave him a free pass to stay here. Some girl thinks he is probably just the kid of some family that lost their status. The higher-ups probably just dumped him here to keep him quiet. Li Ju leads the way. Lin Yuan laughs. Honestly, you could have just asked me to fix the mother bug. I would not have turned you down. He sticks to his guns. Do not joke like that, young master. The title makes Lin Yuan cringe. Can you please stop calling me that? But the guy is already stuck in his ways. Fine, young master. I have some stuff to handle before I can follow you home. But you still owe me 120 brilliance coins for that cocoon. Business is business, right? 8. Wait, what? Even as my bodyguard, I do not get a discount. He is strictly business. Lin Yuan just has to take it. Lu Ji is a stone-cold professional. No discounts here. Clever tells him to stop being a cheapskate and go tell Yin Yin the good news already. They get back and shout for Yin Yin. We are home. It flies over screaming for help. Lin Yuan asks, what is the deal? Go look at Red Thorn in the backyard right now. Seeing how massive it has gotten, Lin Yuan's jaw drops. No way, this is insane. A tentacle reaches out. Clever gets worried. Be careful, Lin Yuan. It is just trying to be cute. He lets it lift him up. Relax, I know you are happy. Clever thinks it looks more like it wants to eat him. Yin Yin mentions a package. A delivery. I have not even ordered anything lately. That is weird. Turns out Sister Han sent some gifts, 300 spirit creatures to celebrate him becoming a 2-star creator. She is actually pretty thoughtful for doing that. Registration info is already linked to his identity. Everything on the star web is synced up to his profile now. The shop shows a 2-star creator is on duty. Time to start using that second identity card for everything. Wait, Sister Hen left another note. A dying spirit animal, only 100 brilliance coins. It is already silver grade. No cuts on the outside, but the internal damage is brutal. Its organs are all messed up and out of place. 5 hours left. Tops. Use the Pure Land to keep it alive for a bit longer. Lin Yuan tells Yin Yin to open the other boxes. It is a shocker. What is this? Just dry firewood. Another note says it is a gold grade plant. Totally trashed. Hope you are not laughing. 300 brilliance coins after the discount. Be careful, man. Clever is checking it out with a lens. It is completely burnt to a crisp. Not firewood, the core is gone, but I still feel life. Looks like a cinnamon tree. It is a Cinnabar Cinnamon gold grade 4 out of 10 wood system. Perfect quality with some wild skills. The scent clears your head and kills fatigue. It blooms year-round. The petals wipe out toxins. Nectar from the buds can actually heal mental damage. Spirit of Cinnamon, this thing resists and erases curse damage and nasty spells. Unique trait, it cleanses hard toxins and breaks mental curses or hexes like nothing. He's stoked, oh my god. This cinnamon tree is a lucky charm and a total beast with insane traits. It's the ultimate kryptonite for poisons and dark energy. We're talking spiritual toxins being wiped clean they were never there. Total game changer for the squad. Even those nasty curse toxins and stubborn seals done stand a chance against this thing. Smart calls Lin Yuan, I can get this last box open. The note says they detected some gold tier spirit energy but weren't sure what it was, so they threw it in for free. Get back here pronto and wait for me to crack this thing open for us. Lin Yuan's jaw drops. This last one is a jade cinnamon dew, a rare plant species from the Afuk family. It's already a gold tier level 8 out of 10 and has perfect quality stats. This is insane. He realizes it's a treasure that buffs spiritual power. It needs to hit platinum to fruit, but it's almost there. Ajia Hans, the clerk, asks, Boss, this guy is a certified 2-star creator now. Are we really sending him that old junk that wouldn't sell? What if he gets offended and trashes our reputation? She snaps back, junk, I held onto those pieces on purpose. The clerk argues that the boss doesn't even know what the mystery items are, plus the first one was basically meat shop scrap according to everyone. Jai Hen gets a text saying he arrived. She heads out personally to give him a big welcome. She greets him with a huge grin. Well, if it isn't our new 2-star creator. Take a seat. This is high-end spirit tea I just grabbed from the capital. Give it a taste, bro. Did you get my gift? Lin Yuan replies, I'm loving the vibes, Sister Han, but you were being way too mysterious. No more games, let's keep it 100 and talk business. Sister Han, just tell me what's on your mind. Jai Han stops beating around the bush. I know you've got rare spirits hitting your shelves constantly. Any chance I can get in on that and buy wholesale from you? Lin Yuan frowns slightly, thinking it over. Of course she wants to restock from me. Without missing a beat, he agrees to her deal. Yeah, why not? Jai Han's eyes go wide. That easy. Lin Yuan flashes her friendly smile and keeps the energy positive. Since you were being real with me, I won to you dirty. If you're treating me right, I definitely want to make sure you're taken care of. Stock is tight though. I can do 200 elite grade goldfish a month. As for the bronze tier blue vines, they were super rare. I can only give you 50 pots max. Hearing this, Jai Han's eyes light up with pure hype as she responds. Deal, I'll pay retail plus 3%. You re a lifesaver. Seriously, this is exactly what I needed. My shop doesn't have a creator. So 3 stars was our ceiling. Now we finally have a shot at hitting 4-star status. This changes everything for the business. Lin Yuan looks at her and says, if you're rushing for 4 stars this year, I'll try to get you 20 elite grade 5 blessing fish and 20 silver tier blue vines next month. That should push you over the edge. Lin Yuan's thinking. Higher ranks mean Mobius Alank is basically a money-eating machine. I need to clear these paths now. Plus, hearing him offer 20 more units makes Jie-Han's jaw hit the floor. 20 of them. She can't even believe the numbers she's hearing. It's like she just won the spirit world lottery or something crazy. She literally falls backward from the shock. Luckily, her assistant is right there to catch her before she hits. Steady now, boss. Jie-Han rubs her head, mind totally racing. The creator backing this kid, isn't he just 3 stars? They've got to be 4 stars or even higher. No doubt. 3 days later, Lin Yuan is grinding shovel in one hand, wiping sweat with the other. He mumbles to himself, this pile of spirit stone should be enough to keep the aura levels high for now. No telling how long Mobius is going to be knocked out before waking up again. Shouldering his shovel, he checks the wind spirit. He smirks. Spirit aura plus herbal meds. This speed horn spirit is already looking way better than before. Maybe the basic stuff will work now. Time to test out some standard therapy on this guy. Lin Yuan reaches out and starts pumping more power into the wind speed spirit creature. He whispers, healing from the inside out is the best way to build a solid foundation and energy. The healing's way stronger now. Plus, the real show is about to start. The moment he finishes, the spirit undergoes a massive shift. Pure power explodes from its body. Lin Yuan scans the creature to check its updated data display. Name, Wind Speed Spirit. Species, Archaeodactyl Antelope. It's a gold tier level 1 out of 10. Wind type spirit, complete levelity. It has the Rush Impact skill, which is a total heavy hitter. It uses its horns to gore enemies. They razor sharp, slicing through the air to create wind bladed from a distance. Wind energy flows over its skin, creating a solid wind shield. The Storm Strike skill summons a massive whirlwind. It's packed with sword energy that can slice through solid steel plates like butter, launching a massive carpet bomb attack. Specialized skill, the Wind of Swift Strikes. By controlling the breeze, it ramps up the wind speed, making every wind-based skill hit way faster. Right now, a surge of blue energy is totally wrapping itself around the entire body of the Swiftwind spirit. After seeing that, Lin Yuan could not help but shout out, man, what a crazy evolution path. Biggs's hand is seriously the GOAT. She managed to hunt down all those rare materials needed for the evolution in just one single day. The Swiftwind spirit basically ditched all its melee moves to become a totally brutal area of effect damage dealer. That special liquid and just one gold tier breakthrough helped me smash through the ranksy professional wall. Lin Yuan laughed with joy while pulling back his newly condensed energy and said, who would have guessed that 6 months ago I could not even use spirit energy to train any creatures? Once he finished gathering his power, Lin Yuan held out a blue radish plant right in front of the Swiftwind spirit and told it, you did great, you worked hard lately, so here is your reward, just hang out here for a few more days. Okay, after the Swiftwind spirit finished eating, Lin Yuan turned to leave. He started thinking to himself, with my boosted spirit energy plus the power of the Pure Land, healing the Jade Dew plant will be a piece of cake. Cut to him heading back inside. What he saw next made Lin Yuan stop and stare inside. Liu Ji was looking sharp but perfectly styled while he brushed Yin Yin and kept account. 99, 100 done. The grooming service is over for today. We will use more ointment soon, so look forward to that. This caught Lin Yuan totally off guard. He thought to himself, man, this Liu Ji guy is way too serious about everything. He makes being at home feel even more intense than being out on the streets. Seeing Lin Yuan, Liu Ji flashed a smile and asked, young master, is your training finished already? That name made him flinch. He just laughed it off and replied, yeah, it is. Liu Ji kept talking to Lin Yuan. Young master, your little household beast is honestly just way too cute. It is way smarter than others of its kind. You have done an amazing job raising it. Smarty sat in its pot, groomed to perfection. Hearing those words, the little guy just froze up and thought, this is too much pressure. I cannot even move. Liu Ji pointed at Red Thorn, who was grumbling and making a face at Lin Yuan. But this plant here is seriously misbehaving. Based on my math, your current business scale and your profit margins do not even match up with each other anymore. If we want this shop to grow properly, we really need to scale up our production and do it fast. Hearing all that, Lin Yuan spoke up feeling a bit awkward. Liu Ji, you really do not have to try so hard to impress me. I gave my word I am definitely going to help restore your insect queen. Ignoring him, Liu Ji put his hands on his hips and shook his head. No need for talk, young master, I have my own standards. Since he was being so stubborn, Lin Yuan had no choice but to give in and tell him, fine. Alright, go ahead and summon your insect queen so I can estimate how long the recovery will actually take. Hearing that, Liu Ji summoned her out immediately. Staring at the insect queen right in front of him, Lin Yuan turned and asked him, you skipped the ranked matches for 2 whole years because of her and got kicked off the list. That has gotta hurt, right? Hearing this, Liu Ji looked down and grit his teeth, answering with a voice full of raw frustration. Of course I am not okay with it. Lin Yuan walked over, put an arm around him, and smiled, then get back on your feet. Right after saying that, Lin Yuan walked up to the insect queen and raised his hand to begin the healing process. Lin Yuan's energy flowed deep into its body, starting to repair all of the Insect Queen's old wounds. It cried out in pain. While focusing on the healing, Lin Yuan looked back at Lu Ji and said it was not that bad. Its origin is finally active, so there is a real chance for a full recovery now. Just leave her here with me for about 2 or 3 months. He was calculating the odds in his head. With the blessing of the Pure Land, this should definitely be possible. Hearing the guarantee that his queen could be saved, Lu Ji choked out. Thank you, sir. I would honestly follow you through heaven or hell. Before he could even finish that sentence, Lin Yuan put a finger to his lips to shush him and spoke up. No need to be so dramatic. By the way, how well do you know the royal capital? Startled, Liu Ji spoke up. Wait, do you actually want to go straight to the royal capital? Lin Yuan just smiled and replied, I have been thinking about that production expansion we mentioned. Exactly, the royal capital is the heart of the whole Radiant Federation. It is 4 times the size of Bohemia City. The resources and opportunities there are on a whole different level. Wide-eyed, Liu Ji looked at him. But what about the housing prices? Lin Yuan scratched his head as he started to explain the situation. Didn't they reward me with a whole shop in Bohemia City for crushing that creator exam back then? I'm gonna flip that place for a new spot in the royal capital. Can you head over there early and scope out the scene for me? Liu Ji didn't miss a beat. No problem, I lived in the royal capital for 7 or 8 years. I know those streets like the back of my hand. Got any specific requirements for the shop, boss? Lin Yuan didn't need much, just told him he wanted plenty of space. As for the exact location, he wasn't going to be too picky about it. Once he knew what Lin Yuan wanted in the royal capital, Liu Ji didn't waste a second. He turned around and headed out. Before bouncing, he made sure to give the guy a proper shout-out. On it, boss, I am hitting the road right now. See you in the royal capital, Lin Yuan waved back. I will catch you in the big city then. Once Liu Ji cleared out, Yin Yin fluttered down onto Lin Yuan's head. So tell me, are we actually moving houses or what? Smarty could keep quiet either. Lin Yuan, are you actually for real about heading to the royal capital? Lin Yuan didn't hesitate. Yeah, it is time to see the big city and broaden our horizons. It is a good move for your future too. Right then, Lin Yuan's phone started ringing off the hook, totally cutting their little heart-to-heart session short. He checked the screen and saw a random number, maybe a new customer placing an order. He picked up and said, hello, who am I actually speaking with? The voice on the other end cut straight to the chase. This is Ling Xiao. Someone is picking you up in a few hours for a long trip. You better get your stuff ready. Lin Yuan just nodded along and said, all right, but inside his head was spinning. Why the sudden serious tone? What is the deal here? Cut to a private room. Ling Xiao hung up the phone and frowned, looking like she was totally stressed out. I really did not expect the afternoon lady get back to us this fast. And on top of that, she wants an actual face-to-face meeting. Old man Nai sat across from her and chimed in. This was bound to happen eventually. Taking on a new apprentice is a huge deal. So of course she is going to vet him personally. Ling Xiao wasn't feeling it. She raised her hand and snapped. No, reforming the creator exam starting in Bohemia was my call. I am taking Lin Yuan to Crescent Moon Mountain myself to finish this final step. Scene shift to the Royal Capital Creator Guild. Inside the guild, the crowd was buzzing. They just awarded the Phoenix Sun title to Cheng Ru, officially the most gifted young creator of this generation. Back in the room, Chen Hai was literally kneeling before some young guy. Congratulations on that 2-star title, boss. Getting picked as the new apprentice later is going to be a total cakewalk for you. That purple-haired dude just smirked with pure ego. Well, that is obviously the case. I am Cheng Rui, the top creator of this entire generation. Right then, old man Du walked in. Cheng Rui turned to him and asked if there was any news from Crescent Moon Mountain yet. My old man is getting restless. Elder Du gave a quick nod in response. Those other candidates did not hear back, but with your new title, there is no way they are going to turn you down now. The kid just stood there with his hands on his hips. He is really a 2-star creator now, is he? Cheng Ru, the Phoenix Sun, he could not help but let out a smug grin and said that sounds good. I seriously cannot wait another second.